All right, we're back. We're back. I'm so excited.
You sound it.
It's great to be. It's wonderful to be back.
Yes. I assume you missed us.
Oh, so much. Well, I'm sure we got to get back to where we ended. I suspect on Wednesday. I had that woman over for Thanksgiving. Lovely lady, the one who came in. Yeah, she's a good friend.
That's very nice. She stopped by my house as well. That's
very,
funny.
very nice. Yeah, I was surprised. I didn't think she wasn't rattled at all. She wanted to be part of it more. As a matter
that got completely, just by the awkwardness of the conversation,
yes,
that was completely overshadowed.
Nobody even noticed it. It's bizarre.
I think she's in the running to be DEC's co-host on the Minifans show.
He's been crying.
It might be the strangest thing that's happened on this show, if you really think about it.
Well, I mean, it's a woman who went in the wrong room. She was downstairs afterward. Yeah.
If you know the layout, it's the fact that she got into the studio is bizarre.
Well, the door's unlocked. She just walked down the hall. What's bizarre is how easy it is.
Yeah,
if you think of the people I deal with, and that's like,
Did you lock it on your way in?
No, am I supposed?
Should I go lock it now?
No, it doesn't. It's free love, man. Whatever. Who wants to swing by can swing by.
It happens again. It's a good 20 minutes.
Yeah,
so, you know.
But she was, and also I don't, I think she was not from America. So
no, I would say not.
It's a little prejudice, making assumptions and whatnot.
Well, she really couldn't speak English.
Right.
She spoke English well enough to say that she wasn't sure if Mike was funny.
That's true. That's just basic understanding.
That spans the globe.
But this way, she speaks English enough to know she's inside a fucking Red Robin if she's in a Red Robin. We'll get to that in a second.
That's true.
We'll get to that. I think the most bizarre moment. Yeah, you know that. I don't even know what that even. We'll get there. Before we do all, we got a bunch of reads to get to today. They're all great. We'll get to all of them in a second. And before we get to I think we need to settle some family business before we get to the rest of the week. Let's go around the room, as we used to say back in the old KNC days. We'll start with Mike Geary, a film connoisseur.
Yes.
Give me a quick grade. I just want letter grade before we dig into The Irishman. Give me a letter grade.
Well, it was better than the other De Niro flop I watched this weekend.
Okay.
I'll give it a B+.
All right, Steve?
I'd say B-, and it'd probably be a C if it didn't have big name actors.
I gave it a B- on Twitter. Yeah, I gave it. I can't get past. Is your site? Do you actually catch a break? Do you actually catch a break not being able to see it for once?
I guess so, yeah.
Because
the age thing didn't bother me.
It was really. The first time you see De Niro.
Yeah.
You have to understand what The Irishman means for me. Like, this is my favorite, one of my 2 or 3 favorite directors, maybe my favorite actor, 2 of my top 5 actors. And then plus Pesci, plus Keitel, who I guess was in it technically. I don't know if he fucking spoke it.
I didn't remember.
He and Paquin didn't speak at all. Goodbye to this genre, everything. The first time you see De Niro driving in that truck with that fucking jet black hair and that weird face.
Strange.
I was gone for the first hour. There's a scene where, forget the kicking scene everyone's talking about. That's ludicrous. I mean, it looks like a 150-year-old man trying to kick somebody. Nuts. How old is De Niro supposed to be when he's that soldier in the war shooting those guys? Like 25?
I guess.
I have no idea. The entire thing just seemed awkward and forced, and the kicking scene sucked, but also the entire narrative where his daughter's afraid of him was trying to add some darkness to the character, and it was like,
that didn't play at all. That didn't work at all.
No.
And those never, by the way, very rarely does that work with Scorcese. Like, you didn't care about Henry Hill's kids. You barely cared about his fucking wife. Like, you just wanted to get back to the gangster stuff.
Right.
But, I don't know if it's arrogance. I don't know if it's age. I don't know if it's losing touch. I don't know if it's pressure from, I don't know what it is, why Scorsese couldn't have said, okay, like Pesci calls him kid.
Yeah.
Which makes no sense. I mean, it makes no sense.
That was weird because even though like the
Pesci's
physical looking at it didn't bother me as much because I can't see.
Right.
But when they kept saying, hey, kid, that was weird because it's like De Niro's probably older than Pesci.
If he isn't, he's 2 years younger.
Yeah.
I mean, they play brothers in Raging. I mean, they're the same. You think of them as the same age.
Yeah.
Why he didn't? Fine, you want to stick with Pacino, who was too old to play Hoffa, but fine. It was good. It was fun.
I thought he was very good.
It was fun to watch Pacino do his Pacino stuff for a couple, no new tricks, but it was fun to watch. He was good. And Pesci was awesome. I thought it was fun to see Pesci not be some lunatic.
Yeah, subdued. Pesci.
Good casting. Why you wouldn't cast whoever? I don't know. I said DiCaprio. I guess maybe people think he's too old.
That's the easy one.
Miles Teller. I don't care. Whoever the fuck. Gosling. I don't know. Pick somebody.
Christian Bale.
I mean, anybody would have lined up to be in this movie. It's fucking Scorsese, De Niro. But I mean, obviously anybody would do it. Why he didn't do that? Like, that'd be like having Ray Liotta play young Henry Hill in fucking Goodfellas at the beginning. It just doesn't make any sense.
He wanted to do this movie with those guys. Like, he's been trying to make it for 20 years or whatever it's been.
Yeah, but he could have. I mean, he could have had De Niro for 2/3 of the movie.
Yeah.
Like, just have him, De
Niro play old.
Yeah, middle-aged and old. Like, he could be the De Niro, middle-aged De Niro. That's fine. He could play a 55-year-old, 50-year-old. That's fine.
Right.
He can't play a 25-year-old. That's just ludicrous.
You guys probably
didn't the whole first hour.
You guys probably didn't have this, but I couldn't separate the De Niro in the movie from the De Niro who's out on CNN talking shit.
Oh, I don't care.
It just seemed like every time I look at him, I just see like a smug, self-satisfied asshole.
Turn off don't listen to anything. Read anything, watch anything.
You're gonna have a tough
you can't. I mean, I can't. Really?
That's just what I would think of when I saw him. He just kind of, he didn't look, it looked like if, there was some politician or CNN anchor trying to play in a movie.
I guess. I have an issue with that. And I thought if you haven't watched it yet, I don't really care. From when it kind of got cooking to sort of that scene where you knew where Ray Romano's kid's wedding.
Yeah.
All the way, the scene, the flight, where he flies out and whatever, wax Hoffa.
Yep.
Hoffa dies. Sorry, I don't know if people know that or not. And then goes back and like gets old and is sad. It's like really good hour. That's a really, really, really good hour.
I think it ramps up when when they introduce Pacino, I think is when it starts to get better.
That's true.
You thought it was later, it seemed like?
Well, no, I think sort of like, whenever. I mean, it took a while to get going. And and I'll be honest, like, I'll admit I was confused at times. Like, I was like, who's this? Wait, what? Who's this person doing? Who's this guy? What?
Do you think it leaned too much on Sheeran's book? I read one review that suggested that De Niro is like the Forrest Gump of the mafia world.
Well, too much.
Organized
too much.
He's everywhere.
Well, it's also like I didn't know what he cared about either. He was just like
a passionless character.
Yeah, you had no real rooting interest in him one way or another. I didn't like him or hate him, or he was just kind of there. You're right, sort of watching.
There's even, to the Forrest Gump thing, there's even like he admitted to killing Joey Gallo, but then there's other people that say there were 4 gunmen there and it wasn't just him or whatever. So who knows? I mean, maybe he's lying about some shit.
Yeah, see, that's why I think that they leaned too heavily on the book this guy wrote that was released after he died.
Right.
So, I mean, he's kind of trying to write the narrative of history and enlarge his role, make some money for his family.
Sure, but I mean, I assume, I don't know. You think Jordan Belfort's telling the truth in Wolf of Wall Street?
Sure.
I'm guessing no.
I mean, do you think, I would wonder if Jimmy Hoffa really, after Kennedy was assassinated, said that about Robert Kennedy and, ordered the flags to stay at full staff?
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea. That's a good, but it was a good, it's a good scene.
Yeah, it was a good scene.
Like, you're watching them. I'm with these mob guys, like, I assume, if you ever listen to Henry Hill and you go on Stern, I assume 90% of what he said was bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
But the movie is one of the greatest movies ever made.
Yeah, and I thought it was good for Hoffa to get a treatment because it starts out at the beginning where they're saying like Hoffa is just some guy who went missing for most of our generation. So it's good for people to understand his historical role.
Sure. Yeah, and I guess they sort of do that. I don't know why. I don't know how Hoffa's son. I know Diener has to explain it. How Hoffa's son had no idea what was going on. That fucking stupid.
Didn't make any sense. I didn't get
Jesse Plemons, right?
Yeah. I didn't get why he was.
He's just driving around. Like, why? That scene, while it was fun, was confusing. I'm like, dude, why?
How does he not know? Why is he there?
Why is the other guy in the car with what's his face with the glasses? And why is Pacino kind of okay with it? Maybe he's not okay with it. It felt a lot like, obviously, when Pesci got whacked at Goodfellas. It had that feel to it. Like he walks in the house, he's by himself, he has a realization, and all that stuff. But it was. 2:30. It could have been, I don't know. Maybe you tweeted this out, Mike. Could have been 2 hours. Could have been 2:15.
Well, people
serious pacing issues.
It was 3:30.
People were like, "Oh, real original." The movie was too long. But it's like the movie was just too fucking long.
Yeah, it was too long. I mean,
you can't avoid that.
There's nothing I can. I liked it, but it was just too fucking long.
Yeah, I mean, I wish Godfather is not too long.
No.
Godfather 2 is not too long. They're 3 hours.
When are you ever going to rewatch that? Like from beginning to sit down and rewatch it? I'll rewatch it. To rewatch it because I think there are things I missed, but you're never going to be like, nothing's on. Let me throw The Irishman.
I could watch the last hour of it again. I could see myself watching that again in the future.
Yeah.
Like just flipping it if it's whatever, it's on Netflix. But if it was on TNT or something, it was the last hour.
Right.
I'd watch that. But am I going to watch like that first? Do I love Pesci. Do I need to see Pesci and De Niro standing outside waiting for another fucking tire to change in the car? No, I do not.
Well, as I was watching, I was like, this is a good cable movie. Like, I would check into USA and watch, but it will never be because it's Netflix exclusive. I don't know
how it would do if it was just a theatrical release.
It'd be tough.
I mean, that is a workout.
It is tough. I know Scorcese doesn't understand these millennials with the Marvel movies and
which
whatnot,
I appreciate. It's good. He should.
But it's like this generation is not going to sit down for a 3.5 hour movie.
No. Well, I mean,
and people did, I guess.
Right. I mean, they did for Titanic, I guess, but that's different. That's 20 years ago, too. Jesus.
I think theaters would also just have a harder time logistically getting enough people in for shows because you can't. You get
they're playing
hour and a half
in
movie.
theaters.
You can stack that up back to back to back.
It's playing. I mean, it would do okay because there's so much hype around it. But you're right. It would not. I don't know.
Did you guys watch it in one sitting?
Yeah,
I did not.
I did.
No, did not. Could not. I was so bored. I was so angry after the first hour. I was like, "Fuck this," and then I watched the rest of it. And I left. I felt. I'm almost glad I did it because then I liked it better. But you're right. I don't think I could watch it again. And it's I don't. People are saying De Niro's going to win an Oscar. I'm like, for that fucking
Pacino and probably Pesci.
I think Pesci should win.
Both be
Pacino's done that before. Like he was great, but he's done. But that's different.
I just liked it.
So
I thought it was a little more subdued. I mean, it wasn't Devil's Advocate Pacino. Where
no, but he was doing this. He was doing his thing.
Yeah.
But Pesci was playing a different. Even the scene in the prison at the end with them was kind of good. When they're sort of, and they're totally reminiscent of Goodfellas when he's got the nice bread out there. But it's sort of like the death of this genre of movies.
Well, even De Niro was better at the end when he's playing the old guy, kind of bumbling around and
Well, he's closer to that age,
right?
I mean, he's much closer to that age. That'd be like he played a 20-year-old. And how old do we assume that guy's like 85 at the end?
Yeah.
He's probably like 78 now.
Yeah,
not that different.
No, he's about that.
Do you think this is going to harm or help future CGI in movies like this? Do you think other people are going to look at the way it was executed here and say, we don't want to? I think
there's ways to do. Like, I understand they do it in other movies, but De Niro is so iconic. You can't de-age somebody 50 years. His eyes looked weird. His face looked weird. It just looked weird. Like, there were scenes where the beginning where he's at the Chris thing. I'm like, oh, this is his grandkid? Like, it's his kid. I'm like, how old is he supposed to be here? 30 years old?
It's something that most people that watch that are like, oh, that's not, they made De Niro look younger. And then in 20 years, they're going to be like, that's how they made De Niro look.
Well, it's getting, I mean, I think the scene that sort of crystallized for everyone is that kicking scene. That seems to be the one that
everyone
gets the most attention, which was insane. I mean, like, it's like humorous. He's like Monty Burns. Like, he literally is just like,
because there's a scene where you can tell they use a body double for Pacino
in the courtroom.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
So it's like, why not just do that for De Niro? I mean, it might not look as
good. Which was great, Pacino, because Pacino's like, look, this is what happened. Okay, this is great. Then my son stepped up. He gives like the whole Pacino speech, which is funny. I laughed.
It was
like,
Trump. It reminded me of Trump when he was doing that.
It's like, look at my son. I'm like, this is great. This is fantastic. But but I was wondering that too. I'm like, why didn't they just shoot him from behind and have some 45-year-old guy do it?
I don't know.
What the fuck? Is there moments in like Eastwood movies now where I'm like, I know Eastwood just wants to get it done so he can go play golf or go to bed or something. Like with Scorcese, I don't think that's the case.
There's no way, yeah.
So I'm like, why would he's a smart guy? He cares about this stuff. He spent years making it. At what point did he say, we're doing this? And did anybody, because I know I'm sure he has Final Cut, obviously. Did anybody say, hey, Marty, like this really doesn't, is there anybody in his life that says this doesn't work?
There might be something with those two that he respects De Niro so much that if De Niro liked it, he lets it stay in or whatever. I don't know.
Why would De Niro like it?
Yeah,
I mean,
you could, I don't know. Maybe he thinks he wants to look young, obviously.
Yeah, but he doesn't though. He doesn't even look young. He looks fake. He looks like a computer. It looks like a video game in the first hour.
Yeah.
Like one of those weird video games that I just have no interest in.
You could clip the entire thing with the daughter. Wouldn't affect the overall arch of the movie.
Yeah, no interest in
Didn't
that.
matter at all. Yeah, that scene at the bank at the end, I'm like, what the fuck is this? That's Anna Paquin, who has an Oscar and is like, a relatively famous actress, has one line in the movie.
Well, the one at the end I actually liked. When he's trying to explain himself and kind of doddering around.
Oh, with the other daughter, you mean?
Yeah. That
was fine. But even then, I'm kind of like, I have to admit, I don't really care. I have no sympathy for this guy or hatred. He's just kind of there. He's a blank slate.
Yeah.
It's weird. So I don't know. I'd give it it's good to see Artie Bucco's wife though.
Yeah.
Playing Pesci's wife.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Little Sopranos, and you had little Steve Van Zandt was playing the singer at Ray Romano's wedding.
There were a few Sopranos characters.
Yeah. You knew that was going to happen.
Always.
And then, one thing Scorsese's done, all the way back to Taxi Driver, he had Albert Brooks playing a serious role. Yeah. You had Rickles in Casino.
Well, Romano was pretty good.
Right, and you had Ray Romano in this, playing like a sort of serious role, but there's something about comedians that make that more interesting.
Yeah.
Alan King was in Casino, and obviously Pollock was in Casino.
Well, I was very excited to see Jim Norton play Rickles. I liked that. I was very short.
That didn't work for me.
No.
Well,
because
that didn't.
I understand that because you're a Rickles fan.
Yeah, I would have passed on that one.
I liked it.
Yeah, I would have just used Rick at that point. For that's just fucking use Rickles.
Old Rickles.
Yeah, I mean, if you're that into the
complete CGI.
Yeah, I don't know. It was. Yeah, I mean, it was fine.
It just feel weird because I from what I understand, that's an actual Rickles line that Norton looked up.
It is, yeah.
But it felt like they were trying to make commentary on today's, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, right.
It felt the fact that it was Jim Norton
right.
doing it, it just felt a little weird, but I like seeing it.
Well, I'm sure fucking Scorcese has no idea what Jim Norton is.
No.
Like, you just cast him. So
yeah,
I don't know. All right. Simply Safe. Anyway. Let me think. Oh, good. Simply Safe. In some states, the week after Christmas brings the heaviest caseload for police, which means it's coming around anyway. So get ready. Just be proactive is I guess, the point. Simply Safe is my choice for home security, comprehensive professional home security at a fair price. And right now is the best time of the year to get a Simply Safe security system for the holidays. You get a huge discount on your security system and a free security camera. SimplySafe.com/Kirk. 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 Put it this way. Wherever that house was, in the office house, if they had cameras there, Frank did it then at that point. I mean, okay, fine, he's dead. But at least the family has some salt. Instead of that weird phone call with the
closure.
Where he's like, yeah, how you doing? Yeah. No, I know. I'll call tomorrow. Yeah, I'll call tomorrow.
You haven't called Joe yet?
You haven't called? Yeah, I ain't called.
That's it. That's the last straw.
There's a lot of ice cream in that movie, too. Tremendous amount of ice cream eating that
Just want to eat my ice cream.
That's right. So yeah, then you would have been done. You wouldn't have had these years for poor Joe Hoffa, who I'm sure had no idea who killed her husband.
No.
Simply Safe would have had the video cameras, boom, done, and then Frank's in prison. We have to be stuck with that fucking weird CGI. Then we're all saved. SimplySafe.com/Kirk. SimplySafe.com. SimplySafe.com/Kirk. This offers for a limited time only. So go to SimplySafe.com/KIRK. All right. Where do you want to start, guys?
We'll probably clean up the family business before we get into something lighter.
I think we probably should. So after Mike and Steve's battle on Wednesday,
yes,
Mike decided, you know what?
I said, that's it.
I said, I'm not really so much about having a fight face to face. Let's bring some people that won't argue with me, and I'll bitch and moan for 2 hours on Mike and the Minifans.
I like that a lot
on
more.
Friday night.
I like that a lot more.
Which I think was a very, look, some would say pussy move. Not me. I wouldn't say that. It was
cathartic experience.
But what it was Mike just ranting and raving. I enjoyed it.
I'll do it again. I just needed some time to collect my thoughts.
Enjoyed it. I enjoyed Mike and the Minifans.
My takeaway is that Lauren has a very good grasp of the situation, is a good listener.
Well, she's the mom, right?
Yes.
Mike unearthed that nugget?
Yes.
Yes. It seemed like it seemed like a motherly thing. She wanted to kind of say, quit your bitching. Like, let's fucking move on.
Right.
But, again, and I've been accused over the weekend by friends and a few fans, I know Mike doesn't believe that, of playing Puppet Master for the whole thing.
Oh, no. There's no...
Which has truth to it, but doesn't mean that the fight itself is not rooted in truth.
Sure.
Both can be true. Would you say that, Steve?
Yes.
Sure, yeah.
Okay, why are the lights off in there?
I've never turned the lights on in here. Would you like me to?
Lives in a world of darkness.
But why is it darker today than the curtains?
Because of the weather.
Well, no, the curtains are also...
Well, it's also very
closed.
overcast. And then
the curtains are closed in there, too.
They've always been closed.
Is that true?
Yes.
So Steve, the other day, Wednesday, which gets lost before we get to this stuff, is bitching about his 5 French fries. And this is my fault. Because I know exactly where that is. It's right next to the Chick-fil-A.
I think it's close. I looked back at it. I think it's close.
Right next. I know
Were you ever there?
I know exactly where it is.
What's happening?
I know exactly where it is.
It's right next to the Capitol Burger.
Yeah, it's in the same complex. It's in the same complex.
Okay.
Same place. So Steve is saying he went to a place called Burgers and Brews. It's a subsidiary of Red Robin. Right away, I should have said, there's no subsidiary of any Red Robin.
I didn't seem right, but I was like, why would he make that up?
I was so bored that I was sort of just checked out with his French fry and haircut talk. But you were inside a Red Robin.
In retrospect, yes.
But the menus say Red Robin on it. It says Red Robin all over the place.
Does it say Red Robin Burgers and Brews?
I didn't see the Red Robin on the front of the store. All I saw illuminated was Burgers and Brews. So
but then you walked inside a Red Robin.
I fell under the mistaken impression that it was a restaurant called
if you walked past the place that said Burgers and Shakes, you walked in and the guy's like, "Would you like the Happy Meal or would you like the?" You would know you're inside. I don't understand.
I was driving
my
back
first
to Western
time in a Red
Mass.
Robin.
We stopped at a place called I'm Loving It the other day. It was terrific.
Oh, was it good?
We got some nuggets and fries. Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't really make it. Doesn't make any sense. What's your defense for that?
Keep in mind that I'm just hours away from a shitty haircut, a whole experience.
We all went through the haircut.
Getting my ass kicked at tennis.
We all survived the haircut.
My Thursday is going to shape up to be like.
The menus. I like Red Robin, as a matter of fact. The menus say Red Robin all over it. Like
I know. I was confused. How could a place called Burgers and Brews have Red Robin menus? It was weird.
So you thought that Red Robin had bought this, was starting some sort of spin-off service, but they weren't going to put their name on it?
Yeah.
Red Robin is buying up all the burger joints in town.
Oh, that's a strange move. They only give you 5 fries?
Yes. It was a very small amount of fries. And
I think that place gives you a bottomless
They do, yes.
option.
They do.
I don't understand.
I'd never been to Red Robin before. My first Red Robin experience.
Who were you with? Your brother-in-law?
I was with my brother's brother-in-law's brother.
Was he confused too or no?
No, he seemed to have a firmer grasp on what was going on.
He said, "Yeah, this is a Red Robin we want." It's not that difficult.
I did text him. There's a place called Burgers and Brews, and he never corrected me. So maybe some of this is on him.
Is this a me thing? This morning, so I ran outside this morning, ran in my boots, did my run. I didn't see Steve doing that. That's how you get in shape for Thursday's match. And so I go into Dunkin' Donuts after. I just wanted I wanted the top of a muffin. That's it. I was hungry. I don't like the bottom of the muffin.
Top of the muffin to you.
Thank you. I just wanted the top. That's it. So I go in there, and I'm like, God, can I just get a muffin? And may I have a muffin, please? A corn muffin. And the guy said, is that all you want? You don't like coffee? I said, nope, just a corn muffin. He's like, you just want a muffin, not coffee? I'm thinking, I'm inside the Dunkin' Donuts, you shithead. If I wanted coffee, I would.
You guys got coffee here?
I don't even understand. I'm like, why are you asking me this question?
He's trying to upsell you.
I know, but I'm smarter than he is. Like, I'm not going to fall for his game.
You're saying he asked you a second time?
Yeah, he's like, you sure you don't want coffee?
That's annoying.
I'm like, shut the fuck up. Put the fucking,
The first time is normal. That's standard, I would assume,
guess, but like, if you're walking to Dunkin' Donuts, you want coffee, you want coffee.
Right.
Just give me the fucking muffin.
That hasn't dawned on me.
Just give me the fucking muffin.
I didn't know you guys had coffee here.
Jesus.
Maybe have a
By the way, I
Joe.
should say, I think it's a Dunkin' Donuts. I don't know that.
It could be a subsidiary.
Yeah,
they could own the.
It seemed like a Dunkin' to me. Well, that still says Dunkin' Donuts. Yes.
Why would Red Robin buy the place and not put?
What's the business? What's the business move there?
I have no idea. That's why it was so confusing to me.
Yeah.
That's what was so vexing.
I will say, World War II Felger, another case cracked.
Oh, he broke it?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
He broke this one wide open.
I have to admit, news like that comes from a guy like that.
I was more confused by that than like the Irishman the first hour. I was like, what is going on? What? Subsidiary. All right, guys. How you doing? This is whatever. Ed Delaney, Red Robin CEO. I got a great idea. We're going to start doing subsidiaries called Burgers and Brews, but we're not going to tell anyone about it. We're going to give them 5 French fries each. What do you think?
Listen, we're going to branch out. We're going to open a place that serves burgers and beer. Who's on board? Who's with us?
Oh, when was the last time you guys went to a Red Robin?
Oh, gosh.
I had to go a couple times.
I went with Harry sometime earlier this year. We went. I've been in 2019. How's that? And I was fully aware where I was. I was not confused. I was not confused.
What the hell is this?
Put it this way. And there's also a Red Robin sign on the other side of it.
I didn't see that side.
They didn't say welcome to Red Robin?
No.
It seems suspect.
No, but when the waitress has the Red Robin stuff on, the menu says Red Robin, and there's Red Robin sign all over the place.
This is
inside.
One of those subsidiaries.
She's like asking questions to the waitress. It's an interesting business tactic. Are you upselling me?
How'd this place get bought? She's like, what are you talking about?
Subsidiary. In your mind, it was called Burgers and Brews.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's interesting that he picked out the wrong name. I could almost see being like, I don't know what it was called. It was just a burger place in Sudbury, wherever the hell he was.
You don't think Mike's funny, do you, Steve?
No.
I'm not laughing once.
I'm not particularly funny. What's funny is the idea that a man would walk in and create this fictional name of a place, Burgers and Brews, and based purely on what they serve there.
No, you're acting like I invented it out of thin air. I saw it on the side of the building.
I think you're the only person that came up with that, though. Who's ever been in there.
I'm willing to believe that.
And you don't know it's right next to the Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
It's right off the highway.
Should have gone to the Chick-fil-A.
We're talking about the same place. Why? Red Robin's fine. We love Chick-fil-A, but Red Robin is fine. No?
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, no, I had a good burger.
But the fries weren't good, though.
I didn't realize the fries were good, just not enough of them. Didn't realize it was bottomless fries. That was my mistake. I should have done my fucking due diligence on Red Robin. Is what I should have done.
We'll take you there next time. We'll do that. Oh, we're Buffalo Wild Wings people. We got a lot of
options.
A lot of whatever in the fires. What am I looking for?
Irons in the fire.
So, all right. So let's get to it. So Mike does a 2-hour Mike and the Minifans show, which I listened to most of it or watched whatever. I was running. I listened to it on Friday. I listened to the first hour.
What's on Friday? It was
Saturday.
Friday night.
I'm sorry, Saturday.
Oh, okay.
I beg your pardon, Saturday. And it was just, it was fine. It was a little whiny for my blood, but that's okay.
Sure.
I mean, this is this is what happens. And it was sort of like Mike just sort of, the other three were like, well, anyway, and Mike said, well, I'm not done yet.
No.
Like, Steve doesn't, What sound stuck out to you most, Steve? Where do you want to start, sound-wise?
Well, I was a little confused of some of the criticisms that Mike had of me. On the one hand, he says...
so let's play the sound.
All right.
Yeah. Well, then you guys can react to it. I don't want this to turn into a thing.
No. Now let me get into my issues with Steve Robinson for a moment.
Oh, boy.
And that would be the idea... I'm listen.
Well said.
I'm sure.
Hold on.
Brought it up. You got 2 hours to fill.
Hold on. just in case anyone's wondering if things are passed down from generation to generation.
Oh, yeah.
That wit was handed down from...
Come on.
I don't know what Mike got from his dad. I know he got it from his mom. That is that fast, acerbic wit.
I have no words.
Get you out of any situation.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
To mention it on the air. And I'm sure there are feelings that Steve spoke that Kirk would agree with. Whatever. That's fine. This idea that Steve won't just say it is what really bothers me. And the thing that pissed me off more than anything was, I mean, I will admit, maybe it sounds like I'm being a pussy talking about it 2 days later rather than on the show.
Correct.
But I have a very Costanzian quality where I'll drive away thinking like, this is what I should have said in that moment. So I'll talk about it on Monday if they want to get back into it. But my problem with Steve more than anything is this is kind of the talking down thing.
This is a big theme. I'll save everyone the next 78 seconds of Mike stammering.
Okay.
Mike is, I think, sober at that point.
Yes.
76, McUltras again?
5.
You get a little cock in your walk after that. A little bit. It's fine. I like that. Yeah. So do you think that Steve sort of thinks you're lesser than on the show?
Yeah.
There's a hierarchy. I assume I'm at the top?
Well,
okay.
Maybe.
I don't know. Well, Steve's rising.
Not the way Steve acts.
Right.
Am I right,
That's true.
folks?
So Steve is sort of puts himself as the vice president of the show. Or whatever.
Which is probably fair.
And you work for Steve, though.
Yeah.
Like, you send Steve sound, and you say, does this work and that work? And Steve's sort of like, good boy.
Yes. That's how I feel. There's not a collaborative effort. It's just...
Is that an accurate Steve portrayal of what Mike was articulating?
Oh, I don't view it that way at all. But on the one hand, he says, Steve talks down to me. Steve treats me like an underling. And then he says, my other problem is that Steve doesn't give me enough ideas to go out and do.
No,
so
I'm saying
it's kind of having it both ways.
I'm saying we don't collaborate on ideas. I might not be the best.
Mike misses the colonnade days. He longs for the colonnade.
So I need, after the show's over, I need to jump in there and we kick around some ideas or something. I mean, I'm fine if we think that will produce something of value, but I've also got other shit to do.
I've also spitball creative ideas with Steve. You're good on your own.
All right,
Steve's great at a lot of things. Yeah. Would you say you're a great creative mind, Steve?
Yes, I would.
Okay, well,
I'm not.
Then
what I'm saying is,
you guys should get to work on that thing.
I think I'm better.
So I was on a conference call with Colonnade and Steve last night. Let's just say I wasn't working with two of the great minds of all time. This thing Thursday is going to be. We'll get to you guys in a second. Mm-hmm. This thing Thursday is going to be a Colonnade disaster, which I cannot wait for.
I've been speaking to the play-by-play guy. I think the broadcast team is ready.
Oh, good.
I think a Colonnade quote from last night. My head is just spinning thinking about all of what's going on here.
I'm like, Dave,
it's a fucking tennis
I just wanted to call, let me just start by saying I like Dave and he's doing a good job.
Yes.
Okay. I wanted to just have a conversation, just to see what Thursday's, where they're at for Thursday. That was really it. Right. And I thought it was pretty nice on the call, Steve. I don't know.
Yeah, you were.
I just sort of wanted to hear what Dave was going to do. I had one or two ideas. I thought one idea was pretty funny. Right? One idea was pretty funny, I thought.
Yeah, definitely.
And then the other idea was just basically this. And I'll give you a little spoiler, okay? Mm-hmm. I just wanted to make sure that we're doing this don't you think it makes sense for when you do something like this? Like they do with the NFL now or the NBA, they show Steve and I getting out of our cars and walking into the, that whole thing.
Yeah.
Like they show, that's it. I just want to make sure they had that. That's it. And I was like, Dave, whatever. And Colleen did say, he's like, look, I gotta be honest, my head's spinning with all the stuff that's going on. Like, how complicated is this? And now you can't lose. If it goes well, great. If it's a disaster, great. Like
what I like is the dichotomy of Cullinane, because there are moments where he's like, this is going to be fucking awesome. This is a content machine. And then the next day, he could be, I have no fucking idea how this is going to happen. I don't know what I'm going to do.
He's bipolar.
This is going to be a disaster.
There's also big dick Discord Cullinane. And then there's talking to Kirk Cullinane.
Yeah.
There's two different, Cullinane is like the king of the social media world of the show.
I saw it on the car ride to wherever we were doing that show. Where on the way there, he's the cock of the walk, and on the way back, he's like, I really fucked this up. This is the worst thing I've ever done. I'm an idiot. I'm an asshole.
I think it seems like he has a pretty good idea of what's going on, though.
Yes, yeah, I think he'll be able to execute.
Now, the way Dave makes it sound, it's like talking to Scorcese shooting the Irishman. Dave's like, well, hopefully we'll have it done. I don't know, it'll take 2-3 weeks. Or,
a lot of moving parts.
He's like, the downloading the stuff and the graphics. And I'm like, Dave, put the fucking thing up Thursday night. Like, this is not that complicated. I mean, we really should be able to do it live, but for Dave, I don't know. And Steve and Dave are like, it's better at 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock. I'm like, it's fucking 2019. Put it up. It doesn't fucking matter what time it is. You don't think it's going to matter? No, it's not Dynasty or Dallas or the Cosby Show.
You think if it's there for a full 24 hours, people can watch it at any time?
Yeah, I'm not that concerned. You seem concerned about that, Steve.
No, I think people will just be anticipating it. It'll be appointment viewing if we set a time. I don't have a strong opinion
First
between
you said,
8
should we do
or 9.
it Friday night at 8 o'clock? You said.
Well, I didn't know how long it was going to take Cullinane to put it together.
He's thinking about a day and a half after?
He's thinking about putting a lot of post-production work into this. And when was the last time you cut up video? It does take time.
Never. Things take time. I'm aware of that. I saw the shirt all over the place this weekend. Thousands of those shirts.
Friday night would probably not be the best time for a massive audience, as I can attest to.
It's also a day and a half after we played the thing.
Yeah.
Like, we're going to do Friday, not talk about it on the show.
Uh-oh. What happened?
I was going to do a live show from there Thursday and just fucking be done for the weekend. I don't have to see you assholes. So anyway, so that's the, so, Steve, why don't you take a little inner before we go back and forth, because I have plenty of thoughts too. Why don't you take a look inside and think maybe I'm not doing a great job articulating things to Mike?
Yeah, that's possible. I mean, I spent some time this weekend thinking it
a
over.
reflection?
And he
Staring out windows?
He says on the show, the Mike and the Minifans, that he's upset that I didn't text him over the weekend. Like,
Well, that was
sorry,
probably...
I thought that would be talking down. What do you want me to text
That
you?
was a little, I know that one.
Hey,
too.
bud.
Yeah.
Hey, bud. I know things can get kind of tense on the show, but
in your dream world,
I really like you.
what was that text supposed to be? Like, what text would you have liked to have seen?
Oh, I just meant about anything, about the thing with my mom or whatever. It was radio silence.
Like what?
It seemed like
Great job?
we were mad at each other or something.
I retweeted it and I said, "Fucking, I'm speechless. Wow, this is awesome." And you replied, "The words you're looking for are sorry." I mean,
Yes.
what do I have to apologize?
That's what I was
for?
looking
That was a
for
joke.
when I watched this. What would you like Steve to be? Hey, you're doing an awesome job.
No, he doesn't have to do anything.
No, but you said you said the text. Like, what would you like him to text?
And that was probably over dramatic. He didn't have to text me in that
Then you
moment.
talked about this client who wants to be on Mike and the Minifans.
Hold on. I want to
That did annoy me.
Do you have that sound?
Yes.
I'd like to react to it. Steve, why don't we play sound and react to it, shithead, instead of laying out each fucking thing?
Whereas I think he sees this show as like, let Mike do his stupid idea. It's a bad idea, but we'll let him do it, whatever.
That's how I see it.
Because even someone reached out and wanted to advertise on the show.
Hold on. I love the idea. And I think I've been supportive of Mike and the Minifans. I like Mike and the Minifans. But it is a stupid idea.
Oh, of course.
I mean, think of who's on the show with you.
Yes, I
At
understand.
one point, you had TJ Hubbard and Kim from Canton on. I mean, it's supposed to be purposely stupid, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Mike's like, I want to be treated. I want Mike and the Minifans to be treated with the
But my
seriousness
point
it
was-
deserves, goddammit.
My point was that someone reached out and said, "Hey, can I advertise
Okay,
on
we'll
the
play-
show?"
we'll play-
I didn't know what to do, so I sent it to Steve, and
Okay.
I got nice. In
So instead of playing that, fine. So Mike, don't have to worry about playing now. Mike laid it out. That's fine. So an advertiser reached out, and I flagged this as well. I was going to get to this. To me, Steve may have a different spin on it, but that would be, so it's an advertiser that couldn't quite pay the Kirk Minihane rate, correct?
Right.
Yes.
So why not give him that?
I'm totally on board with that. I think you misinterpreted my text message. I think you misinterpreted
nice.
a lot of the Yeah, I said nice, like nice. That's great. That's exciting. We want more sponsors.
I
And
figured
you
that
said-
was nice. Well, you didn't, because the guy, he specifically asked for information in response.
You said you were going to forward me an email.
I did.
And no, I never got an email. I went back and looked last night.
Oh, why didn't you tell me you didn't get it?
Because I was going to talk to you today. It was a holiday weekend. I was like letting you, hang out
I
with
gotta
your
say,
mom
Mike,
for Thanksgiving.
Mike, on this one, you got to be more proactive, though.
I mean, I forwarded him the email and I told him about
Well,
it.
call him and text him and say, hey, did you get the email? I don't know. Do it. I mean,
he said nice. I assumed he got it.
Well,
That doesn't seem like my fault.
well,
No,
said
you
nice.
sent me the text and
I said, I forwarded you an email.
He responded to your
checked my
text
email.
saying nice, saying that you got a potential advertiser.
I said, I
right?
just forwarded you an email of a guy that wants information. He says he can't quite advertise on the show, but he might want to do Mike and the Minifans.
There's a couple of advertisers that you've brought up and I always pursue every single one of them. I'm happy to work out advertising on Mike and the Minifans. I think you misinterpreted that text message.
No,
I
maybe
don't know.
I did.
I gotta say, like, I don't think it's Steve's job to fucking get advertising from Mike and the Minifans.
Okay, see, that's what I don't know.
I think that's your
can
job.
Just do that.
Like, he's producer, of course.
See, I assumed
Stop assuming. Just do whatever the fuck you want.
If I had advertising on there, you wouldn't be like, "What the fuck is
With all
this?"
due respect,
or Mike's making money.
I would assume those are advertisers who couldn't afford us.
Yes.
Like, they're like, I don't think, and this may be my ego. Like, you know what I want to go with? Not Kirk Minihane show. I want to go Mike and the Minifans.
I thought,
why not?
1,000% you would
Why?
say,
The fuck would I do? Just the show the other day. I don't care.
all right.
What if I said to you, don't do this?
You don't,
I've said-
care, but then if I did it, you would say, "What the fuck is this? Mike has advertisers on the show now?"
I might say it to Steve, and then he might explain the situation. Or I might do it
I
on
didn't
the
get
air.
anything.
and then
I went through the chain of command the way I was
No,
supposed
what
to.
I'm saying is, if you did that, I might say to Steve, like, what the fuck is this? He's like, oh, they can't afford, they're doing this. I'd say, great. What, like, have I ever said to you, don't do this or
Well,
don't
then if
make...
I can just do it, then I'll respond to the guy. I didn't think I was allowed to. I didn't think I was supposed to.
Why?
Well,
I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah, and I'm happy to help out too. I just didn't think that Thanksgiving vacation was a good time to sit down and work out some.
Yeah, it doesn't seem
business.
like. Yeah, I'm going to call some business guy on Saturday of Thanksgiving weekend or email him.
Well, this was, 2 days before. It was Tuesday or whatever it was.
Okay, but you could do it. You could do it today or tomorrow. Or
right. I'm happy to do that today. So go do it. Nice in response. So I didn't know.
Well, nice to me sounds like I know.
So the other thing is, Barstool Corporate is kind of closed down, so we're going to have to go through them unless you've got some kind of LLC to set up for payments processing.
Not for Mike and the Minifans.
Well, you'd have
to. It's on fucking YouTube. Just let them do it. Who gives a shit? Why?
To process the payments. Like if there's tax implications, are we just going to donate it into his bank account?
$25? Who are we kidding here?
Well, but there will be tax implications.
Well, fuck that. Who cares paying taxes? I've paid tax in 10 years. That doesn't matter.
You've really hindered my negotiating.
No, but maybe I haven't done a good job articulating this. But I think I've kind of said to you, I put the wings on and fly away.
Yes, but I think with financial shit, I assumed it was.
Well, if you
put the wings on and fly away and tell them that.
If it was Mike and the Minifans brought to you by Mercedes-Benz, I may have an issue with it. Right. But I suspect that's not going to be the case.
Of course.
So that's great. I don't.
Okay.
No, I don't know.
Then I'll do it.
If it was Michelob Ultra, I'd say great. I don't. It doesn't matter. That doesn't matter to me.
Right.
Am I wrong? I don't know. It might matter to Steve. That may be more of a Steve issue.
It doesn't matter to me at all. If some advertiser comes to you and they're big and they want to spend a lot of money, they're going to get more value on this show and they'll know that.
Okay.
But if they can't get that budget, but they still want to tap into a loyal audience, we can find a rate that
works. As long as I get my slice, I don't care. As long as I get my 90%, fine by me.
That's the thing. I assumed you guys would want part of it or whatever, and I assumed there's no way they could just Venmo me, and that would be okay.
I wouldn't fucking. Why would I want? It's not my show.
Or should I say the Cash App?
Yes, I wouldn't want. Yes, Cash App. I wouldn't. Why would I want money from it?
Right.
It's not like the show.
Assumed you would.
It's not like the show exists because of me or anything.
That's my entire point.
No, not at all. I would not. I would not care. I think. Unless I haven't done a good, if you got the sense that I care about the financial part, if I miss something,
I think you would. So I think you would let that go until something came up where you'd be, and then you're making the money off this stupid Mike and the Minifans.
I might get mad for something else and turn it into a joke, but I wouldn't actually care. Like if you can sell 20 average, great. And then at that point, if it's a Barstool thing and Barstool wants their slice of it, well, that's different.
That's also what I said.
But you can take your slice of it and assume it's mine. And then whatever Barstool has to take, they can take. But I don't need money from Mike and the Minifan. It doesn't matter to me.
All right.
Steve might. I don't know. That's fine. You guys can figure it out.
All right.
And if Steve helps you make a sale, well, I think that's different.
But that's also the thing. I'm not saying Steve needs to hold my hand and help me.
It kind of sounds like that to me. I don't know.
It sounds a little bit like
I'm saying I need more than nice in response because that's not I don't deal with that shit usually. I've never done. I wouldn't know what to do if an advertiser comes to me.
Guess what? Time to figure it out.
So I can just do it.
What did I just say?
Yeah, okay.
Put your fucking boots on and do it.
All right, then I'll do it.
Okay, fine.
I'm more money on this thing than I will from Barstool.
I'm happy to help you in any way that I can.
Do your thing there. I don't give a shit.
Well, that was...
fuck you, fucking asshole.
I don't even know what that was.
What else do we have?
Let's see. So there's this weird one where you're talking about... No, I'll let the clip play.
So I think there is an element of Steve looking down at me. And the thing I mentioned was...
Hold on.
If I say something dumb,
hold on. Does it sound sadder to you when you listen to it now?
Yeah,
of course.
Okay.
Yeah. Good.
I'm pontificating to
for example,
my guys.
Said Maury Povich, whatever he said. I jumped on that and said, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
This is Mike the comedian.
If I said that,
here we go.
Steve would go. And just kind of snicker under his breath.
That has happened.
Yeah, but who gives a shit? What do you care?
It seems weird.
This poor
That doesn't seem odd to you.
Let me look down my nose silently behind the glass.
I think I gotta be honest. I think we did this the other day, right? In some form or fashion. You kind of brought up the same thing without the Maury example.
I did.
I think you're way overreading this one.
I don't know.
I think I don't.
That was one. A couple weeks ago, I said something about. I made some dumb comment about Madawaska. I was like, "Well, it needs to be winter because of the ice fishing or something," and Steve just went, "Yeah, like that." That could have been 20 minutes if you made fun of me.
Well, no, but
about how fucking dumb I am or whatever. You know what I mean?
So it seems like you want us to pick up on little things you say and make fun of you more.
No.
But then
I'm saying you picked up on it, and we're like, oof.
But the idea that you picked up on it suggests to me a sensitivity.
What do you mean?
Just what I just said.
I'm sensitive to that.
Nope, Steve just gave you the laugh right there. He just mocked you.
That's right. I don't care for that noise.
The idea that you recognize that suggests to me that you're sensitive about Steve doing it.
Yeah, maybe.
But why do you give a shit? What do you care what Steve thinks?
I don't.
That's a big question that I'm asking myself. What the fuck?
There's only one person you should care about what they think. Me.
It's Kirk Seamus Minihane.
That's it. Same with Steve.
Yes.
Well, if I
know Steve, is been on his big boy pants lately and everything,
Okay.
but that can end quickly too.
How interesting is that? If I go on Friday, I don't really care about Steve. Let's talk Ricky Gervais. They want him out on the Golden Globes.
That's different. But the difference is that you actually care. Like this, it's one thing to be sort of amplified and have some fun with it and what, but like I think it actually affects you.
It bothers me.
Why?
I don't go home and stew over it.
But why though? I'm not saying like it's fine that it does, but
I respect Steve in a way. He's got a good.
Why?
I don't know.
I don't know.
He's above me. He's the boss.
But I thought you don't think he is. I thought that's not good though. You don't like that he's above you.
That's not for me to decide who's above me.
But you said he is. But you said that he thinks he's above you, and you don't like that. And now you just said he's above you.
I think he treats it as like looking down on me. Whereas I think on the show, on the air, I think we have equal roles. I think Steve deals with a lot more off the air. But on the show, I don't see why we wouldn't be equals.
Where are you on this one, Steve?
Well, I think that Mike is here purely for his role on the show.
Correct.
Like, I am not. I'm here because I can do other things.
Correct.
And so I think that there are advantages that he has when the mic is on because he doesn't have to be worried about any of the administrative stuff around here.
That's true. Same with me. But
there is a bunch of other stuff that I have to take care of, whether it's business with Barstool, whether it's clients, whether it's like the physical outlay of the studio.
No question.
And I think that part of the whole pecking order thing is that sometimes you issue orders through me to Mike. And so that just kind of has naturally fallen in line. It's not something where I proactively set out to think, Mike is my fucking slave or something like that.
Yeah, and I don't think he treats me. So
maybe I try to support and help you at anything.
Maybe your issues with me.
Maybe not in the sense that really with you, but I have no one to.
Better not be.
I have no one to. I'm not a great creator. I think I'm a good collaborator. I can improve upon ideas. I can do them. Like the idea of interviewing my mom is something you mentioned. Mm-hmm. I think I did something different than you would have expected me to do with it. I hope, and I think I made it into something funny. But the reason I like doing shit with Cullinane is he's got a lot of ideas. A lot of them are bad, but a lot of them can be improved upon.
So your criticism is that I should be more like Dave Cullinane.
Absolutely. I think anyone should strive for that.
When is the Mike Cullinane partnership fostered great creative? I'm serious. Like when is this? When does this blossoming of ideas come together?
Steve brought that up and said that he thought I liked being with Cullinane.
I think that's true.
I mean, maybe I didn't really notice that, but
you can think that.
Then that's why, because me and Dave will shoot ideas back and forth, and a lot of them are bad, but some of them end up being good.
See, I think you. All right. Well, okay. What's the next sound? I think that's fair. Fuck, accomplishing here.
You guys think I stepped up?
Hold on. I'm sorry. Jesus, Mike, just fucking yelling at these poor fucking battered people.
No. Now you listen, Steve from Providence.
Just play. Fine.
Do you guys think I stepped up, or is there still more work for me to do here?
I think you did a good job, man. I found that a tough listen for you to listen to you get beat up a little bit on, what was it, Tuesday or Wednesday?
Sympathy.
Wednesday.
Tough,
See, I thought that sound would have set you off, Kirk.
What?
He's asking about the interview with his mom, and he says, "Is my work done now?"
Oh, that's not what I meant.
What's his attitude in general? I know that. This is where these people are, this generation. Believe me, I understand.
What I meant was...
One guy's working 15 hours a week, he's fucking complaining. I mean, you literally can't wait.
Was that the type of thing they were looking for? No. Should I keep... No.
Why are you asking these people? You ask me.
Because they were on the show.
No, why don't you ask me? I'm your fucking boss.
I did ask you on Wednesday.
Fucking Steve of Providence?
I did on Wednesday, and I got no answers.
Oh, God. Go ahead. Now I'm getting annoyed. I just wanted to have a nice show. I want to be in the mood. Now I'm in the mood. Go ahead.
All right, I'm going to play another one. This is another of Mike's gripes with me.
Oh, good. Thank you. This is better.
There's an element of cocky Steve, and I think we saw it at that just the amazing event that Dave Cullinane put on the other night.
This is weird. This is an odd
Steve
one.
comes in, and he's fighting with Cullinane. And I don't know if you, like, as a listener, you could really tell it.
Mike
but
didn't like
sitting
this.
there, I could tell because I know both their personalities. I could tell Steve said, I'm going to go in and make radio. I'm going to go in and berate Cullinane because it's interesting. And there's a little bit of that I like, but there's also an element of that where I say, like, it seems forced. I think if you're not mad, I don't know if you should go after a guy. But maybe that's what Kirk wants. Maybe you want, if I'm mildly annoyed at Tommy Smokes, let's say, then I should crank that mildly annoyed up to 10.
I can explain that.
All right, here we go. This to me, again, I don't like. Steve went on and he was on.
That wasn't really a criticism.
What was he supposed to do on the?
That wasn't a criticism of Steve.
On that show with Cullinane.
I was saying I think your frustration with me is if Tommy Smokes or Dave come after me, I'm not fuming the next day.
No, but you make it sound like I want you to be I've made my career on not being fake, and you want us to be. You think I want Steve to be fake?
No.
You said that in the clip.
I'm saying, do you want me to ramp it up? If I'm mildly annoyed at something, do you want me to ramp it up?
No, I don't want you to be anything that you're not. But I don't. I'd like a little passion. Sure.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Is that I don't think Steve was that angry at Dave the other day.
Well,
but I think
angry, how angry can you be at Dave?
I don't think Steve really sounded that angry. It was kind of dripping with sarcasm. When I watched it, didn't seem like he was really outraged. Do you think he was really angry at Dave Cullinane?
That's how Cullinane took it.
Cullinane's a pussy sometimes. Why would he, now you're basing your things on what Cullinane thinks?
Well, Cullinane was saying the whole time, he's like, this is for radio. You're doing this for radio. And Steve was like, no, I'm not.
So now you're agreeing with Cullinane's insane. Okay. What the fuck are we talking about now? We're 9 levels deep. You don't like Steve. Steve doesn't like you. That's life.
Right.
I'm going to have to deal with that.
That's
fine. Now let me get
we do like
whatever Steve said to me on last night on the phone is fine. I don't want to get it. That's fine. No, I don't want to get it. No, it's fine. It's fine. I'll just say that he helped somebody out in Vegas do something one night during a concert. That's all. And he had a specific target, and he missed, and he's still upset about that. And we'll leave it at that.
My goodness.
Well, I was surprised to hear that as well. But,
it was all a ruse, which I got to the bottom of.
That's true. What other sound do we have of this fucking bitch?
He brought up, so on Monday,
mom.
we didn't really talk about it, so I don't know if you guys know anything about it. There's a story from Messiah College where this kid...
Hold on. This is known in the... if you watch Columbo in the old days, this is known as the gotcha moment. Mike got Steve right here. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? You think I said that story?
There's something I can't get past.
Wait a minute.
Trying to get this kid kicked out of school because he was tweeting things comparing abortion to the Holocaust and slavery. Zach McDonough, I think his name was. He's comparing abortion to slavery and the Holocaust and all these, atrocities that have happened.
Jesus Christ.
You might as well just try and explain it right now because it's going to take us a minute and a half.
Basically, may I step in because I listened to this part? That it was positioned on the show that whatever the idea was scoffed at, but it was pitched by Steve as a Mike idea. It was actually Steve who sent the story out.
Well, Steve said, I liked the story. I thought it was a good and interesting story.
So you? Huh? You liked the story or Steve?
Well, Steve sent the story, but I also thought it was interesting.
Steve sent the story.
I sent the story. I was never positioning it as it was Mike's idea that he sent around to our group chat.
You said, what was the story? You acted like I sent it and didn't know what it was.
I was giving you an opportunity to do what you did on Mike and the Minifans, which was have a thought-out, reasoned take on whatever the story was.
In that argument?
Yes.
Why would I do that there?
I was just trying to see if you'd thought about the story or had a take on it, other than just bringing it up at the beginning of the show when Kirk asks if there's anything to go around. Any stories?
I don't understand. Why would I do that in that argument? Why would I give you an impassioned take on Zach McDonough when we're talking about this stuff?
All right, maybe it was a bad move by me. I thought it was just I just wanted to see if you'd thought beyond just bringing up a headline when Kirk asks. So
he said, "What did you find interesting?" And I said that headline.
Right, but do you have any idea? But do you have any idea?
Is there something more to that story?
I talked about it on here. I said it was interesting that I don't like the guy, but I would defend.
You talked about it where? On our show?
On Mike and the Minifans, you talked about it for
shit about Mike. You
got into the story of how you feel about it. You think the guy's a douchebag.
But when I brought it up, you didn't want to talk about it. So what am I going to do? Hey, hold on, Kirk. Let me get into this.
Well, you could. I mean, once in a while you could do. I was thinking of this too. If you're looking for some guidance, you could say, Kirk, why don't you care about this story? This is something that should appeal to you. I find it interesting because of this, and this.
Okay.
You don't care about it? And I might say no, and then we'll move on. I don't know, or maybe I don't know.
All right, I'll be better at that then. I didn't understand why it got brought up like I was lobbying for this Zach McDonough story to be broken down.
You have a very sensitive Steve trigger for some reason. That's my takeaway.
Well, I respect the guy.
Which I don't get.
I want him to like me.
Well, he does like you.
I do like you. I mean, maybe I'm just a douchebag. I don't know.
You know he likes you?
No, I'm kidding.
Well, I don't know. I mean,
I was thinking over the weekend, and before Wednesday, I was like, if Mike Geary had a party and invited me, I would crawl naked over broken glass to be at that party to hang out.
It seems.
Now I don't think that I'm ever going to get an invite.
I would crawl naked not to go to the party.
To get away from it.
Why would you? You wouldn't go now?
I don't know. It just seems like there's a little bit of bad blood now.
There's tension. There's still whatever, a Bobby Reed or whatever would sense tension in the air between you two still. I don't think we resolved anything.
Well, I think in some ways we're making it worse because we're just showing how all of the criticisms he had on Mike and the Minifans were basically incomprehensible.
There you go. Thank you. Well done. I don't think that's true either.
I don't agree with that.
Well, I'm sure you don't.
No.
Do you think you made any concise points in that, Mike and the sound that we just played?
Not a lot, no.
Okay.
But,
but I do think...
This Zach McDonough thing I still don't get. Why it was brought up as a...
Can we move on from the Zach McDonough thing?
Well, no, we have to talk about it. Let's talk about Messiah College.
Thank you.
It's a fascinating story.
Thank you. There you go. No, but I think I'm guessing for Steve here. I think Steve was trying to actually help you out, give you a little nudge, like, hey, how about this story that you seemed to express some interest in, even if you didn't send it. I don't know. Did you talk about the story before I showed up or something?
No.
So how do you know that Mike was interested in it, Steve?
I didn't. He'd mentioned it before Wednesday.
Oh, he had mentioned it before. Okay, so then he was interested in the story.
He mentioned it, and you just kind of blew by it. But I was thinking it might be easier to get Kirk not to blow by something if you have, if you begin with an interesting take on it rather than just saying, well, here's headline.
In fairness,
here's a Kirk headline.
You did. I said there's this kid. They want to kick this kid out of Messiah College. Literally, no one. You can find the audio. No one said a word.
But I would call it an interesting take on the story.
I said, I guess no one else was interested in it.
Well, that's not. But
you said, nah, not really.
But that's not giving.
And then
that's not giving a take on the story, though.
I understand it's not giving a take, but you obviously weren't interested. So what I was going to say,
I was uninterested.
No,
in the story.
be interested.
But I think that story.
For my sake,
I think that story represents more than one story, though.
That was right.
You know what I mean?
Of course.
I don't mean in the culture war. I just mean for you. For me. Yes, like that's a miss. Maybe 7 ones later won't be a miss.
Right.
I don't know. There are days, like today's an easy day. Like we have a shitload of stuff. We'll do a bunch of stuff, this and other stuff. There's some days where an hour and a half in, we're kind of done. And once in a while, get the good story, the good take from one of you two guys is good.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think Steve, Steve's a good example, right? Now, people right now, I saw on social media this weekend, I checked in the Discord a little bit, everyone hates Steve right now. Steve, okay. They're a hate Steve moment right now.
All right.
But that's because Steve has sort of embraced this thing where, he's okay with me now doing anything with him, right? Whereas 3 months ago, he wasn't. So 3 months from now, maybe you'll be different, or maybe he'll be different. Like,
have I ever been not okay with you?
Again, I'm not. See, this is.
I think you're a little too okay.
Who,
Mike?
What do you mean?
It was the moment that crystallized it was when we had the two rough and rowdy fighters, and you were like, "You want to punch me in the stomach? You want to choke me out?" I don't know.
I thought it would be good Instagram content.
That was fine. I have a problem with that.
It just seemed a little weird to me.
Why?
Okay, but what's wrong with that?
Like asking to get punched in the stomach.
Yeah, it's just funny.
It'd be good for Instagram.
Yeah,
if I got choked out on Instagram, you don't think that would get a lot of views?
Yeah, I mean, that's a good instinct, I think. No, that's like an example of him trying to do something different.
No, I just thought it was odd. That's
this is the problem. Now ideas I do have. It's like, what's odd that he's giving this idea? Why is he giving this idea?
Well, I didn't say that.
No, he is.
What? But who gives a fuck what he thinks?
All right, fine.
I mean, I don't. I do. You know what I mean? But I'll do whatever I want to do.
Right.
Be more like me. I mean, not going to be everybody's talented, but you just sort of do your thing.
Right.
I also think,
put it this way: no less of a talent evaluator than DEC this morning on the podcast said that you have a big future without me.
Well, that's something. That is something.
This is a guy who
he's groomed MHB into.
I mean, this is getting the papal blessing.
Right.
I mean, DEC said this.
That does make me feel good.
I mean, what do you care what Steve Roberts or Kirk Minihane thinks?
Mike is drunk at this point.
DEC said that. Also, did you listen to him this morning, Steve, or no?
Yeah, I had to jump around a bunch of it.
Just the story he told about a dog rope and his mom.
Oh yeah, what was he doing?
I didn't even fucking understand it.
I don't think I have the audio of that bit. I was just skipping around to try and get the good stuff.
He sounded
the weirdest story.
It's a lot of skipping around to get to the good stuff today.
He sounded different without MHB. I don't know, more confident or something.
I actually enjoyed it this morning. It was like 25 minutes. It was perfect. He did a good job. He did the your mom thing. He did you getting beat up by me, and then he did some other story MHB.
Yeah,
and it was fine.
People are going to start to think I'm a creep if I keep talking about this.
It was a good 25. The one thing before we get to the rest of this argument. So Mike had his mom on Thanksgiving night. Mm-hmm. And again, I applaud the effort. I didn't think the content,
you didn't like it?
I think it wasn't your fault. Your mom just didn't say anything.
She didn't add a lot.
It's not her fault. But I also thought from my perspective, and I appreciate the effort. I like that you did it, and the questions were good. I thought you did a good job. You did a good job.
Thank you.
For me, though, like I look at it as sort of, just from my perspective after doing the live show, I kind of know that that's not going to be outrageous for her because we joked around in front of her. I was there.
Yeah.
So for me, that's
a little taken aback by it. She wasn't expecting
by the live show or by you.
By me asking about her natural moisture.
Well, then with all due respect, she's not such a fucking idiot. Then what did you expect? What did you expect her to be? What did you think? You had like a sincere interview with her?
I don't know. She said she knew I would ask about Vegas and her mom, but did not think I would bring up like sexual stuff in front of her.
What?
There have been some, speaking of which, there have been some questions as to your, shall we say, natural lubricant.
Okay, enough! Okay.
Can you speak to your moisture?
Michael! Are you serious?
Are we still open for business down there is the question.
Michael!
Yeah, she didn't handle it. It was a tough interview subject.
No?
Yeah, I mean, it's the tough questions, I understand.
Yeah.
But, she should, put it this way, she should have gone in with some expectation what these questions were going to be.
That's kind of what I said, yeah. But
I'll tell you who really enjoyed this interview was DEC.
Oh, my God.
It was like 5 minutes after you finished it, he'd already sent me an email with all of the cups.
Well, I would say, it was good. I thought it was good. It was funny. Mike did a great job.
Are you serious?
But I'm sure it got a lot of views. Mm-hmm. But it's sort of like in a way, when Blind Mike's groupie co-opted them for a little bit, like when the good looking in their mind, female, everyone over, like we all love Mama Geary. She did a nice job. We appreciate her being a good sport. She's welcome to come in here anytime and not answer questions. But it's like, guys, there are women in the world. Like, she's an attractive woman.
Yeah.
There's many of them. Like,
I was looking through the comments to see what people, I was like, did people find this funny? Did they just think it was weird?
Nothing like that, right?
It was all, your mom's hot, oh my God, she's so hot, she's hot.
How crushing was it for you when your mom said she thinks I'm funny?
That was rough. I didn't like that.
What was the family's take on it?
Just play along for Christ's sake.
Let's do troll socks. Troll socks?
Simply Safe.
Simply Safe again. Okay, well, I mean, again, while you're at the Geary house. No, that wasn't the Geary house, that interview.
Well, close enough. Same thing.
If some guy had come in, some burglar, and tied you two up or made you do sexual things to each other. I mean, those things, you hear about those horror stories all the time.
Right.
Awful. Oh, well, first of all, your dick would slip with this fucking sandpaper down there. I mean, this is a real issue.
That's right.
God.
Yes. And she wouldn't deny that, so it's probably true.
Well, she didn't. I mean, again, I just ask for Lisa, right? Mm-hmm. Just give me a sentence.
Anything.
I understand. Look, I understand you have your blind son asking you questions about your vaginal secretion.
I think our first full sentence was, I have no words.
Yes.
Have you ever engaged in incest?
Oh, God, no. Stop it.
So what is her definition of incest, then?
I mean, you have to ask. Get her for a second interview.
I wonder. She'll come in. She'll be in here eventually. Yeah. No question.
Well, I mean, as you saw, not a lot. I don't know how much will be discussed.
Well, she'll be with a real pro, though.
Okay. Good.
I'm talking about Steve.
Right.
Yes.
Of course. Yeah.
Because, I mean, I think she kind of looks down on you as well. I got that.
Well, a little bit.
You don't think I'm funny, Mom? You think I'm funny? You think I'm funny?
She's a Steve guy.
She doesn't think I'm funny. You think I'm funny, Mom? Mom! All right, but put it this way. If the house had been Simply Safe, then that stuff doesn't happen. If it's not Simply Safe, who knows what's going to happen? Break into the house. You hear about these things all the time, especially this time of year. Now you got a lot of gifts, a lot of dough running around, a lot of these gift cards, a lot of these, whatever the hell there is.
Porch pirates.
Porch pirates.
Sure.
Porch pirates. Yes, porch pirates.
Sounds like a slur coming out of his mouth.
That does seem a little strange. You don't want your Baby Yoda being stolen. I mean, everyone's going to have a Baby Yoda this year.
Right.
Go to simplysafe.com/Kirk. Simplysafe.com/Kirk. Do it now. Take advantage of Simply Safe's amazing holiday savings and get a free HD security camera. The offer's for a limited time only, and it's ending soon, so hurry. Simplysafe.com/Kirk. Simplysafe.com/KIRK.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Thank you. What else do we have? Do we have anything else from Mike's thing the other night? I feel like the tension is not lessened at all between you two.
No, I think it has.
Yeah, I don't think. Steve seems a little ticked.
What are you ticked about, friend?
I'm not really ticked off. Okay. I just thought that the 2 hour long show of your criticisms of me was.
Well, that's how long Mike and the Minifans is. 2 hours.
Well, how about this idea that are you spiking Tim from Canton prank phone calls?
Oh yes, that. No, I just had him set aside because we were doing parody songs and just
parody songs
forgot about him.
I actually understood that as much as I was playing it up a little. I assumed Steve was just saving them until we wanted to do.
Yeah, no, I have them. It wasn't like an intentional thing to spike them. It just was. I was collecting parody songs and they got left on the cutting room flour.
Okay, any other sound from that?
He's the silencing. A lot of people said, Mike, I think you're onto something with him silencing the Minifans here.
Yeah, there's some of that, I think. Is there any other sound that jumped out at you or no?
No, not particularly.
No? So where are you now on this war, Steve?
I don't think it's. I don't think it's a war.
I mean,
it's a war.
This way, I think things. I don't think this is going to go away now. I think there's going to be times where Mike gets frustrated, and
Probably.
Where Steve
Well,
gets. I heard DEC say it's my job to like fucking. I have no interest in doing that.
I think that there are some things that I can do better. I can be more collaborative with Mike. He wants help coming up with stuff for him to do that adds value to the show. No problem with that. I can step up.
What can I be? I should ask more shit.
And I think
can I do this? Or
we're also looking for Mike to be a little more of a self-starter.
Right.
Yes. So we're back there now. Right. That's all. I mean, it doesn't seem like that's unreasonable on anybody's on either end.
Right.
Anything you want to say to Steve?
Not really. I feel like I've said it.
Do you think that Steve thinks you're funny on the show?
No, not particularly. No more than he did last week.
I'm wondering. I don't know if that was more of an anger thing or what it was.
I'm glad you're upset by you think that I don't think you're funny, being that I am one of the great judges of comedic value of all time.
You know, Reagan, Mike Geary, all the greats. I think Steve was
I feel like we've not accomplished a fucking thing with this.
No, certainly not. Like, that's always how it is, though. It'll be fine. We're fine.
Yeah, I guess there'll be a blow up every once in a while. We can say something, Steve, or no?
I was thinking we could lessen the tension with a parody song. We actually get some good ones.
Oh, we do? Okay, good for a change. Oh, by the way, the Minifans continue to have their fucking fists up their assholes. I mean, they're just sitting around arguing with each other in Discord over stupid shit.
Retirement ceremonies all over the place.
Yeah, everyone's quitting and giving up. There should be fucking 10,000 Instagram followers. You know, the show should have 25,000 Twitter followers. Should be 5,000 reviews. I should have 100,000 Twitter followers. They should be doing shit like that. They should be bothering people, getting in trouble. Yeah. So they're sitting around,
letting the world know.
So arguing with each other on Discord over stupid fights with these people. I don't even know who they are, coming in and flexing. Like, let's go here. Fucking wake up.
I agree.
Jesus, all right, let me hear one of these songs.
Yeah.
Fair.
You would think things got weird when his stepdad got home. Mama Geary didn't mind because she has 2 dicks to bone. She had one in the front and one in the back. You could tell it's not the first time she's been double sacked. Even though she's antique, she's a real sex freak. Because in walks DEC to give her dick number 3. It was a real gang banging. The dicks were swaying. She proved to Mike that night she still has natural lubrication. Oh, Mike got to fuck his mom. Blind Mike got to fuck his mom. All 3 holes were filled. Jesus. Mike got to fuck his mom.
Getting a blowjob in that scenario?
Mike cried after because he's sensitive. Mike got to fuck his mom. Yeah, he fucked her.
This guy's the greatest.
Fucked her real good.
Is that it? Yeah? Yeah. Excellent. That guy's the greatest. I mean, that guy he has to have an album out.
He's a lyrical genius.
He's incredible.
A nameless hero.
Didn't you rhyme antique like that? So in that scenario, let me just get this straight. So Mike does the interview on Thanksgiving night. He then begin to make love to your mother. Your stepfather, for some reason, is not there for Thanksgiving. He comes home.
He's come home.
Yeah, maybe he's working or something.
Right.
He also then goes into the second entry.
Yeah.
So you think DEC is getting a blowjob in that scenario?
So
it says that.
Now, what is he doing there is the real question.
The natural lubrication was discovered to be working, but she also wanted anal. So presumably, yes, DEC was in the mouth.
So Mike was where? Vaginal? Stepdad?
Well, she wants anal, but also we need to test and see if the lubrication's working. So Mike could have been in both before.
I think we
Dad
need to see some sort of drawing or on Twitter, somebody give us some diagram.
Yes, that's what we need. Yes.
Was that unusual for you Thursday night to be part of that or no?
Of course. Oh,
yes. Was that strange or?
It was odd.
I mean, your stepdad's a nice guy.
Right.
I saw some people asking for him to die.
Yes, I saw
that. Is it tougher doing that when you're all full of Thanksgiving dinner?
Yeah, I mean, that seems like a weird. Where's Alba in this whole thing?
Well, she's at her parents.
Oh, well, of course.
Doing the same, I'm sure. Yeah.
DC was also there.
Yeah.
She's at her parents telling them she's single.
Wait, how was that? I was going to do an Alba impression of some Albanian. I don't even know what that was.
She speaks English.
How about if Alba's like, all right, finally, like, Mom, Dad, here's the truth, okay? Mm-hmm. And she just fucking lays out everything. Like, okay, fine, yeah, he's I have a boyfriend, but he's not actually fucking his mom. It's just a pretend thing for his job. Look, here's an interview we did with her.
They're like, oh, okay, so this isn't satire.
That's parody. I like
that.
All
right.
Okay. Why is she so sensitive? That's why she's embarrassed to introduce you to.
Right.
Her.
Meanwhile, they've all been listening to the podcast all along and just assuming it's a different album.
Of course,
this can't be the guy.
How was the big reunion?
Oh, the 10-year reunion.
Yes,
it was good.
Yeah,
it was. I mean, nothing too exciting. It was a lot of. Oh my God, I love the show, which is nice.
Oh, that's nice.
It's an icebreaker. I don't have to deal with really talking to people.
That's true. Big crowd?
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people enjoying the show.
That's good. Well, I appreciate it.
Luckily, no one heard Wednesday's show. Otherwise, I would have gotten a lot of, they're crazy, or, Kirk's just pulling the puppet strings. Or so they hadn't heard yet.
What was Mama Geary's reaction to that Wednesday show?
She hadn't heard it when I was there either. She said, I saw something on Twitter about them replacing you. I go, don't worry about it.
We shouldn't say Discord.
Right. Yeah, that would have been an issue. That would have been an issue.
All right, we have any good ones? Oh, you know what? I have two other notes from Mike's thing. This whole Mike and the Minifans on a positive note, if I may. I thought Steve from Providence, who, by the way, is a big reason for why I'm here, doing this show, made an excellent point about me. Get back to me, because I do like the part, because toward the end they started talking about the genius I was, which I appreciated.
Of course.
Tim from Kansas.
That's how I try to close every episode.
Yes, that's good. I like that. That's good. That way the show keeps going. Then you get all the advertising money. I get paid in, getting my ass kissed.
Right. Did you appreciate Mike catching himself and saying, Kirk is doing.
Yes. Yeah. A lot of Mike going to Madawaska, which is good. We saw the drawing power of Mike and Steve last week in Woburn. Steve said, and I think this is true, that we use the audience more and better than any other show ever, including Stern.
Oh, definitely.
Like, there's a collaborative, you just heard it right there, and the Mike and the Minifans, and Dave, and all the stuff that we do. I like hearing that. And I also I have to admit, I have a soft spot for when, like, a Tim from Canton says he's now, like, friends with TJ Hubbard. Like, honestly, that's sort of like, I hear them like, oh, good. Like, because I remember being friends with people who liked Stern.
Yeah, it's a community.
And I have no problem. Like, I heard the ripoff versus whatever, inspired debate. Mm-hmm. I don't care. The stuff Stern did really well that I really liked, and I've tried to take in a different direction. That's all.
That's pretty much
like the you and Steve thing. That's Stern 101. Like,
of course,
it happened all the time. But that doesn't mean, like, I don't understand. Am I supposed to listen to that, like that, think I'm good at it,
but I'm not going to do it? Yeah.
And then talk about the Patriots losing last night?
Exactly.
Like, I don't care about
Stern
that.
didn't invent arguments. He invented kind of the idea of drawing them out on the air.
Well, no, his genius, right, and it's a genius. His genius was, like I used to say, when I would do radio with people before I was on the air with John and Jerry, and even John and Jerry would do this. They'd sit there, the show would, 20 minutes before the show, everyone would be bitching about this asshole and this program director, and you can't believe how bad this guy sucks.
Right.
Then the show would start, and they'd be like, geez, this Lamar Jackson, I don't know, what are we going to do with him next week? And you're like, well, wait a minute, this isn't interesting. Let's bring this on the air, which I like doing. So I like that. And I do like the idea it's become a little community for these people to kind of hang out and talk about the show. That's awesome. That I like more than anything else. Really.
Yeah, that came up a lot where there's like Stern and O&A and those guys did, like, fans.
Now O&A is a Stern ripoff. That's a ripoff to me. Like, you didn't listen to Stern that much. I don't think, like, Prime Stern, they ripped Stern off. They were good. They're good. They can also be talented, but they ripped him off.
I don't know. I don't know, because what did they? In what way? What did they do that ripped off Stern?
I'm not going to go segment by segment, but whatever. It doesn't matter. But it was clearly a Stern. Without Stern, that show wouldn't exist.
See, I would say it's also Stern inspired. I think ripping off is if they had a girl riding a Sibian and threw bologna at her tits.
That's true, maybe. But it was other thing. But that stuff with Stern never interested me.
Right.
Never. I don't find it like, people. We could bring in chicks here. This is a fucking podcast, a Barstool show. We could bring in girls here naked and throw shit, but like that. What would
I actually think Corolla is more of a Stern ripoff in the sense that he has him, the host, and a newswoman,
it's a radio
sound
show.
guy.
Yeah, I don't really like it. I don't think it's very good.
Yeah,
I like Corolla, but I don't think that show's very good.
Yeah,
but it doesn't doesn't I grew up listening to Stern. Like, of course, there's going to be elements of Stern I'm going to use, but,
right?
And Stern's terrible now, but so what? He was great once, and there's stuff that he used that I liked.
Yeah. But that's what I was saying anyways, is that, like, shows like that would have fans send in prank calls or parody songs and shit like that. But what's different about, like, the community aspect is, like, those shows would never go to a Jack's Abbey on a Saturday in Sherborne. Or Madawaska. Or, have one of the guys from the show hosting some weird weekend show with fans on it and shit like that.
Which I don't get. Like, and again, this is in all due respect to my friend Big Cat and to PFT. I think Tim said it. Like, there was real questions as to why we weren't doing a show Friday, or if we didn't do a show today. It's different. Part of my take, fans they're way bigger, but I don't know if they're as passionate. The core community, I would guess no.
Right.
I don't think there'd be this sort of like outcries on social media. I don't think. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we just operate in separate orbits. I don't know.
That's true too. I'm sure there would be people tweeting like, "What the? Like, if Pardon My Take got canceled tomorrow."
Oh, that's different. That's different than not doing an episode or two guys. I don't know, but maybe Barstool should use some of it with their more popular shows. Maybe Hank should do a show with fans. I have no idea. I don't know.
They put almost too much of a premium on their name. Where I can't remember what Hubs, the Yankees guy.
Yes, I met him. He's a nice guy.
did something where he did an event, like a Yankees watch party or something at a bar, and they were pissed because he didn't put Barstool's name on it or something like that. Or he did put Barstool, he said Hubs from Barstool Sports, and they were pissed about that or something. And I get protecting the brand and everything, but it's also like, that's a cool opportunity for Yankees fans to get to watch a game with the Yankees guy from Barstool. I think there should be almost more appreciation of shit like that.
Yeah, I think, and
I'm probably getting the story wrong. I don't totally remember it, but it was something like that.
I was texting with a prominent Barstool personality over the weekend. I won't give away who it is. He may be on Cameo. He may not be. I don't want to get into it.
Okay.
But I was talking the idea about the movie podcast, and he's like this person. He or she was like, you're kind of lucky you're outside the orbit and not in New York, because I think that people would get protective. The current movie podcast, if you do one. And I thought, well, my attitude is, if you do a good job, like, I wouldn't care if somebody else started a podcast tomorrow that was kind of trying to do what we did. Like, I know mine's good.
That'll be you'll have a fight with Lights, Camera, Pod. Or whatever. I remember
the thing is, if you cut yourself off from competition, everybody suffers.
Right. I mean, but if I do one, like they do one that's more focused on today's movies, like they're going to review, like what we just did, The Irishman, they would do for an hour.
Yeah.
Which I could do, no problem, but I don't really want to do that. I want to focus more on movies in the past. They don't do that, so
it is different. Yeah.
If you like me, and by the way, I've been nothing but nice to them. And by the way, they may have no problem with it. I'm just saying a scenario here. I don't know. That's just insecurity. Like if I was doing a movie podcast and someone, I'd be like, well, great, good luck. Like if people like ours, they're not going to stop listening to it.
It's kind of how I look at it. But Sean Latham, does, as you know, $20 Chef.
Yes.
He got into a huge fight. Around the time this show
$10
started.
Chef.
Yeah.
With what's his face?
Chef Donnie or something.
Yeah,
I think his name is.
Yeah.
He started a similar type of thing, but it was different. I don't know enough about it to know how it was
I don't
different.
Either. But that's rooted in insecurity. Like I think that's because you don't think you're good at your job.
Yeah.
Like it wouldn't bother me at all.
Right.
I just do a better job. I mean, I don't think my audience is going anywhere. If they are going somewhere, it's your fault. Meaning the host.
Yeah. But it would bother you.
No, it wouldn't.
No.
What? If what?
I'm trying to there's nothing...
Nobody can do what I do, so it doesn't bother me.
There's nothing specific that this show does that you could really rip off.
Well, if KFC was like, hey, we're starting to do bad radio around the country,
yeah,
I'd laugh that they were doing it.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, whatever. I mean,
we might replay them doing it.
Yes, we make fun of them doing it. But I wouldn't be calling Nardini or Dave and be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, right.
Fuck are you doing? Like, I would never do that.
Whereas if I remember right, Sean Latham was legitimately like, you have to stop.
Well, he's insane.
Yeah.
I mean, I like him.
Yeah.
He's a friend and obviously a collaborator of mine in the past. But
that was an odd instinct because the guy is trying to be a self-starter. He's trying to go out and
was he calling it $10 Chef though?
I think that might have came up after. I think people started calling it that after.
Yeah, no, I don't think he was. He was trying to
if
do
he's doing
different.
that, I might say, hey, listen. Like
he's also a cook. He's worked in restaurants. He's run restaurants.
Yeah.
I mean, I think
he was doing real cooking segments.
Was he legitimately pitching the same show that Latham was?
No,
it wasn't budget cooking. He was legitimately doing.
Here's the thing: if you really like Sean's show and you listen to watch it every week and you really like it, you're not going anywhere.
Right.
Like, put it this way. If I did a thing where I started playing golf in different places around Massachusetts and you guys filmed me doing it.
Yeah.
If I was a foreplay guys, I'd make fun of it. I'd be like, what a fucking loser. And I don't know why your instinct would be like, fuck, make them fucking stop.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They're very protective of the brand.
There seems to be a lot of that.
Or the Barstool brand itself.
Yeah, we've run into that and that's okay, I guess. I mean, it works for them, but it's a weird... I don't know. It sounds like I might be banging heads on this one, which is good. I look forward to it. We'll have some new enemies potentially, which is fine with me. I don't care. Troll Socks Cyber Monday deal, 30% off everything in the store until midnight tonight. And when you choose the code BMSUCKS, you'll get an additional 20% off. Minihane socks, Blind Mike socks, Brandy Love socks, Trump socks, Tom Brady socks. There's no Mama Geary socks yet, huh?
Not yet.
Jeez, I mean,
they're coming.
Imagine,
literally.
I'm sure they will. Imagine DC strapping on his dick and just riding it and coming right in there. I mean, how great would that be? The best stocking stuffers you could ever get, and you are benefiting the Kirk Minihane Show. Go to trollsocks.com. Use code BMSUCKS for an additional 20% off. They're already 30% off Cyber Monday deal. Go to www.trollsocks.com. Use code BMSUCKS. Do that today. By the way, you see Smugsy not happy with Mike Geary?
I meant to mention that. What is that? Now never mind. I was about to say, what is that? I know exactly what that is.
What, she's
trying to insert herself into
what she wanted.
Yeah, right.
But I didn't understand it.
I think she's looking at it from a maternal perspective, that it was
for Christ's sake,
exploitative of your mother for you to do that.
She's saying I was wrong.
She's a woman who does podcasts calling herself, she's worried about being exploited. And I mean, really?
Yeah.
Whatever.
It was silly. Yeah. I didn't really even want to address
She's starting to float away, huh?
I think those podcasts are very successful.
I think she's exactly the same as when we discovered her.
I guess.
One of the most high-powered lawyers in all of Portland, Maine.
No, it's high-powered podcast host in America. It's Kevin Clancy, who I understand is on Cameo now.
Yes,
oh yeah,
he is.
I watched this with some amusement. He tricked me. I'll give him that.
I'll say not significantly enough of a difference in price between he and I.
Is that true?
He should be much more expensive.
Well, we don't.
$50 a pop.
Well, we don't
Clancy.
we don't know if he's making any money off it or not. So we'll see. We'll see. Right. I mean, who knows? He's probably doing it for free. The people at Barstool wouldn't be thrilled if he was getting paid.
Oh, okay.
My understanding is he's doing it totally for free. In fact, doing it for charity.
Oh, interesting.
Very nice. That's my take on it. Yes. Go ahead. Was this done inside Scott Peterson's cell? Go ahead.
I, KFC Kevin Clancy, leader of the Mincels, P1 listener of the Kirk Minihane Show, and the designated survivor to Kirk Minihane himself, would like to announce my candidacy for Secretary of State of the Minifans. Now, as the leader of the Mincels, we are often at war with the Minifans, but I believe that we can come across the aisle and unite these two great groups into one powerhouse legion of podcast listeners.
I love how he's just dryly reading the script like he's not into this and doesn't know all the players.
Such a fucking hard on, jerking off underneath it.
That's all he said, right?
I'd like to throw my hat into the ring to be Secretary of State of the Minifans, and I would like to pledge my never-ending, dying allegiance to Podcast Jesus Kirk Minihane. I'm just fucking kidding you. Are you out of your fucking mind? Declare my never-ending loyalty to Kirk Minihane? Pledge fealty to that psychopath? Yeah, fealty? Fucking right, man. I work for Dave Portnoy, and I'd rather ride for that guy than Kirk Minihane. That's how fucking crazy Kirk is. Podcast Jesus. I mean, the man literally proclaimed himself Jesus. I'm going to pledge never-ending loyalty to him? He's the most corrupt guy in the business. He cares about himself and only himself. And pretends and portrays himself as a man of the people and man of the fans. He doesn't give a fuck about anybody but himself.
That's hurtful.
I'm not going to pledge allegiance to a guy who doesn't give a shit about me. Kirk, you're fucking crazy, man. I'm not trying to be your Secretary of State. I'm just leader of the Mincels. That's all.
There we go. It
comes right there. Anything else?
Yep.
He's like, but don't throw me out of that position.
Please announce this without any sarcasm. Yeah, sure thing, Blake. You goddamn lunatic.
Now, how do you respond to these again corruption charges?
Well, I mean, again, like anything else, you put the proof in front of me, I'll comment on it. You know, is he talking about Pizzagate?
Maybe.
I thought he didn't know anything about that. I thought he wasn't paying attention.
Come on, he knows a little bit about everything, doesn't he?
I mean, I think Pizzagate's enough in the rearview mirror where I can tell the truth finally. And that is, I absolutely took every fucking dollar from those people. And I use it all the time. I'm happy to say it. Yeah, no problem. It's Madawaska money. Forget it. I mean, Jesus. I want a piece of the town's fucking revenue from that weekend.
I mean, that should happen.
Yeah, I want a 10% cut. Is that so much to ask?
Will you be getting a key to the city? Has that been solved?
What's going on with that, Steve? To the worry about this fucking baby. I think you worry about important things.
I think they're going to set up a TIF just for us.
What?
Tax increment financing. We're going to
just get me the fucking key, would you? I don't care about the TIF. Give me the key.
That'd be nice.
Oh, God.
Ceremony.
Speaking of which, so do we have a concrete picture? I want to do this right now. On the Ryan Baldera benefit week at Buffalo Wild Wings. Is that this week?
Yes, this is this week. So what's happening is the Burlington location, which is Scott Neary's location, is donating 100% of their proceeds for this entire week to the Baldera family.
Right,
Hunter Baldera.
Hunter, Ryan's son, his infant son.
Yes.
We know Ryan passed away a few weeks ago. Buffalo Wild Wings will also be holding a silent auction, and the Kirk Minihane Show will be donating a live show. If you're a business owner or a Minifan interested in having us do a live taping at your business or home, this is your chance. I will work with a winning bidder to put on a memorable show, whether it's in your living room, your church, your car dealership, wherever. We'll announce shortly how and where to bid on the live show. This is the copy I'm reading right now. Steve Robinson copy, I suspect?
This is Steve Robinson copy.
Okay, so that's starts today. So go to where do you go for all this?
So you have to physically go to the Buffalo Wild Wings location in Burlington.
Okay.
Yes,
and that's for some of the national listeners, but
that's also where
if you care enough, you'll do it.
That's also where the silent auction is. But the auction for this show is going to be online.
Okay,
and we're working with the Barstool team to pull that together. But it's a little busy with Cyber Monday, so probably midweek people will have their opportunity to bid. And I mean, we don't know who the hell is going to be the highest bidder here. There could be some billionaire with a Kirk Minihane fetish who wants to.
I want 5 figures. I mean, who are we fucking kidding here?
Yeah. Oh, it's going to be 5 figures.
I mean, let's I'm not,
What number starts to creep you out? Where you're like, what are we getting into here?
I mean, like sexual or something?
Well, anything. Who knows what they want?
We're open to anything. If that's what the winning bid gets. They want a live sex show with the three of us. They're going to get it.
All right.
I mean, I think if a business wants to, drop $25,000 on a charitable cause that also gives promotion for them, there's nothing creepy there at all.
Tax deductible, I would say.
If it's
TIF, total TIF.
If it's Linda Pizzuti and she buys the show,
then we get a little concerned.
Yeah. That might be true, but listen, if they're willing to donate to the charity.
Yep.
To the two charities, obviously I'm getting half the cut,
yes.
right?
Well,
good.
A little more than half.
Good. No, but it all goes to Hunter Baldera, Ryan's infant son. So we'll raise as much money as we can for this poor kid. He's going to have I'm sure a good life, but a difficult life without his dad. Buffalo Wild Wings in Burlington. So you want to physically go there, and you go there and get lunch. You get a couple of burgers, you get some wings, whatever, and you spend $50, a couple of beers. That's all going there this week through December 8th.
Yes,
is that right? So yeah, do that, and then in the middle of the week we'll have a show announcement. I mean. If that's what happens, some business owner wins and we go to a business place, great. But I will admit, I hope it's a home.
The original vision was to be in a living room, but I could definitely see somebody who sees the value of a promotion, a charitable contribution.
Sure, but it could be some rich asshole who wants to just say he's got a big house and we do it for 50 people at their house. That's fine.
That's fine.
Listen, they win whatever they want.
We will accommodate them. And if they allow us to sell tickets, we'll sell tickets. It'll be a high price tag, and all of that will be donated to the Balderas as well.
I do like Buffalo Wild Wings, but I prefer their location in Burlington, Wings and Beverages.
Yes, I've been there.
Fuck off.
I've been there. Well, it's a subsidiary of Buffalo Wild.
Yes, of course.
So when do you think we'll have a concrete, Wednesday or something?
Yeah, I would say Wednesday, yes.
Okay, so we're getting there. I'll be interested to see what happens. With that one.
Well, we're going to be doing this auction on eBay. We sold on eBay Mike's drawing of you for $400.
That's true.
So
that was the beginning of the show.
True. Yes.
That was early on.
Right. Who knows?
This is a charitable cause, and you get a full live show. You get a chance to maybe touch Kirk Minihane.
Go that far, but yeah.
I don't want to throw a monkey wrench into things here. Mm-hmm. Let's say we get $80,000.
Okay.
And the name attached... Rich Kelleher.
Well, Hunter, community college is a wonderful thing. That's what I would say. No, I mean, if that's what happens, that's what happens.
All right.
Yeah. He's not invited, obviously, but we'll take his money.
All right.
Whatever we'll go and we'll do, we'll do a show. We'll make it fun. I think the people have a good time and they'll be big fans. And it's for a great cause.
I think the thing is to make sure that Hunter never has to worry about higher education.
Correct.
Very good.
Yes, so we can go to some liberal college and get brainwashed for 4 years. Fantastic. Just what we need. I'm freaking terrified of my kids going to college. Jesus. All right, what else, Steve?
Well, we do have more parody songs, but do you want to get into the Epstein-Dershowitz story? You sound a little interested in that over the weekend.
It's too confusing, I think, for the average listener. It's too bad. There's nothing really. I know what story I find honestly more interesting is the Globe one.
The Globe story about Chinatown?
Yeah. Did you read this, Mike, or no?
Yeah.
It's not that big a deal, but it's an interesting, again, just a perfect example of how fraudulent the Globe is. Like, they're just so two-faced. It's unbelievable. So Chinatown in Boston is, what do you expect Chinatown in Boston to be? It's been that way historically. Now it's on a precipice, Milton Valencia writes in the Globe this morning, or yesterday, and talks about how Chinatown is changing, and
there's too many white people.
Well, not that long ago, every apartment in the building was occupied by immigrants from China. But after the rent went up recently, there are now foreign exchange students and a young white couple in the small building. Again, I know I do this all the time.
Yeah.
Exchange the word, I sound like Matthew McConaughey at the end of A Time to Kill. Exchange the word white for black in that paragraph. Just imagine the by the way, accurate outcry there would be,
right,
as there should be for this. And now there are foreign exchange students and a young black couple in the small building. Like the world would end. This person would never work again. Like the world would be over. So a white couple wants to move to Chinatown because they like the area, they like the apartment, they can afford it. The Globe is shaming these people for doing that because Chinatown has been successful enough that they're actually what the fuck?
I don't like the causality in this. Like the writer has no evidence whatsoever that rising rents or whatever forced people out. What if the children of Chinese immigrants got an education, made good, and moved the fuck out of Chinatown because they didn't want to live in Chinatown?
By the way, I can tell you that happens.
Yes,
I can just tell you that happens.
So the second generation of Chinese immigrants living in Chinatown have to stay living in Chinatown to satisfy the Globe's racial quotas for the area?
How about this for a piece of reporting? Not that long ago, every apartment in the building was occupied by immigrants. What does that mean?
And where's the
a little while ago?
Hey, Milt, do you have a date on that? Or, of course,
where is the evidence? There's none.
By the way, it's just his feeling. It might be true.
But his feeling. That's what I was going to say is whether or not it's true. Sometimes that happens in neighborhoods.
Yeah, but
sometimes rents get higher and people have to move.
Does 1997 not that long ago? It was 2007, 2016? Like, what does not that long ago mean? Right. And let's say that he's right. So what? Like, I think both of you guys make good points, but when Steve says, you're now shaming people for wanting to move out of a neighborhood. Like, so let's just say, and this is a really odd, not possible scenario, a young Chinese couple wants to move to Lexington, let's say. I mean, that almost never happens. From Chinatown, they move to Lexington and they have a beautiful 4,000 square foot home, 5 bedrooms, and their kids are in a great school, and they're happy there. Should they feel ashamed about that?
According to the Globe, yes. They should. And there's some odd nostalgia for preserving Chinatown as this little petri dish of immigrants for white people, white Globe writers, to go and visit once a year from time to time.
It's like they're going to Epcot.
Yeah, it's like it's supposed to the culture is supposed to be some kind of amusement park for them. In the meantime, how would our lives be different if Chinatown just didn't exist? I mean, I love Pho Pasteur and the dumpling houses around there, but it's not really that significant a part of Boston anymore.
It's almost like they're saying we should segregate neighborhoods.
There should be a section. They're almost saying that. They're saying that.
They're saying that their problem.
They're saying no white people allowed.
Stay with your kind.
The sign should say white people not allowed here. Yeah. Need not apply.
Yeah. They're working hard. Like, as a white guy, I've never dealt with actual racism, but they're working their hardest to make sure that in my lifetime I will deal with that. Where, like, it's a bad thing to be, or people should look at you differently because you're white.
And then they're upset. They write, like, and then they're building these new condos and apartment complexes, and they're selling out.
What?
Like, people are moving in. Like, was this how economy, when things are going well? And by the way, this is under somebody else's a presidency that they don't like, by the way. But things are going well, and people are building and buying.
No, things are going very bad.
So what would they like to happen? So they want everything else. They want everything else to change. Right. Except for this little corner of the world.
Stay with your kind. Yeah, says the Globe.
I mean, what a weird instinct.
They don't want integration. They don't want economic success for the immigrant population. They want them to stay as just like a captured little voting block for them. But that sentence jumped out at me though. A young white couple is like prowling the neighborhood. Well, the white people have to be the aggressors in this situation. It can't be the scenario you laid out where the family moves to Lexington and has a happy life and they're successful. It has to be because rich white developers came in and said, hey, fuck you, Chinese immigrants. I'm going to build a condo here and displace you.
You even say, man, replace white for black. If they were just writing an article about how the neighborhood is changing and now there's more Hispanic people or whatever, people would say, why does their race matter? But if they're white, it's like, well, these evil whites are moving in now.
It's just strange. And I mean, it's such a Globe thing to do. It's so inconsistent. They would never, ever take that angle on anything else.
But they would write a story full of assumptions, no research whatsoever.
Of course.
Just complete lazy shit journalism.
This guy's written bullshit before, this Valencia. I've dealt with this asshole before. So it's not a surprise.
Meaning you've personally dealt with him?
Yeah, he wrote something a year or two ago, but we made fun of it. He didn't come on. He was probably too busy,
Right.
strolling around Northeastern.
He had a brain tumor and he was leaving the country that week.
He was too busy.
I believe is the excuse we get.
Consulting with Mel Kiper on the co-eds for the draft coming up with him and the rest of the crew, for all I know. Although I'm sure he's a wonderful guy. I'm sure Milt Valencia is a great guy and has no idea of any of the sexual harassment that's gone at the Globe over the years. He doesn't pay any attention to it at all. Just like everybody else, like Shaughnessy. No.
What do you want us to do, Kirk?
We don't know anything.
What do you want us to do?
He's too busy focusing on this hideous white couple who moved into Chinatown with a gall to move somewhere, to buy a place. And of course, the pictures are all exactly what it's like these. It's just ridiculous.
And like they were ready to pounce. Like I live in a diverse neighborhood with 2 Hispanic guys and 2 white guys.
You're very woke.
But we all look white. So do people think like, oh, these whites are coming to town? We're all poor.
I don't know what look white means.
None of us have any fucking money. We have white skin.
I can't believe there are tourists. There are tourists wheeling luggage to Airbnb rentals in the old row houses. I mean, that's awful. I can't believe they're doing that.
It's rough.
The generations of Chinese immigrants can no longer afford. I'm not sure what's supposed to. I don't know.
Well, I think there might be a legitimate criticism of how Airbnb is affecting rental markets in certain areas of cities.
Okay, that's not.
They're not having that conversation.
Writing.
Yeah, no, that's not what they're saying.
No, he's just trying to shame. He's just trying to shame people. That's all.
Yeah, well, no, it's white people bad.
Right, which is, I guess,
it is shameful.
They've done that now, and they don't care. It's weird. They just don't care about if it leads to more people buying the newspaper. It's just strange.
But there's no. I mean, a couple people sent this to me probably because it was the Globe.
Yeah.
Where people say, like, hey,
nobody cares.
Look at this story. But outside of you and your audience, no one gives a shit.
No, which is bad for them.
Yeah.
In a weird way. Like, when it doesn't get any traction, that's bad.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know.
Well, yes and no. It doesn't get any traction because people don't look at being, like, people agree with them. They're like, that's terrible.
No, the thing is, I think it's just apathy. I bet you 500 people didn't read this story.
Oh,
yeah, I bet there were some liberals who read it and said, that's too bad. I like Chinatown. I like to have it as a little trinket.
Yeah, let's go in there.
I don't ever go there, but it adds flavor to my city.
Oh, look, they're praying. They're doing that's so cool how they do that. Let's go eat some China. Let's go look at them. That's what they do. I mean, really, that's what they do.
Going to the zoo.
It's true. For them, it is. It's fucking disgusting.
Have you ever been to Pho Pasteur, though?
No, I've not.
Oh, it's really good.
I don't like Chinese food.
Well, it's Vietnamese food.
I don't like Vietnamese food either.
Really?
Nope. You know why? It's like the Indian food. I just don't like it.
No. We don't want to get into this. Let's not get into this. Let's not get into this.
I don't. What do you want me to say? I don't like it. I don't like it.
Very insensitive.
How'd you do in your football pick?
Well, my lock of the week is tonight.
Oh, that's right. Seattle and Minnesota. Yeah.
But I hate to say, 2-2.
Not bad. You have a winning week this week.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Now you gotta go 4-0.
Losing to keep going.
You gotta go 4-0 or 0-4.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's true.
Got to be consistent.
How bad? So I didn't see a snap of the Patriots game last night.
Oh, it was brutal.
Was it? Yeah.
I went to bed.
Was Brady terrible, like everyone's saying? Or?
Oh yeah. I mean,
everyone's blaming the offense, though. I don't know.
I understand. Like,
this is for you, Jerry.
This is another.
Jerry, stick around for 5 minutes. Like, I'll give you what you want.
Well, this is another thing you get. Like, I tweeted the worst half of Brady's career. I thought, and people were like, "He's 42. He doesn't have an offense. What do you want to do?" It's like, yes, I know, but that's just. It's still true. Like,
I seem to remember
the guy's still playing.
I
so
remember
criticism.
He didn't have offenses in prior years, and he took them to places. Right. All I know is I look this. It's not a perfect stat. His pass rating for this year is 88.5. I think 2 years ago was 112.
Right.
So I think we're seeing
he's getting older.
By the way, this is coming from somebody who didn't watch the game last night. So I'm fully admitting this. Yeah. I think it's okay. He's 42. This is how it ends.
How much longer are we gonna have to put up with that? He's 42. Cut him some slack, huh?
No, he's 42.
I know, but he's 42. So fucking retire.
Right. Well, no, I mean, not
for 42. It's impressive what he's doing.
It's incredible.
Still.
He's still playing, sure. But he's not. He's just. It's. This is it.
And they're also 10-2. You know what I mean? As much as the sky is falling, they're still
but they're not 10-2 because of him.
No,
like
defense.
If they had an average defense, they'd be fucking whatever. 5
and that's
7,
the thing is that
6,
you can say he doesn't have any receivers. He's never, other than Julian Edelman, he's never had any receivers.
No, I've seen years where he's had no receivers and they've won Super Bowls, so they've gone to the Super Bowl, whatever. I mean, it just seems like my quick take without watching any of it. I was watching the Mr. Rogers movie last night.
Oh, really?
Yes, which I loved, by the way.
Really?
Loved it. A+.
Did you watch both yesterday?
No.
Oh, because you just tweeted about the Irishman.
Yeah. I had my Irishman thoughts.
So you liked Mr. Rogers more than the Irishman?
Yes, because it gave me what I wanted. It gave me what I wanted. I loved it.
That 1980s
it got me right where it hurts.
Did you get a little weepy?
Yes, I did. Well, it's about a guy and his dad. That's a side story and that whole thing. And excellent. It's total schmaltz, totally mockable, but for what it was, A+.
And Hanks was good as
he was fine. I mean, listen, that's
any CGI
didn't take you out of it at all.
There's a couple of scenes,
Hanks.
where he's younger and like black and white scenes, but it's not as embarrassing as De Niro. It was, but I would recommend it if you're looking for a nice schmaltzy holiday movie. I would not say it's a great film, but for what it is, it's like a little TV movie. It's a fucking like Hallmark movie, basically.
Where'd you watch it?
Lexington Movie Theater.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say it's not out on Netflix.
No. A+ for what it's supposed to be.
All right.
So I decided to watch that instead of the fucking Patriots game.
Wow.
It was me, my daughter, and fucking like 9 fucking 80-year-olds. Literally watching, like 10 80-year-olds watching the movie. I was the second youngest person in the movie theater by like 40 years.
I was thinking about this when you said Jerry says, like, come on, you want to talk about sports. Have you purposely rebelled against watching sports because they would try and get you to talk more sports on EEI?
No, I just don't. No,
or you just naturally grew out of it?
No, I've moved away from. I'm like last night
because you were a sports fan.
I was, and now, and I still love golf. But like yesterday, I grabbed Harry. I was like, all right, it's 4:30. Let's watch a little bit of this Patriots game.
Yeah.
We put it on. It was the Chiefs and the Raiders. I was like, oh shit, it's 8 o'clock. I didn't know that. Like, I just don't, it doesn't, for some reason, it drives Jerry crazy. I don't know why he cares if I like fucking
that
football.
That part I can
or
understand, not being as focused, but it surprises me that you have no interest in watching the games or anything.
Zero.
Not at 8:30 either. I didn't watch a snap of the game.
I saw people tweeting about the Ravens 49ers, and I'm just like, all right, they'll play a great game, and then it'll be over. And then there'll be more games next week. I'm sort of at that point now. I just don't, it doesn't do anything for me.
Gotcha.
I mean,
I did go to bed at halftime, to be fair, but it's only, I mean, I would have, if I didn't have to be up for this, I would have stayed up, probably.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, I don't miss that part of it, like getting up at 4:30 after watching a Sunday night game.
Yeah.
Is the game Sunday's with the Chiefs, right?
Yes.
That's not a Sunday night game.
4:30, I think.
Yeah. So, I mean, if it's close to the fourth quarter, if I'm not doing anything, I'll watch that.
Yeah.
Probably, but like, again, it's sort of like, I don't know, I'm just more, I saw Jerry tweeting about the game last night. It was the same old shit.
Brady's hurt.
The refs suck, and Brady's hurt, and Belichick didn't shake O'Brien's hand. And I watched that clip, and I'm like, all right, so he didn't shake. Like,
that's typical Belichick.
Like, is that fresh? Like, am I supposed to talk about Belichick not shaking a guy's hand?
Yeah.
Like, we do that for 20 years. The guy's an asshole. Like, okay, great. He's a great coach. He's an asshole sometimes.
And Harry has no interest. Or
none. Not really in football. No, he likes baseball and a little bit of basketball, but
he does like baseball.
He likes baseball.
Despite your...
yeah, he's good at it, too. He's the sport he's probably going to be best at, which is fine.
He's skewing the average age of baseball viewers.
It'd be great if he was drafted by the Red Sox.
That'd be an issue. That'd be an issue.
No, you'd really like John, Dad.
Yeah, he's a good man.
I think hopefully John Henry will be dead by then. Long dead by then. Hopefully he'll be dead soon.
We can hope.
Well, I hope the guy dies. Is that bad?
No.
We want to say Steve. I hope he lives to be 100.
As long as you don't take any action.
Well, no, but I'm saying if I saw on Twitter that he died, I would say good.
Yeah.
Like, good. What do I care? Sam Kennedy died. I'd say good. Like, I'm not saying I wouldn't be one of those people who tweet out, despite all our differences.
Hey, we went back and forth.
Yeah, Shaughnessy, like, good. I want you to.
Hey, we had our tiffs.
Right, I'm not saying I'm actively rooting for them to die, but don't you feel the way? But you don't have any enemies, though, right?
I mean, I want Ruth Bader Ginsburg to live a long, long, healthy life, for sure.
Jesus. Well, let me say this about her. I've said this before, and I got some slack. Some guff.
Flack.
For it. Flack. So I say slack?
Yeah.
Some guff. Some flack.
You wanted some slack.
I thought it was a tremendously selfish move by her not to resign with 2 years left.
Incredibly
in the Obama
arrogant.
administration. Just tone deaf. She'd
already had pancreatic cancer at that point.
Yes, she was in her 80s.
What's I mean, you'll probably know this better than anyone. What is the survival rate?
Hers is not stage 4.
Okay.
But stage 4 survival rate is basically 0. Like, the 5-year survival rate for stage 4 is like 3-4%. Most people die the first year. But she's also old. So, you've seen her lately. Somebody that old can't do anything.
Right.
So with 2 years to go, 2 years, not 1 year because they would have blocked it. 2.5 years to go. She went to President Obama and said, listen, I would like to still do this, but I think it's better for what I believe in, for you to find the Kavanaugh of the left, a 45-year-old ass-kicking liberal for the next 35 years. How much better off would they be right now?
Right.
They'd be much better.
I mean, Trump's going to win. Trump's going to win again. She's not going to make it through the next term.
She obviously liked people telling her how brave she was.
She likes the documentaries. She likes the books, and she likes the yoga and the attention.
She likes being a cultural icon.
You lose that if you retire.
Sure. Yeah. But you also, yes, but that means you're selfish. That's the trade-off.
I don't think that the liberals have had that kind of realization yet of how much Ruth Bader Ginsburg fucked him over.
Yeah.
Because they want her to be this hero, but they don't note the selfish streak that really has given conservatives control of the Supreme Court for generations.
And by the way, that's not a liberal only thing. I mean, I could see some crazy conservative falling into that trap.
Yeah, definitely.
But I think it's remarkably selfish. She's not doing it for the good of the country. She's doing it for herself. And that's okay. I mean, if that's more important to her, that's okay. But if I'm a Democrat, I was saying this before, I'd be fuming at her.
They also didn't think Trump was ever going to
True.
win. You know what I mean?
No, I thought there was an element of having the first.
But with 2.5 years to go in the Obama administration, nobody thought Trump was even the candidate.
That's what I'm saying. Is I don't think that there was never an element of what if a guy like Trump wins and is going to be choosing my replacement.
But what if a Republican wins? That was what they should have thought.
Right.
I think they thought Hillary Clinton was going to be anointed president, and then you have the special feminist wave of the first woman president replacing Ruth Bader Ginsburg, and everyone feels good about it, and you can have your safe.
She should have known
abortions on demand.
She should have known if she was smart, and I think she is. That Hillary was. I mean. It's not a coincidence that the three real rebel candidates or whatever, groundswell candidates of the last quarter century have all run against Hillary Clinton. It's Bernie Sanders, whether you like him or not. Mm-hmm. It's Obama, and it's Trump. And they all used her as competition. because
as the perfect foil. But you also have to understand that Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Oh, I understand, Steve. I understand.
She's political, but she's not. She's not a campaign guy.
You can turn your nose down at this asshole. I understand everything. I'm fucking smarter than you, dummy.
Yeah, but she's not necessarily following the day-to-day politics. She's old.
But she has people who do.
Yeah, I think she does. But
she has staff. Come on, she
has the clerks who are handling the decisions and writing everything on her behalf.
She knows that if Trump wins again, they're fucked. She's not going to survive. She's 90 years old.
She'll try to hang on.
Oh, I know that, but
might make it.
But I mean, you've been around 85-year-olds, right?
Yeah.
Healthy ones are a little confused. You see Biden this weekend?
Yeah.
You have that clip of Biden? You have that 20-second clip about the hair, the legs? Did you hear this, Mike?
I don't think I've seen
Listen to this fucking clip. Listen, this is the guy who's running for president.
And by the way, I sit on the stand, and it get hot. I got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down so it was straight, and then watch the hair come back up again. They look at it. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap.
What the fuck is that? Now Mike made more says Mike and the Minifans.
That's not even like him saying weird stuff about kids has always been out there.
But let me get this straight. So he's still the leading somehow. Still the leading kid. I was thinking of this for some reason. I was up early this morning. I was thinking about the Democratic election. I don't fucking know why. He's still the leading candidate.
I will say
that guy. Like, what is he talking about?
As much as SNL is obviously very biased, I think Woody Harrelson doing Biden is not bad.
It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad.
Yeah.
But what is he saying there?
I have no fucking clue.
He's jumping on my lap.
No, but if you look at the hair in his legs, though.
If you look at the video, he's trying to talk. He's trying to connect with a black audience and talk about his childhood and how friendly he was and how he's.
Now, Corn Pop was a bad dude.
You bring up Corn Pop again? Yeah, but let's talk about the legs, though. People would, when he was in the pool, smooth his leg hair down again. What the fuck is he talking about?
An interesting life.
What the fuck? You know what's weird is I actually like Biden.
He's folksy.
I actually like his story. Like, I think he's got an awesome. I know people don't like him. I think his personal narrative is pretty cool. Like, I know his sons are crazy.
Cool.
Whatever. Well, I think like how he's battled through everything, and like I actually like him. I can't help it. I sort of am amused by him.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying that it's cool that it happened, but his wife died. His kid died. Another kid died in war. I mean,
that is cool.
Oh, no, brain cancer.
Sounds like a pretty cool guy.
But it's a great narrative, like as opposed to fucking Trump. I know people don't want.
Right.
But it's like I want to root for Biden. I want to, but he's so fucking crazy. I can't. I still sort of like him.
He's just addled, and
I have a soft spot for him. I don't know why. I do.
I think it also points up the hypocrisy of a lot of the political commentators, where you've got psychologists coming on to diagnose Trump from afar, never having interviewed him or anything, but they're just completely speechless when Biden does something like that. Like, you'll never have a doctor going on and be like, "Yeah, I'm pretty sure Biden's late stage dementia."
To be fair, how the fuck do you break that thing down?
I don't know.
What would you even say? I kind of want him to be president now. I want him and Trump now to debate each other.
There would be a lot of fun. You know what? A guy like Biden being president might bring us back a little bit, because then there would be a liberal president that we could actually make fun of and mock.
That's true.
That might be helpful for the world.
Although, I mean, this guy, I think, has real mental. Like, people always talk about Trump having dementia.
Yeah.
I think this guy is actually going through it a little bit, and I feel bad for him.
Yeah.
Like, again, with handlers, they should. I know they'll never do this, but somebody should say, "Joe, like, let's call it a day.
What are you doing? Yeah.
Let's call it a day."
He probably should have run the first time. He probably should have jumped in and run against Trump and Hillary, or Hillary then Trump.
Yeah, but he wouldn't have beat. He was always a loser candidate. Like,
he's lost a lot of elections.
I mean, I don't know why he's connected this time. I think it's just because the fucking group is so bad.
Well, this will be pretending to know what I'm talking about, but like Obama won't endorse him and like is afraid of him.
Yeah, but I think that's all. I think that's the deal with that, is that sitting presidents never do that. That's supposedly that's sort of the. But you're right. Like, he was his VP for 8 years.
Yeah.
Like, if he really believed in them,
you would think
you should buck the trend and just say, "Hey, listen, this is my guy." Yeah, I don't know why he won't. I'm sure he's like,
probably terrified. He's going to say something ridiculous.
A little confused.
Yeah. But I mean, he might as well have the endorsement, because he was connected at the hip to the guy. Every speech he gives, when Barack and I were in the trenches, blah blah blah, and it shows in the support that he has in the black community. I mean, he's resonating with black voters in a way that none of the other candidates are, especially Pete Buttigieg.
Well, you heard his Corn Pop story.
Well, I mean, his Corn Pop did not. His Corn Pop's gone though, right?
Corn Pop was a bad dude.
Corn Pop has fallen out of the stump speech. Yes. Oh, did you see the other thing though? Him nibbling on his wife's finger.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
It's cute. It's just this little playful nibble on the finger.
His wife's a good-looking old lady.
We'd all be so lucky to have that sort of fire in us.
His campaign has to be like an episode of Veep, where they're all sitting behind. They're like, "Did he just bite his wife's finger?"
I mean, think of
oh my God, Joe, just be normal for once.
People on Earth, all people in America right now, all people in America, and right now, signs are pointing to the two candidates for president are Donald Trump and Joe Biden. Like, these are two people that if you saw them at Dunkin' Donuts, you'd be like, "Gee, look, he's too fucking old." Like, you couldn't run away from him fast enough.
We're so fucked. That's why it's tough to take politics too seriously.
You can't. I mean, you gotta laugh at it.
And they would be the perfect old couple to see because Biden would be the one making mistakes and Trump would be, look at it, listen to this guy. At least I'm not this old.
But I guarantee those guys were friends for a long time. I have no doubt about that.
I'm not sure about that. I don't think he ever contributed to Biden's campaign.
I bet you but I could see them getting along. No?
I don't think so.
Would there be any relationship? Because
Biden
Trump
was always in the, but
he wasn't like a rock star politician.
Biden was a powerful guy, though. I mean, politically for years. So I don't know. Who knows? Here's what I know. I don't expect to be doing a read for this when the show started. I'm happy to do it.
All right.
I got to say this honestly, because you know me, I say no to stuff a lot. Mm-hmm. So when I get a local place giving a little advertising, spend a little bit of, what would you call it, Mike? Cheese?
A little cheese, a little cabbage.
Well, there you go. Smith's Country Cheese. Are we doing a read for a country cheese store, Steve?
We are, in fact, and it's good fucking cheese.
Good. It's in Winchendon, which is way out there. But that doesn't matter. Go there if you want. I'm a cheese guy, by the way, as you know. I like cheese on my sandwich. I like cheese on my ham. I like cheese on my turkey. I like a nice cheese in my sandwich. I need that. It doesn't work without cheese.
I got good news for you then.
Go ahead.
You're going to be having some Smith's family cheese this week.
Good.
We're going to do a live tasting.
Who, you and Mike?
Nope, you. Okay. Going to be eating some cheese for the Instagram.
So we'll see. Smith's countrycheese.com. Smith's countrycheese.com. Click on Shop tab to order your custom gift boxes and send the real gift of artisan cheese this holiday season. Again, like, I don't know about you, but if I'm put it this way, the live Kirk Minihane show at somebody's house, I don't know what family this is going to be. We'll call them the Smith family for argument's sake. Mm-hmm. There better be a fucking nice spread of cheese out there with some crackers for me and a nice Pepsi with some ice.
Mandatory.
Yes, so I can have a nice little appetizer before I do my show. Nothing makes me happier than getting the 2 Ritz crackers, putting a nice piece of cheese in the middle of it and fucking biting. That first bite is a home fucking run. Every single time. You give me pigs in a blanket. If I'm running the party, pigs in a blanket. Are we going to have some apps in Madawaska?
Yeah, sure.
There's going to be some fucking Smith's cheese there?
Oh, yeah.
I certainly hope
Good.
so.
I want some pigsies in the blankets. I want some fucking cheese. That's what I want. That's it. No, I don't want fucking scallops. Any of that bullshit. I want fucking cheese and I want fucking pigs in a blanket. God damn it.
Excellent.
Anyway, loyal Minifans since the DNC days. Jesus. Everyone loves the show there. Great. You can find cheese in many local stores. Lots of Whole Foods, Roach Brothers, Wilson Farms in Lexington. That's where I go. Big Y. If your local shop or grocery store does not carry Smith's, make sure to tell them to get it in. So go to smithscountrycheese.com. Click on Shop tab to order your custom gift boxes. Send the real gift of cheese this holiday season. I didn't even think of that. I mean, that makes sense.
These gift boxes are perfect for your parents, your grandparents.
Oh, for my parents? Yeah, that's great.
I was speaking to the listeners.
Insensitive, huh?
Gee.
The guy, look, has no sensitivity.
Some of us still have parents alive.
Yeah, at least my parents.
And we can give them gifts.
Parents stayed married, but that's fine. Go ahead.
Oh, shit.
Go ahead. On each other,
What's that?
Huh? Mm-hmm. Nothing.
Why did Kirk say that? My parents on Friday. Smith's. So I mean, holiday season.
Steve from Providence. What do you think of Kirk when he said that?
You cannot go wrong with this. So we're going to get these gift boxes sent to us.
We have one. I'm going to be bringing it in later in the week.
What the fuck are you hiding it for?
I'm bogarting the cheese along with the pizza
money. I could use a nice hunk of cheese today. SmithsCountryCheese.com. Click on the Shop tab. Smiths, that's plural. SMITHS CountryCheese.com. 10% off if you use the code KIRK for cheese this holiday season.
And you said something in there. Minifans are looking for something to do. Tell your grocery stores to carry Smith's cheese.
Yeah, no shit. If there's some stupid fucking grocery store, it's not a Stop and Shop or something. It's not fucking selling it. Tell them to do it. Whole Foods does. I'm going to go there today and get some. SmithsCountryCheese.com. Click on Shop tab. Kirk, 10% off all holiday gift boxes. Do that right now.
Now, what kind of cheese are you into? You like a good Gouda or Gouda?
Okay,
do you like the cheddar?
I do like cheddar. I like a nice sharp cheddar. I like a nice sharp cheddar. Yes.
What about smoked cheeses?
No, that's not my world.
Do you fuck with goat cheese?
No, it's again. I'm pretty big. You know what? I like what do I have in my ham? I had a ham and cheese yesterday. What's it? Munster.
Munster's good. Yeah.
And a nice Munster cheese.
Havarti is also doesn't get the love that it deserves. As far as the sandwich
Well, one can look at it that way, yeah. How about you, Mike?
I don't know. I'm a pretty basic cheese guy myself. I like an American cheese. Provolone, cheddar.
They have American slices of cheese here? Is that available on there? No?
They don't have cheese food.
You're yellow or orange cheese guy, Mike?
I think usually yellow.
Yeah, me too. The orange cheese always made me
orange
nervous.
scares. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know where it comes from.
Yeah, it always made me nervous as a kid. I don't know, but I'm telling you, I have cheese every single day. You know me. I wouldn't be reading something if I didn't fucking like it. There's nothing. I shouldn't say every day. I'd say 320 days a year I have some form of cheese.
I probably have it every day between pizza, sandwiches.
You have pizza every day?
No, I'm thinking of things I eat with cheese.
Yeah. Well, I mean, so Wednesday they're going to bring this in?
Yes.
All right, good. Well, I'll fucking eat off. I'll fucking eat cheese all day. It doesn't matter to me. No issue here. All right, give me another parody song, would you? Oh, hold on.
This is a good one.
Hold on. Who brought this business to our attention, by the way?
This is inbound marketing.
Oh, is it not born from Rich Keller? It's my
No. They
I
reached out
assumed
to
that was
us.
the same as...
Oh, okay. I thought it was. Okay.
No, they reached out to us. The guy's a huge Minifan since way back.
Awesome. Oh, right. I saw that. Excellent. Okay, good. And I like the idea, by the way, of, I know we're a national show, and, every once in a while throwing a local one in there for a couple of weeks. I understand they're not going to advertise every day. I understand.
But they can be national. They'll ship their cheese, their gift boxes all across the country.
Sure. But I understand, it's a local business, I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, no. Right. If you're a Minifan, again, if you're in Wisconsin, I guess maybe you don't need to. Well, why not, right?
No, they have it set up.
Or if you're in Utah or whatever, they'll send, they have a local, and you'll do it through
They have the shipping worked up so they could ship cheese anywhere.
Perfect. The point is, I like the idea of every once in a while, a local Massachusetts business spends a couple weeks with
Kirk Minihane supports small business.
I do. Yes, I do. So get back to more serious stuff, please. Parody song.
Every now and then I get a little bit lonely that I'm not the one right there by your side. Every now and then I get a little bit jealous that we're not the ones texting every night. Every now and then I just can't handle that I'll never be the one who's on the mic to your right. Every now and then I get a little bit crazy that I'm not as talented as Blind Mike. Never gonna give up until
Minihane's what?
Give up until I
couldn't tell what that was.
It's Minihane's third guy. He does the chorus again, but the payoff is worth it.
Okay, good.
I'm not the one right there.
Well,
there's nothing I can say for Kirk. I'm totally gay.
Oh, wait a minute.
Interesting twist.
That's fine. That's great. That's how he feels.
For Kirk, I'm totally gay.
I don't think there's any way to speak of the dead.
I thought it was very strange. That's a very nice tribute. That's how you, by the way, say goodbye to somebody who decides to leave the show. With all due respect to my friend, John. I was surprised to hear DEC say this morning. He hasn't talked to him at all.
Neither have I.
I texted with him a little bit this weekend.
See, he texted me last week and said, can I give you a call at some point during the week? And that call never came.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he's just walking away.
I don't know.
I think it might be like someone who's trying to kick a heroin addiction. You just got to,
he'll be
you can't associate with the people who might enable you,
Sure.
your codependents.
Listen, I dealt with that when I left the old show. For a while, I couldn't talk to Jerry or Mutt, and it's sort of part of it. Now, keep in mind, I was actually the host of that show. MHB's in a different position.
But there's also no reason he needs to leave, which is the odd thing.
Well, you don't really intellectually believe he's not listening, right?
No,
Like
I think he's
No, he said he was still listening.
So why can't he just tweet once in a while?
That was my entire
Right,
point.
or just host the real.
There's nothing that happened.
Well, the Twitter account is done now because it's black.
It is?
Yes, there's just a black.
Oh, really?
Square.
Well, but I was talking about this weekend. Why, it's strange. I understand the show's an addiction. I get that. I completely get that. I've had those with shows I liked in the past.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy and proud to do stuff that some people think are good enough that they are upset when they don't get it for 3 or 4 days. I'm sure you guys got a lot of those tweets.
Right. Yes.
But why does it cause people to lose their minds and run away and quick? What are they? It's it's our show. What are they? I saw some old listener. The guy when I did the thing at Barnes & Noble.
Right.
This guy Steve from Gloucester was there.
He retired as well.
Yeah, he's like, it's just too much or whatever. I'm like, what's too much?
Just listen.
Now, my understanding is listening to. I learned this on Mike and the Minifan. That he was upset. This is what we're dealing with here. Just keep in mind. You know where I'm going with this?
Yeah, I do.
I've been told this is propaganda.
So he's upset.
True.
Oh, it's not true.
No.
Oh, Steve from Gloucester's story is not true.
He said that's not why he's retiring.
Oh, why is he retiring?
He said, he just kind of needed to take a break.
From what?
The grind.
From a grind of what?
I have to go back and get the exact details, to be fair.
But we all think he's still listening to the podcast, right?
Yeah.
He still downloads, right?
Yes.
So then what do we really care?
No.
I mean, my fear is, though, and it's not a fear, but there is the bad boys, the mincels are starting to take over a little bit. Like they're starting to, I would say right now, they haven't taken the South or the North, whichever side, but they haven't sacked York, as they say in Braveheart.
Right.
But they're winning the war right now, wouldn't you say?
Well, see, the mincels are definitely the South for sure.
They're the South.
Yeah.
Well, see, the
They're pro-slavery.
mincels.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do the Minifans have a leader, or is DEC the president of?
He's the president, but he's consumed with your mom's vagina.
Right.
Like this, which leads me to believe that there's a chance that Lisa Geary is a mincel.
Sure.
Because she's new. She didn't listen to the old show.
No.
Well, she's not new. I mean,
you're right.
I mean, she's 70 years
Senior
old.
citizen, yeah.
But is she luring? Is she lulling the Minifans to sleep with her sex?
Would I put it past KFC? I certainly wouldn't. In fact,
that's true.
KFC is the first one before Kingpin Pete to point out that my mom is attractive.
So there you go. I mean, this is what I'm saying. It's the long game here.
Yes.
But the mincels right now, Steve from Gloucester and the MHBs and these people who are like, I need to take a break for a while. A break from what?
I think that normal people aren't accustomed to having strangers talk shit about you on Twitter.
Well, get off Twitter.
Well, I'll say, I can see
but
taking
that's part
a
of
break
the show.
from Twitter.
Yeah, what shit is Steve from Gloucester taking?
I don't know. I'm not familiar with anything that's come his way.
I mean, I know
with MHB. MHB wasn't comfortable having people talk shit
my
about
issue with MHB was that, but he dished it out, though.
He did.
So you can't have both ways. That's all. But to his credit, I think he recognizes that.
Yeah.
So he says, you know what? I'm not being fair here. I'm walking away. But to that, I would still say, it's a podcast.
You can fire out a joke about or say the show was good or bad or what.
Right. I mean, I don't know what, you don't want to do the show with DC anymore? Fine. What the fuck do I care? But, what, like, you're going to walk, like, he likes the podcast.
Right.
Why would you walk away from something you like every day for 2 hours? So
he still says he's going to be listening in his long goodbye statement.
But I just mean more from I see this and then I'll jump on. I will jump into Discord every once in a while. And I'll see these huge fights, and I'm like, what the fuck what is going on here? About like, you're not a real fan. You're like, what the fuck? What are you doing?
Well, it starts at the top. They think they've got to have that Kirk pugnaciousness.
There's only one.
Or pugnacity.
That's it. There's nobody like me. I mean, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
But I see these little personalities developing on that world, and they're starting to they think, and Colleen's guilty of this too, where he thinks he can bring like an audience with him somewhere. I saw the other day, I jumped on Discord, I'll admit it, and he's arguing with some guy. He's like, Colleen is saying this to him, Mike. He's saying, he's in the middle of a real argument with this guy. And Colin's like, you're really telling me that the Rich Mandarin character couldn't play somewhere else outside of Kirk's world?
Meaning what? Like it's going to get a spin-off show?
I don't know. And Rich Mandarin...
I could see a Saturday Night Live skit with Rich Mandarin.
Mandarin Realty, 8 p.m. on NBC.
Rich Mandarin was a throwaway for 3 minutes on the show once. We've never gone back to it. It's funny.
Yeah.
But we've never gone back to it. It's a parody account. I get that, but like...
But there are no layers to it. It's just a guy that was in real estate.
And I hate to be a dick.
That was the same as you.
But it was funny because we made it funny. Like, Dave's not going to make that funny. Like, he needs,
But not even that. Like,
I think Dave was there for that, right?
Yes.
Obviously, it must have been because his brother's real estate.
Yeah.
So, I mean, have you met Dave?
Once or twice.
I don't know what but my point isn't even that. Like, obviously, we know Dave's crazy. He's stupid. Mike likes him. He's got a lot of ideas. Fine, but he's in a real fight with this other guy, and Dave is really like, "Fuck you." The irony is, he's being Rich Mandarin about Rich Mandarin. This guy, he's like, "No, Mandarin sells."
Right.
He's like, "This is gonna move fucking merchandise."
But the idea that Mandarin could do anything without you is. The whole point of Rich Mandarin is that it was your doppelganger. Almost.
Yes, it was the Kirk Minihane of real estate selling.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, like he would shit
on. So
on.
it wouldn't make any sense in another context.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you brought Rich Mandarin to
I don't know. I think
Joe Rogan, it wouldn't make any fucking sense.
If you had an over-the-top, intense real estate agent, you could make a Saturday Night Live or Mad TV skit out of that.
Okay, now
sure.
I could be wrong. I haven't spoke to Lauren in a while. I don't think Colleen's on the writing staff of SNL. If he gets that job, he's allowed to do a Rich Colleen. A Rich Mandarin. Absolutely fine. I have no issue with that. I won't sue him. That's fine.
Okay.
But I don't think that's going to happen. I think Dave's talking about doing a weird video or something. I don't know what.
Who plays Rich Mandarin in that?
I don't want to know the answer
you
to
and
that.
A mustache.
I'm good. I don't want to do that. John Cena. Whoever. I don't care. Whatever. I'm in.
If
now I'm actually pitching ideas.
If Dave did some kind of Rich Mandarin video,
God,
I watch it.
Oh, fuck yes.
Of course.
Yes. I am basically trying to walk him into doing it.
The big question is who plays Rich Mandarin?
Oh, he'd fuck it up. He'd have somebody do it.
He would do it.
Yeah, and it wouldn't be funny. And he'd be like, I know it sucks.
I think it would be funny.
It sucks. I know it sucks. Oh, it'd be hilarious, but it's terrible. I know it's terrible. It's good. Well, no, why are you saying it's fucking terrible?
Yeah.
It's an idea. It's a fucking idea.
Maybe Mark Moroso could have his big return playing Rich Mandarin.
Okay, so now we've got Dave's idea. How do we make it better, Mike? Let's collaborate.
I just said Mark Moroso playing Rich Mandarin is what I want.
How many fucking references can we have here? It's like a song.
Is Mama Geary looking for a house?
Maybe.
By the way, there was a pornish aspect to like how it was filmed when it started the other day. It's like a woman.
Oh, that was very intentional.
Like at the kitchen table. Like, it was excellent. It was excellent.
Yeah.
We talked about the beginning. Give me some thoughts, Steve, on the conference call with Cullinane last night.
Oh boy.
Are you confident about Thursday getting pulled off? Is more my thought.
I am confident that we will have some video.
Okay.
We will have a video product.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I am not, but that's fine. But part of me, if it fails, it's great too.
Right.
Yeah, we just get a game of tennis.
Yeah. It does seem like a lot going on where there's going to be a broadcast.
If we don't have video of it, it'll be like the lunch conversation we had last week, where I'll be like, "No, I won. No, you had to have been there. You had to have been there on that point.
That's true.
You don't know what actually happened on that point.
I have no idea who won.
True.
Technically,
I don't know when we do the lie detector test. If win the 3 games, we'll see what happens. I don't know when we'll do that. And we have Madawaska tickets to give away. I feel like I'm hosting a radio show.
My goodness.
2 tickets to Madawaska. Well, not to give away, but we're still going to do that, right?
Yeah, we still have to come up with a competition. We've also got a muralist that I would like to pick this week.
Oh, right. We got work to do before the holidays, because before you know, Mike, it's going to be Christmas.
Yes.
We'll be off for a week, basically. Sorry. We're going to be off for a week. And then we're going to be a fucking month away from Madawaska.
Shopping season.
Yeah, so a month away from Madawaska, which means we're 10 months away from Iowa.
Jesus. Wow.
Yes.
I didn't think of it in those terms.
Really hoping you'd forget about that.
Have you pitched Iowa yet to the Barstool?
I have not.
No? How's that going to work?
It's not.
What do you mean?
It's not going to work.
We're going to do it.
I don't know.
I don't take no for it. It does not work.
I'm going to wait a little while and see if you forget about it.
Why? You want that to happen.
The fact that you've mentioned it again makes me think it will definitely happen.
It's definitely going to happen.
Yeah.
The other idea that wasn't a bad idea by Mike the other day, I have to say, good job, is sort of a spin-off of the Buffalo Wild Wings thing. Is it would be funny if maybe it was just you and Steve even just went in the car with somebody for a commute one day and did a show, just argue with each other for like 20 minutes. That would be funny, and Cullinane could film it.
Yeah, in the back seat.
Yeah. I guess I have to be there for it too. I guess I have to be the show though.
What was the car ride with Cullinane like?
Oh, it was fascinating. A lot of I got the details on why Howie Carr's people hate him.
Oh, were you as confused as I was when they told you the story, or no?
I'm convinced that this is an innocent man being
Scott Peterson.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, KFC came out. No, I have no idea. I saw you respond. Scott Peterson could be innocent or guilty. I have no idea. But neither do you, by the way, right?
I was kidding.
Yeah, I figured. But because I saw people tweeting me like, "Oh, Mike thinks he's innocent." I'm like, I think he's
a little joke.
Yes, but a lot of passion from KFC on that. Jesus.
Yes.
I don't know. I recommended a miniseries. Maybe I'll watch it. I'll have some idea. Maybe I could debate with him at some point.
I have a feeling it would be like the Making a Murderer thing.
I was going to say, you can watch a documentary and say, oh my God, this guy's innocent.
Of course. I mean, I didn't pay enough attention. I remember when the story came out, I paid some attention to it, but I'm pretty sure he's guilty.
That's what it seemed like at the time, but maybe they've
you never know.
Unearthed some evidence.
Maybe.
Well, he wouldn't be the first innocent person thrown in jail.
Certainly not.
No, but he'll be the first one who his pregnant wife disappeared.
Famously,
and then, told his fucking mistress that his wife was dead, and it's just a lot of weird circumstantial stuff. Doesn't mean he did it. But there you go.
Seems odd.
Yes. All right. What else do we have, Steve?
DEC's daughter has submitted a parody song.
DEC's daughter submitted a parody song. Okay.
I like this idea, though.
I don't want to live in the basement anymore. Daddy, there's no heat. I lay in rat feces on the floor. We never asked to be born, and I'd rather die than face another minute in this squalor. Can we talk about my Grammy and how she died?
Oh, jeez.
Was it really cancer or was it matricide? With the way you've been treating me, I bet no one would be that that surprise.
Great voice, too.
Yeah.
You fixate on the moisture of Mama Geary's vagina. And if those are palm-sized titties in a bra, and you feed me daddy, I'm malnourished with scurvy. Are you really my guardian? Or are you just a parody account of DEC? I've heard that other kids are going to school. I'm too weak to crawl out from inside this cesspool. I'll probably end up a prostitute or on camera as an amateur's fetish too.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You'd rather live in a made-up world and talk to strangers than protect my life from danger, starvation, and you feed me daddy. I'm malnourished with scurvy. Are you really my guardian? Or are you just a parody account of DC?
Very good.
It's a great song.
It's a great song.
Who is that?
It's the same guy who did the rap. He's done a couple of songs for us.
So he found a girl to sing for him.
Yeah, who do we? Oh, we know the so it's not a female. We know who the group is.
No, it's not a group. He might have sung that himself. I'm not sure.
That's a girl.
That's definitely a girl.
You think it's a guy singing?
Oh, he's really good with production. He might have been able to auto-tune it or something. I don't know.
No, that's a woman. I think he hired a woman to do it. It's a tremendous
Either way,
song.
that guy's a very good writer as well.
Also, if I'm DC listening to that, there's a lot of truth to that song.
It's going to cut deep. We know DC's got thick skin. But
I think anytime you do the double hit of your mom dying and then you're saying your daughter's going to be a prostitute, that
might be tough.
So here's
he's the president, though. I mean, this is how it works.
Here's the video I want to see.
Like
I want a video of DEC's wife hearing that song for the first time.
That's true. How would you explain that one? Listen, when you're the president,
making
though,
money with this? Or?
Maybe DC should go more Trumpian with his tweets and become more pointed. And I don't know. Who
controversial.
Knows? By the way, if we appointed a Secretary of State yet?
I don't think so.
Well, we haven't had the election yet.
When is that? Do we know?
Yeah, we can have it anytime we want.
Is it down to Matt and
put out their
AJ?
campaign videos? Yeah,
as far as I know.
Well, I mean, is KFC going to be in the election?
Well, I think he's more of a kingmaker.
Yeah.
He's sort of he's watching. Right now, is AJ going to win?
I think it's pretty dead even. Your
pretty
endorsement of Matt from Providence might tip it over for him.
Well, I know. Obviously, I don't know if Mike's allowed to. He's obviously
it's a conflict of interest.
Yes,
well,
I would say.
Come on.
Did you talk to AJ this weekend?
A little bit.
Oh, how was that?
Well, maybe there's some details I'm not allowed to share yet.
Well, she's there for emotional
you're
support.
on the show here, so I would suggest you share them.
Well, I think maybe our pal Nico may have been replaced.
You said that the other day. And you said the Mike and the Minifans show.
Did I say that already?
Yes, you said the Mike and the Minifans. What the fuck are you doing?
Oops. I don't think I was supposed to.
She has a new boyfriend already?
I guess so.
Moved on pretty quickly.
Well, this guy was the love of her life.
I know. Well, hey, you're 21.
She got a little taste of the Kirk Minihane insight, and she had some personal realizations.
That's the thing.
Well, a guy now or a girl, or what's going on?
I believe a guy.
Okay.
But I think the thing with the old boyfriend is he couldn't handle her newfound success. Fame.
Tale as old as time.
Right.
Huh. It wasn't you. It wasn't your...
It was not me.
Okay.
I don't think. Maybe. But
I do think, like I said, I do think you get a little dick rise out of it. You get a little warm down there, I think.
I'm just saying. Madawaska's going to be a long weekend.
Is that... What titillates you about that specifically?
Nothing in particular. I don't know.
Nothing in particular.
I wouldn't say I'm really titillated.
Have you masturbated to her yet?
No.
You have not?
No, I have not dipped into that world yet.
But have you thought about her sexually?
No.
You said you were titillated by it.
I was playing along with the...
You've not thought about her at all sexually?
No. No, I have a lovely girlfriend.
Well, but I understand that. But I mean, you can think of other people sexually, not act on it.
No, I haven't. AJ, I would consider a friend. That's how I think of her.
Okay, what if she comes on strong at
then
Madawaska? I mean, you're going to be drunk.
Then we'll see how things go, yeah.
That's my biggest fear is I get this. I think Madawaska is going to be awesome. Everyone's excited for it. And I go up there to do the live show and everyone's just fucking sloshed. That's a concern. Steve, you have to keep an eye on that, okay?
What am I going to do?
It's your job. You have to keep an eye on that.
Only buy X number of beers.
What am I supposed to do? These people are adults.
They have 20 beers, though. We're going to let them in? They're just going to be fucking hammered?
Right.
Like, it's going to suck.
You think the cold will wake them up at all? Like, keep them from being totally shit-faced?
I don't know. How many beers does an average person have if they're ice fishing all day?
A lot.
Really?
And I will say that there's an effect of when you're out on the ice and you're drinking
more. Yeah,
you're drinking a little bit more. It helps you feel like you're staying warm.
Yeah, but long term, it's not a good.
You get inside and you warm up a little bit, and you're like, "Holy shit, I am hammered."
That's going to be. How many beers are you going to have, Steve?
Maybe 2, 3.
All right.
Before the
You'll be
show.
driving around, right?
Yeah.
So 4 or 5.
Yeah. I'll be working. I'll have stuff to do.
All right.
The DUI is different when you get that far up in Maine.
I don't think that's a great way of pitching it to people.
It's like a slap on the wrist.
I'll put it this way. The place where we're ice fishing is about 6 beers from the hotel. And the place where we're doing the live show is about 3.5
people
beers.
drink while they're driving.
Well, just don't get caught.
No,
Six
we're not
beers from
suggesting.
the hotel.
What do you think? Drink 6 beers from there to the hotel?
Yes, in some places of Maine, they measure distances by the number of beers you would consume on the drive.
Al and I, or whatever
6
the hell
beers,
they
wouldn't that
are.
be like 2 hours?
Not in Maine. What the fuck are you talking about? Not
Okay, I'm
Madawaska,
sorry.
pussy.
It might take you an hour to drink a Michelob Ultra.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't. We're not again endorsing this.
No. We're not endorsing or advocating. You know what? Do you want to make it a dry weekend?
No, I don't. No, I do not want to make it a dry weekend. I'm just saying I don't want
People might start to bail on.
I don't want people hammered at the show. That's all.
Well, we're not going to be there.
Spirits, some suds. I understand everyone's having a good time.
Right. We're not going to be there slinging pink Whitney and doing an ice luge.
Understood. What I'm saying is, at the last live show, there were some people who were drunk and they took some of the, I thought, entertainment value away from it.
I don't think so. I don't know. You guys played along with it well, but there was an element of people talking like they were in the show.
Are people going to be too tired and drunk for them to even enjoy the live show at 7 o'clock? What time is it? 7 o'clock? 6 o'clock?
6 o'clock, I think.
6 o'clock.
That's what I'm worried about, is it's a long day. Will people be able to sustain their energy?
Minifans are great, but I don't know. Who knows? Are there going to be more Minifans or Mincils?
Because before the live show at Jack's Abbey, people kind of started leaving.
True. Well, they didn't know they were getting
tired,
one.
And that's true.
Yeah, I think if they knew they were getting one, that probably wouldn't have happened. They just kind of threw one out there. But this is...
this is dinner and a show.
What does that mean?
Means it's a fundamental part of the day up there. They're going to be.
It should be the highlight of their day. I'm going to be there.
They're going to a nice restaurant. They're going to get some dinner, and they're going to get to see a live taping of the Kirk Minihane show. It's going to be great.
Now, do you think this conversation almost takes away? People will be afraid.
No, I hope no.
Well, people just need to be. If you're not a seasoned outdoorsman, ice fisherman, you need to be cognizant of your energy levels. You need to be able to maintain. If that means you leave the ice at 1, go and take a nap, and then come back, that's what.
How long do you think people will be ice fishing for? In your mind, what time do they start? What time do they finish?
Everybody's gonna experience the weekend a little bit differently. Some people will be less interested or more interested in ice fishing. So the ice fishing probably starts around 6. And I would say most people will leave the ice by 1 or noon.
6 a.m., huh?
I've gone 6 to sunset before. If the fishing's good, you might hang out. There's some
sunset
people
is like 1 o'clock.
Yeah. Some people might be like, you know what, live show, fuck it, I'm catching salmon.
Yeah, I respect that. I'm concerned that we will lose a Minifan at some point during the weekend. Not that concerned, but I could see it happening for sure. The weather could be brutal on the drive up.
Well, we're not taking any culpability for the well-being of the Minifans.
No, they're
just the entertainment value. They know the risks they're getting into. We haven't downplayed how the seriousness of the weather, the conditions that we'll be facing.
No, I don't think so. If I have, then correct me, but I don't think we have.
I'll believe so.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
Why are you going to be in trouble?
Just in jail, I'll get lost or something will happen.
You have somebody with you the whole time.
I'll injure myself. There will be an incident.
Oh, we'll also probably have every Minifan coming up there will be buying you a 6er of Michelob Ultra.
Oh, that too. I'll be shit-faced.
Oh, there's going to be a lot of that. Jesus, no shit. All right. Milton's, right?
Yes.
So they seem very happy with the feedback week 1.
Yes, they are.
They decided to jump aboard for another week. Is that right?
Yeah.
Right, so you go to, what is the deal?
It's Miltons.com/Kirk.
Miltons.com/Kirk.
20% off. This is
20% off.
This is the Black Friday sale continued. But if you're a guy who likes to go into the store and shop, you can go to the location at Chestnut Hills or on the South Shore Plaza.
Yep. Chestnut Hill, and then the South Shore Plaza in Braintree, and go there and tell them that you're with the Kirk Minihane show.
Exactly. Yep. You can pull that Miltons.com/Kirk up on your phone, or just say, I'm a friend of Kirk's. I want the Kirk Minihane discount.
Well, the first week was unbelievable. They seemed really happy. We got the text last night. So keep up again. Today Cyber Monday.
Yes.
Yes. Today's Cyber Monday.
Today's Monday, right? Jesus.
Yeah. So you can buy online all over the place, get your shirts, whatever. But if you want a nice suit and you want it custom tailored, walk into one of the locations, 20% off. You got a holiday party coming up. You want to look a little dapper.
And you help the show out. So do it. I mean, just plain and simple. We love Milton's. We know that. They've been loyal to us. We'll be loyal to them because the product's great. If the product sucked, we wouldn't. But they're great and the people are great. So go to Miltons.com/Kirk. Get your 20% off. Get your clothes. We saw people. Somebody tweeted me a $600 order. Excellent. Again, I think the average guy goes shopping for stuff like that 3-4 times a year, say. So do it. If you like the Miltons, just do it again. Done. Then you're done for another season. Miltons.com/Kirk, 20% off. Miltons.com/Kirk. And let us know when you do it too. It helps us out as well. And, helps Miltons out. So Miltons.com/Kirk. Miltons.com/Kirk, 20% off. All right. What else do we have, Steve?
That Dwayne Wade story interest you at all?
Nah, that's been around for a while. That doesn't do much for me. Sorry, Mike. It doesn't.
It's all right.
I mean, whatever. I'm so sick. I'm sick of fucking athletes. Shut up. Just shut the fuck up. Just in general, I'm just sick of them. It's like this. I don't know what. I mean, you want to speak up when they speak up. They're also fucking dumb. I don't even. I'm so sported out at this point. I was just talking about that.
Has Trump changed that at all, or has it always kind of been like this? I feel like I almost don't remember. For athletes,
it's a big moment for them.
Yeah,
but like they've lost that. They've lost. Like they have not won this war against Trump. They just haven't. Like they just, it
just pointed up how the lack of influence that they have over politics.
Oh, none. Yeah. And I think,
same with Hollywood.
I remember LeBron was campaigning for Hillary in Ohio and all that. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Another example of the Trump stuff. And again, I shouldn't say I have no use for Trump. I like Trump in some ways, don't like him in other ways. This fucking idiot Newsweek. I mean,
oh yes.
Typical dope. I mean, dumping on Trump. Well, they knew, right?
No, she didn't know. So she writes this. She just assumes that Trump is just going to be, hanging out in the executive, jerking off and tweeting,
Florida or whatever.
Yeah, and so she writes a story about how he's, not presidential and he sucks. Big bad Trump. He doesn't do anything for the country because it's Thanksgiving. And meanwhile, he actually pulls off a really well kept secret trip to Afghanistan. I mean, it's tough to keep the movements of the president secret, and tough to let journalists in the press corps keep the embargo. But they did it, and it was a good thing. And he went to Afghanistan and he spent a holiday with the troops. It was like a good, typical presidential move.
I actually think that's where Trump is awesome. Like I know people in the end, like Trump is good in those settings. Like he looks, for him, he's usually unnatural. He's actually pretty natural in those settings. And by the way,
they put this in the headline.
That's true. A good point. And by the way, those fucking people love him. Like the military loves the guy. I mean, they do. I know. Sure, yeah. I know people don't want to hear that, but the military loves the guy, and he went and did it. That was pretty damn cool. And you got to give the guy credit when they pull something off. But this idiot from Newsweek she didn't lose her job, did she?
No, she did. She's fired.
Really?
Yeah, Newsweek fired her.
I don't know if I like that. Fired her for what?
For printing a fake story.
Fake news.
But she didn't say what he was going to be doing, right? She just speculated, no?
Well, the story's been deleted. I didn't get a chance to read it.
But she wasn't saying that he wasn't. I thought she was just being like an asshole.
No, she was relating it as news. This wasn't an opinion piece. She was reporting Trump spends Thanksgiving doing.
Oh, right,
X,
that's
Y,
right,
Z.
that's right.
Basically,
then she should be fired.
What I think happened was she had the story pre-written because she was making assumptions, and at some point in the editorial process, they clicked go without.
They just want to fire it off.
They just want it to be true, and
the timing just really, really sucked for him. And then you get typically if you get a tweet from the president dunking on some liberal reporter, that's job security for them, because then they're like, wow, we can't fire him now because we'll be like bending to the will of the president. It didn't work this time.
It's also anti-military. Like she looks like that's so for Newsweek. That's by the way, I'm with him. Is Newsweek still a physical publication?
No,
gone. Right? Only online.
Only online. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, nobody. They can't imagine how they exist.
Yeah. I mean, they get attention from time to time because of that guy, the egghead. His name's Kurt something.
Oh,
not Kurt Schlichter. He's a conservative guy.
Who?
The tentacle porn guy.
Who is it?
Kurt Schilling.
Yes. No. Oh, yes. I know you're talking about. Yeah. I know you're talking about. Sorry, we only do a deep dive in the Why Newsweek is surviving.
Kurt Eichenwald. Sorry.
Oh, he's the guy. I read a book he wrote.
Really?
He wrote a book about something about like Enron or something, didn't he? Or no?
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
Didn't he not? Am I making that? Now I'm gonna look this. Now I'm gonna look up something.
He might have been a legitimate journalist at one point, but now he's just absolutely lost his mind.
Right?
He's the guy who went on Tucker Carlson and held up the binder with the label on the front of it that said Tucker Carlson's Lies.
Conspiracy of Fools, the Enron book. Yeah, I read it. It was actually a good book.
Yeah, he might be a talented journalist for all I know, but now he spends his days looking at tentacle porn.
What's nothing wrong with that? Tentacle porn's for everybody.
Sounds interesting.
So she did get fired. Okay, well that's fine. Good. I mean, if you do that, if you do his news, that's different. Okay, I didn't understand that. All right. So so the rest of the week we kind of it seems like I guess we've sort of solved the Steve Mike thing for now, though. I feel like it's on pause.
Well, it depends on what kind of magic you can work.
Yeah, I don't know what's next.
Depends on what you can drag out of us.
So is it going to be like you guys have to hang out after the show now and talk about stuff?
Well, we don't really hang out that much.
It's like now do you have to? Is it different now? Do you feel like you're going to have a relationship?
I mean,
Well, I think I'm just going to have to come up with some ideas for him.
That's what it kind of sounds like to me, too.
There's a little bit of hand-holding. Yeah. Papa Steve doesn't mind. You're looking for somebody to fill that fatherly role. I'm here.
Well, that's fair.
Okay. Yes, right. So the rest of the week we got. So we'll have that thing Wednesday for Buffalo Wild Wings. Then we'll see. Yeah, we got to figure out. We do have to figure out the contest for the 2 tickets. We do have to figure that out.
Yes,
and we have Thursday. I mean, we kind of have a big week here.
Yes. Also, texting with Artie last night because he's now got his
podcast.
Yeah, he's got his podcast out, The Halfway House. I texted him and just said, "Hey, sorry, it didn't work out. Be great if we could get Kirk on your podcast. You'd go on with Artie, right?"
Sure, absolutely.
And yeah, he's open to it.
Okay,
he said he got amazing feedback from coming on the first time around.
I didn't realize he's got an interesting idea too that he's having. He said he's calling it Artie's Halfway House because some of his guests are going to be people he was in prison with.
Right, I read that.
Pretty interesting.
I
may not end well for
There's
him.
nobody I love more than Artie in this business, and I'm rooting for him. The shelf life of that podcast is we'll see if he's got the stamina for it's daily.
Well, I mean, I think he's also going to have to do what he was doing before and have comedians on and shit like that.
Sure.
I think that'll be. Sure. He's done that before.
Sure, but he tends to float away with I mean, I think if he stays on the straight and narrow, he'll be fine.
But just because the podcast has a short shelf life doesn't mean it's not worth doing. Like, what's the shelf life of Ronan Farrow's podcast?
I'm not saying I'm not going to do it, Steve. I'm just saying I'm as an Artie fan.
No. I mean, not worth doing for Artie is what I'm saying. Not everything is meant to be a 5-year, 10-year, 15-year run as a daily podcast.
I agree. This is not going to be a 15-year podcast. You're right about that. No, I'm just saying as a fan and somebody who actually cares about him. That's all.
Yeah.
If I don't see him doing it for a week or two as a fan and somebody who genuinely likes the guy, I'll be worried. That's all. And I hope that's not the case.
I get more worried about him having criminals in his home to interview.
That's a little strange. It's a little strange.
That's a little worrisome
for a guy
like Artie.
But he embraces it. And I mean, my thing with Artie is I don't know how good, I don't know how curious he is about other people. As a comedian, I always find them not that curious about other people. So is he going to, because he's a talker. Yeah. He's not like Dice. He'll listen to you. Right, is he going to want to get his,
how good of an
is he want to get all his shit in?
Yeah.
I don't know. And maybe he'll be great at it. He has Gilbert on this week. I'll listen to all of them. I'll definitely listen to that. I think he has Gilbert on Wednesday or Thursday.
Yeah.
And I'd love to have Gilbert on, but I'll be curious to see what that dynamic is like. Like Rogan, I don't think of Rogan as a comedian. I just don't.
Right.
Like I know he is, but I don't think
more of a philosopher.
Yeah, I just don't think of him as a comedian. Do you really?
I mean, he's a good stand-up. His last 2 specials were really good.
I know, but like, do you think of him when you put it this way? Purposely, he's not funny on the show.
Right. I know why you don't. Right. I do think of him as that, but I understand why people don't.
Yeah, and I mean, I think half of his podcasts suck, but sometimes they're really good. But I think Artie's going to put it this way. Artie's not going to be there being philosopher. He's not going to be philosophizing.
No, there'll be a lot of stories,
a lot of the dirty, and I think if you're a stern person looking for that, craving that, I think he might give you some of it.
Yeah.
And I hope it's good. I mean, I think, I know it's strange seeing, I feel like there's not been a big podcast that's landed lately, even since we've started.
I mean,
in general, yeah. Something new that I could listen to, because I don't listen.
No, not really.
So everyone in our world listens to this all the time, so they have a lot of other stuff to listen to.
Yeah.
I've never listened to this, so I am always looking for stuff.
Right.
Like, I don't know what there is.
That's tough because in this world, everyone talks about the Kirk Minihane,
right?
Or talk about people that are talking shit about the show, or
right now you've got
right
now you've got us, you've got DEC who does a couple, you've got Great Thinkers, and you've got Mike and the Minifans,
right?
So I mean, you've got 3 spinoffs at least, and then you've got Discord, and you've got Twitter, and you've got whatever. It just is this sort of never-ending cycle.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to get outside of it once in a while and breathe. I thought the Matt Taibbi episode with Rogan was going to be good. It really wasn't that good. I don't know if you
I didn't listen to it, but people were talking about it like it was one of the best things he's ever done.
Oh, that's the other thing is for as massive as it is, I never see any social media reaction to it ever.
There was for the Snowden one.
A little bit, but not much.
And Elon Musk.
A little bit, but nobody's ever I never see these crazy Rogan fans. I'm sure there are.
Yeah.
Same thing. Like I know
he talks about that. He goes, we get all these views on YouTube and all these downloads and shit. We are never trending on Twitter or anything.
But But I don't think it's some conspiracy.
No, it's just something you kind of listen to and then
he also
move on to
doesn't,
the next.
he doesn't do a lot of fan engagement. I don't know if he's done live shows.
He's doing a couple live shows in Phoenix next week, I saw. And I think he'll bang, obviously.
Live podcast?
I think they're podcasts, yeah.
Oh, really?
I think they are. I don't understand it, but I think they're actually some sort of podcast combination. I think.
I never have heard of him doing that.
I think that's the case, but you might be right. But I thought he was doing some sort of weird hybrid or something, which would make sense.
Yeah. I mean, he could easily, if he had Bert Kreischer and Tom Segura and those guys.
But is that like the
guys he hangs out with?
Yeah, I don't know if that's an awesome live experience. I don't know. Again, there's not like inside show.
I would probably like it.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. It's not like there's this inside show stuff.
No,
would you want to watch and I'm not saying this because would you want to watch a Joe Rogan fan podcast where they talk about the events of Joe Rogan? Because it's not events,
right?
They had this guy guest on Monday, and it's great. He does great, but there's no day-to-day thread within the show, really. And he also just puts all his shit at the beginning, all the ads. It's weird. I mean, good for him.
If I was an advertiser, I wouldn't be very happy with the treatment.
I could tell you, when's the last time you listened to a Joe Rogan advertisement?
Just skip right through.
Right. Same with Maron.
I might catch a coffee one at the end because I'm not sure if he's finishing the podcast.
Right. But like Maron, same thing. He does them all at the start.
It's very odd.
Yeah.
It's very odd. If I was an advertiser, I'd be like, I want mid-roll, please.
Yeah, or somewhere. Yeah, or 30 minutes in or something. Yeah. It's a 2-hour podcast. Yeah. Like what, I might not want it 2 hours and 20 minutes in. But 30 minutes in, that I don't get.
I also think that it was bizarre how little news he made with the Snowden interview.
It wasn't
that's a huge.
It wasn't that good though.
It wasn't. It wasn't that good at all.
Mike's mom was better.
Snowden was just like lecturing, like he was talking to university students or something. But I would have thought that Rogan could have gotten more out of it.
Tulsi Gabbard on. I don't know if you listened to it at all.
Yeah,
boring.
Yeah, not that great.
Not his fault, but she's like she's like you. She's a Russian fucking robot. So that's. But I mean, like,
okay, Hillary.
But I don't know what I mean, look, I'm not banging on this. He does a great job. Most of it, and he's a smart guy and he's figured it out. But sometimes I'm bored during it. It's hit or miss for me.
See, my favorite Rogan podcasts are when he's talking to scientists. Like
mine's when he's talking to comedians.
Yeah, me too. I really like the one he had a guy who wrote a book about the American coyote on, and I thought that was really good. It's just I'm looking to learn a little bit when I listen to the podcast.
I actually get that. It can be interesting sometimes. But I don't
like the fight ones.
I'll
watch UFC,
but I just have no interest.
Tune out for me. Totally tune out.
Too inside UFC.
So I'm looking for something. That's the point. I'm looking for something. And maybe I should start listening to this podcast. I don't know.
You might have to.
Do you listen to it every day?
I used to listen to the full show, and now
you quit too. I gave up like fucking Stephen Foster.
I give the intern like timestamp, so I skip through it to just get as quickly as possible.
Yeah. Oh, that's the other thing. What is this? Who is this woman you had feuds with on YouTube over the years?
Lizzie. Yeah, she was Mike Mishu's campaign manager. She was Mike Mishu's.
You remember the great Mike Mishu?
Mike
Mishu was the congressman from Maine's 2nd Congressional District, the Northern District, for 12 years before he was convinced to run for governor against Paul LePage, who was seeking re-election for his second term.
Natural rival.
When you say Northern, what are we talking?
Like it's kind of oblique across the state. Lewiston, I believe Augusta, and upwards. There's all the 2nd Congressional District.
Okay, so you would battle with her over local issues. Now, where was this?
This was done remotely.
But like, what was it for?
It was so a friend of mine bought the website As Maine Goes, which was one of the original political sites in Maine.
As Maine Goes.
Are you familiar with the saying? As Maine Goes.
Yes, it doesn't really roll off the tongue as a website, though, does it?
Well, it's a steeped in historical value.
I do respect that
because Maine had its gubernatorial elections every 2 years, so it was an early predictor for presidential elections. Until it wasn't.
As Maine goes, so goes the country.
Yes,
I understand.
And then it didn't.
Well, that's fine.
Anyways, so a friend of mine bought the website and wanted to do basically something like Mike and the Minifans, except for it's talk about politics, Maine politics.
Hard to believe that didn't catch on.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think
put a little pocket in his money,
right?
Like we had something like 15 to 20 episodes. I wasn't on every single one of them.
But it seems like you had a real rivalry with this woman.
I did, yes. We disagreed.
Who is it? Somebody keeps tweeting it out. I don't know who that is, but it's funny.
Yeah, some Twitter account.
Is that the one where you had the pink eye going to that time or no?
It wasn't pink eye.
What was that?
I had a sty underneath my eyebrow.
If they removed or no?
Yeah, I did. I had to go. They put like clothespins on my eye and flipped it back overwards and had to jab it with a hypodermic needle.
It doesn't seem. Where did you do that?
In a
basement
office.
somewhere?
No, I was hoping for it to go away on its own,
Maine?
but it didn't. No, I was working for Howie at this time.
That's how they did it? Like a real doctor?
Yeah, real doctor.
One of Howie's doctors.
Yeah, there was a little bit of lidocaine on it, and
God.
it was a real doctor.
Right, so this is you battling with her over what?
I I'm not really sure in hindsight what we were fighting about.
Okay. There's real tension. Have you seen these?
About people using their EBT card data at smoke shops and liquor stores, and it turned out to be, 0.02% of the overall budget. That's still a problem.
Now, listen here, sweetheart. The men are going to do some talking.
First of all, there's a little bit of robot to that too. False. I am false. That's false.
So I've been putting up with this bullshit talking point for 2 years at this point.
Putting up with it how? And how is that affecting your life?
As Maine goes.
All the liberal columnists. Okay, so backstory on this.
All the liberal Maine columnists?
During Governor LePage's re-election.
Yeah, this guy is a lunatic, LePage.
No, he's awesome. He's awesome. He's the greatest thing that's ever happened to the state.
Wonderful.
Great.
Go ahead.
So
who was the governor you hated before that?
Baldacci.
Right. Boy, there's a lot of characters in your life. Go ahead.
So I filed a Freedom of Information request for EBT card transaction data.
Good.
So basically I got...
Of course you did. What kid didn't do that?
That's very important.
I got all of the...
Harry's doing that right now. There's school delay.
I got all of the times, locations, whether it was a withdrawal or a purchase.
What were you going to do with that?
Journalism. I was working at MHPC at the time. So I was
working at what?
The Maine Heritage Policy Center.
Oh, great,
so basically...
so you're not with the... what was it? Paul Revere?
Yes,
this was
he was
post
deputy director.
This was post.
So you're a little older now.
Yes, I'm a little older.
Mid-20s?
I've learned a little bit. This is after the DC years. I'm a little more seasoned.
S.E. Robinson is buried.
The DC sleuth has returned to his home.
So you're on the brink of being discovered by Howie.
Yes.
So this is before the Baldacci roast.
Yes.
Baldacci roast.
This was actually this led to my first appearance on the Howie Carr Show just as a guest.
Ooh.
Oh wow!
Yeah. So this was the journalism that put me on the map.
Just in case people don't know what year we're talking about, it's 1930. Just to be clear.
So basically, what I was able to do is get a huge data set and analyze abuse and misuse of welfare dollars.
Are you getting paid for this?
Yes. Yeah.
By the
I was drawing a salary from the Maine Heritage Policy Center. Yeah.
Okay. Not a lot. A real salary?
Yeah.
A nice living?
For Portland, Maine, it was decent.
Okay. So you're a single guy in Portland, Maine, or no?
Nope. I was living with my then girlfriend.
Your wife.
Yeah.
In Sin.
Now my wife. Yes. Living in Sin.
Okay.
Yes.
Go ahead.
And so we found things like people in Presque Isle, Maine taking $1,000 out of an ATM at 1 o'clock in the morning.
It's a Howie Carr special.
It's like, what's going on here? A little bit of drug use. You found some interesting patterns in the data. But anyways, these liberal fuckheads decided to take this complete misinterpretation of the data.
Who is this woman? Relax. Who's this woman?
Lizzie. She was Mike Michau's campaign manager.
Oh, so while he's running for governor, she's going on the show?
No, this happens after we I guess Governor LePage wins on a welfare reform ballot.
So this is post battle.
This is after the election, and she's kind of become more of a
talking
pundit.
head.
Yes.
Right. Well, a pundit on a YouTube show with you.
It was a Google Hangout.
I like that the passion is still there. Like he's setting up basically just a clip to be made fun of. And he's like, these liberal fuckheads.
Did you have that weird thing in the wall at your house in this video or no?
A little South African tapestry.
Is that what it is? Do you still have that or no?
Yeah.
You do? In your house right now?
Yeah.
Okay, good. That's
why would I throw it
staple
away?
of the Robinson home.
I understand. Go ahead.
So,
okay, we're not going to play the sound yet. Go ahead. I need more backstory. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I don't think you fully understand it.
$1,000. $1,000.
Ethan Strimling, the now mayor of Portland, big lib pundit, he started this talking point that only 0.2% of welfare transactions are actually fraudulent.
Oh, so we're now
total bullshit.
I said something ain't right here.
What I'm saying is when you hit the ATM,
hold on, he's saying 0.02%?
Yes.
I actually have to agree. That probably is bullshit.
It's total bullshit because you don't know if someone takes 1,000.
That's false. That's false.
Does not compute.
If someone takes $1,000 out of an ATM on their temporary assistance for needy families
right
thing,
there for that.
Wait, and you don't know what they're spending it on. They could be spending it on anything. So my point was that it was a well reasoned point about the welfare system based on evidence and an understanding of human nature. Okay. And for political reasons, these guys were pretending like the data said something that it didn't say. And you know what? The welfare program's not a very effective anti-poverty tool when you get right down to it.
Let's get back to the sound. Let me start at the beginning.
About people using their EBT card data at smoke shops and liquor stores, and it turned out to be 0.02% of the overall budget. That's still
that talking point is
error.
Sorry, I'm just saying that we knew that talking point was dead during the Michau campaign, and it didn't serve him very well. And I don't think it's useful to repeat information that's inaccurate when you're trying to repeat the use of inaccurate information. That's all. Just you can continue.
No.
What a dick.
No.
What a fucking asshole.
I apologize for calling him arrogant. I mean, come on.
I think Mike's. You worry this guy thinks you're funny? You fucking pussy. You fucking loser.
Well, I think Lizzie was giving me some advice. And
false. And then you shit out like you're such a dick because you're just like, I just want to get that out there. Fuck. You put your nose up on her.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Yeah, your nose is up on her. I will agree with Mike on this one. Your nose is up on Lizzie right there.
Lizzie, you definitely look down at.
What was Lizzie's retort to that?
I don't know. Probably some weak sauce bullshit about her talking points.
Give me
her out.
Give me another
out.
Steve and Lizzie battle. She hated you, huh?
Lizzie might come on.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we did raise the sales tax because there was no way we could undo the governor's tax cuts. And in addition to that, we weren't going to put
called cut spending. I think Lizzie's hating from her Michu talking points.
Ooh,
cut spending. That raising taxes isn't the only way to generate revenue. You cut taxes and you have more money to spend on things. I mean, you cut spending and you have more money to spend on things that are actually priorities.
You know where I feel bad for Lizzie? She'll never get
Never heard that take before.
She'll never get out of that Michu shadow, is what I always said about Lizzie.
I want you and Lizzie to do a separate show with, say, Cullinane hosting a debate or something.
Yeah, she'd probably do it. I haven't talked with her in a long time.
Well, I understand.
Things warmed up between us.
They did?
Yeah, things warmed up. After a few battles, we started to have that knowing look.
See, that's what happens, whether it's Navratilova and Everett or Borg and McEnroe or Bird and Johnson. Or after a while, Nicholas and Palmer.
Sure.
You can only be so angry, after you realize,
respect that.
You know what you realize? You're looking in the mirror in a way. We're different sides of the aisle, but I respect you.
Hey, you know what? We're not so different, you and I.
Yeah, except for I was smarter and right.
Well, see, there's always that.
Wouldn't you give her? I give her more credit than taking the side that's hard to argue.
You think perhaps there was some sexual tension here?
Was there? Is she attractive or no?
Yeah. No, she's a good looking woman.
Yeah,
maybe that's what it boils down to.
Oh, do you think she's attracted to you or no?
Forbidden fruit from the other side.
I would assume she is. Yes.
Right. And you don't know where she is now.
I think she's still in Maine. She probably has a job in Janet Mills' administration. I would imagine. There's not a lot of competition for those things. Lots of patronage jobs going on
in Maine. Really?
Yes. Yeah.
Is she doing a good job, Janet Mills?
No,
you're not paying attention.
She's fucking awful.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's like Charlie Baker. She's focused on distracted driving laws while people are dying from fentanyl left and right.
Save it for you and Lizzie. Although if Lizzie's in the administration, she may not want to come on the battle, though. That's the thing.
And I think Mark Eves has got the message because every press release that comes out from him, you can just cut out Medicaid expansion and insert create jobs. But as far as President Obama is concerned, I don't understand why he would.
I hope Lizzie brought some sunscreen. There's a pretty serious burn going on right there.
I love how he says he hates Obama so much. President Obama.
Barack Hussein Obama, by the way.
There's a big thing in right-wing radio.
He was born in America, right? Yeah, he was born in America, right? Oh, of course. Do you think he was born in America, Steve?
Barack Obama?
Yes.
Sure.
If that's what we're led to believe.
The first person who suggested he wasn't born in America was Barack Obama.
Oh, no, that's true, yes.
Yes, and promotional materials for one of his books.
For that book about his dad, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So, which Barack Obama are you going to believe?
Can I just say this about that, though? Do you care if the president's born in America?
No.
Well, that's what the fundamental debate is really over. It's like xenophobic or something.
But does it really matter?
Well, we don't want
Ted Cruz wasn't born in America.
We don't want to be infiltrated by the Russians, for example.
That's true, okay. But if you were born in Sweden, like Arnold Schwarzenegger, was the governor of California, pretty important position.
Right.
Why couldn't he have been president?
Wasn't born here.
That's stupid.
We play by the rules here, pal.
That's just dumb. I think
it was much more important in the 1700s.
Well, of course.
And the 1800s.
We just had a war, but I'm just saying, would you care? Would you, if the two candidates, pretty much equal, one was born in fucking wherever, Ireland, and one was born in Tennessee, would you care?
That'll probably change, but they'll change that before they change the Electoral College. They'll because it's going to be considered xenophobic.
No, they'll never change it because it would require a constitutional amendment, and there's no interest in who's motivated enough or has the financial.
They'll also never change.
Someone comes along.
They'll never change the Electoral College either.
That's what I'm saying.
There will never be enough. They won't be able to. The constitutional amendment process is very involved.
There's also business too in it. Like there's business in these states doing having these elections and you know what I mean. It's just
Iowa controls.
Just different states.
Individual states could change their primary processes, or the national party apparatus could change how the nomination procedure goes to take away the importance of Iowa.
Sure,
California is already starting some early voting that's infringing on what Iowa gets.
That being said, though, if you read stories today, 9 of these candidates will be in either Iowa or New Hampshire still.
Right.
Which is, I guess how they have to do it, I suppose. It seems antiquated and weird, but, I don't know. Let me hear some more.
I'm just looking forward to Democrats to continue to talk about creating jobs. They look like they're wearing a suit that's one size too big. It doesn't quite fit them, so I hope they get comfortable in that kind of a garment.
Now you're allowed for somebody else right there?
I think it was somebody else.
Like in that kind of a garment. I like that.
Garment. That's a word I've never used in my life. Does this feel weird saying it?
Yeah, it seems wrong.
Garment.
Why not just say clothing?
Let me hear that one again, because the thing is, you get Steve the comedian because he's setting you up right there. Like he's just kind of.
I'm just looking forward to Democrats to continue to talk about creating jobs. They look like they're wearing a suit that's one size too big. It doesn't quite fit them, so I hope they get comfortable in that kind of a garment because they're going to be wearing it for the next 4 years.
Ooh, fuck you. Let me put a little more casually. Fuck off.
It's pretty hot in the Robinson kitchen.
Where are you? Where are you right there?
I think I'm either at the Barry Armstrong's place, actually, or at my home, depending on when we were.
Oh, so you're with Howie at that point?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Huh. So this spanned quite a while. I like that. I like S.E. Robinson better.
Here's the one Mike wants.
All right,
at the same time, bringing down the income taxes is something we can all agree on. We need to put more pockets in people's money. It's like, you make it, you should keep it.
I gotta say,
Governor LePage to the right of Steve Robinson.
Shame on Lizzie, because you got to pounce.
How did Lizzie miss that one?
You got to pounce on those opportunities.
Pockets more of his money, asshole.
S.E. Robinson's not going to slip up that often. But when he does, you got to pounce.
The guy who chimed in there at the end, by the way, was the chair of the main Democrat Party.
What was he saying?
So
I'm
what?
Just saying it was kind of a big deal.
Okay.
I was fighting with some of the greats.
I was supposed to be wowed by that. I'm sorry. I didn't know.
This was a big deal.
Oh my goodness. My word.
You got to say, Steve has packed more into 96 years than anybody else ever. It is unbelievable.
He's lived a life. That's the thing, is at Steve's funeral, which everyone will be invited to, I'm sure. There will be a lot of...
the irony is, Steve, you will not get to attend it.
There will be a lot of...
I'll be there.
Well, you know what I mean, though. You'll get to miss
I'll be like
that
that Irish guy who attends from beyond the grave with the recording.
Yes.
I assume there will be a big who's who of Maine politicians.
Well, a lot of enemies, though, too. Like,
they got to go and pay tribute.
If you die tomorrow, right, or today, you're walking out and you get hit by a bus or whatever, where is the Steve Robinson funeral wake?
I've said that I want to be...
you said this. Okay, good.
It's always important for a 30-year-old to...
For the record, I've made this clear.
The instructions that I've left with my family are to burn me on a funeral pyre on Ripley Pond.
Is that right?
Yes.
Oh, that's fun. Ripley Pond.
Can we step back? Where's Ripley Pond?
Regale us with a few tales.
It's next to Dexter. It's like 4 miles away from Dexter.
But you want
family campus.
You see the Dexter football coaches at the Red Claws game?
No, I didn't see that.
I saw that.
Actually, the Dexter High School football team, much more successful than they were whenever I was there.
Well, that's not. It's no fault of yours, my friend. So, but there's got to be a funeral, though.
Yeah, there'll be like a Viking service.
Point is, do you think like Lizzie will be there?
No, probably not.
Oh, she won't show up.
Oh, we haven't talked since those. We're probably 5 years away from our last conversation.
Wow. We were talking earlier, like, would you go to so-and-so's funeral? A lot of people are having that discussion right now. Like, if Steve Robinson dies tomorrow, you going to the funeral?
Who, me?
No, I'm saying his enemies, and they're saying, I couldn't do it. Lizzie could not show her face there.
I guess I'd have to go. Christ. I wouldn't go to the Ripley's Pond thing. I'd go to the funeral or whatever.
You go to the wake.
Well, it wouldn't be in Massachusetts. It'd be in Maine.
I understand. You said that. I understand that. I'd go to the wake. I think I'd have to go to the wake.
You got to go to the wake.
Yeah. Would you go?
I don't know if I'd have a wake.
Yeah.
Sure.
You would have you like wakes, I thought.
Just want to be burned on a funeral pyre.
You have no celebration of your life or anything?
Yeah, you guys can have a kegger. Why not? Have a kegger and watch my body burn.
Kegger.
Cool guy.
You know what, Kirk? You are disinvited from my funeral.
I'm going.
You are released. No, you are released.
If somebody invites me, I'm going. I'm going to go.
No, you're not going to. No, I'm telling you right now, you're not invited.
What if your brother invites me?
Nope.
Why not?
Not allowed. He doesn't get to decide who comes.
If it happens soon, God forbid, is there any security?
112 years old.
To keep because Minifans will show up in droves.
Oh, that's going to be.
Oh yeah, they'll probably be trying to rape my dead body.
People want to see the body for sure. There's no doubt. Because the government, there's going to be a lot of conspiracies for that. Some guy's going to show up and just going to fly away in a plane with his body.
It'll be more suspicious than the Epstein suicide.
Oh, no doubt. Right. And then Steve will be back again like next Tuesday. Be like, no, I'm fine. What are you talking about? Everything's fine.
There'll be some great parody accounts.
Steve got burned. We watched it. No, everything's good.
It'll be Steve, but he'll be slightly different in a way. Like there'll be one.
That's true.
He'll be like, wait, is that really him?
How about the redhead who gave you that side eye the other day in the video that we watched? Remember that?
Ooh. Ooh.
Ah, she's a friend, but I haven't talked with her in a long time.
Okay, so she wouldn't be there.
I don't think so. No.
All right,
disappointing.
Fine. Okay. All right. Well, yeah, I think that's it for today. I don't know. Haven't done it all, unless I'm missing something, Steve.
More or less.
Did you see the story I sent along about the Cats actress who is now getting a shit on because she's wearing whiteface?
I did see that. Yes.
And her response is, let's not read too much into this. I'm a cat.
Yeah. Finally, a normal fucking response rather than I'm terribly sorry.
She's like Italian or Hispanic or something, and she's in the movie Cats as a cat, but she's white, and people are mad that she's not embracing her brown skin as a cat.
Is any human being going to go see this movie?
No. Yes.
I mean, I know
I bet there is like a theater kids will go see this movie.
I guess. How bad does that look, though? I'm all for, I like a good musical. Not really, but I can appreciate it.
You like the dancing, the choreography.
Les Mis is a good play. I like that. Cats always seem so fucking dumb to me.
I'll bet that song, the main song that Barbara Streisand sings,
yes,
that'll be
well,
like nominated for an Oscar or something. Yeah,
she's in it, right? And Jennifer Hudson and all that. I'm lucky that's not my work. Like I have no desire to see that movie, but yes, I did see it.
You might have to take Kate to see.
Yeah, she doesn't seem that into it. Thank God.
All right.
No, yeah, I don't. Yes, I don't know, but
you're more of a Billy Elliot kind of guy.
Billy Elliot was a nice movie. Did you see that?
It was a good movie about class struggle. Yeah.
You felt like I got to dance. I was fired up for him at the end. I remember pumping my fist in the theater.
Yeah.
No son of mine is going to be a bully dancer.
What was that? Jesus Christ. Yeah. All right. Well, thanks to all the advertisers. Make sure to go to all of them. We'll be back tomorrow, I guess, hopefully. I don't care about. I don't want to do weather. God knows.
But a lot of snow on the ground.
It's supposed to be worse tomorrow, right? They're saying.
Jesus.
Is that right?
Luckily, I only live 6 minutes away.
Meanwhile,
drivers should use extreme caution if they need to be on the road tonight.
Shut up,
now and
you
midnight.
fucking dummy.
And they should
Shut
avoid
up.
traveling if they can in areas of heavy snowfall, especially in central and western Massachusetts.
That's the governor of Massachusetts. Who's a fucking idiot.
Exactly, because Lord knows we couldn't navigate our way through a snowstorm without Charlie Baker.
Like, I mean, what human being needs this asshole to tell you to not drive in a snowstorm, to avoid it if you can?
We'd also say, if you're going to do it, add a little pizzazz for Christ's
no
sake.
shit.
It sounds bored.
I mean, he probably legally has to do that, I guess, or something.
No, he doesn't. It's part of maintaining the image. Like, we got this under control. Like,
Yeah,
he's somehow leading us through the snowstorm.
This is a bullshit storm.
And then if there's no fatalities on the other side, it's good on Charlie Baker. He got us through this one.
But if 4 people died, would anybody blame him?
No, that's why it's just a routine political move.
Yeah,
but I mean, this is but this is like a bullshit storm. Like we've all lived here. This is not real. It's like 3 inches of snow.
It's the first actual snowfall of the year. It's pretty much
sucks. I mean, I don't like that it's out there, but
it's not the ice storm of '98. That's for sure.
Tell us about that, Steve.
Oh, it was power outages for months. Everything was caked in ice.
You had power outages for months in Maine?
Yes, in '98.
You had
big ice storm. Yeah, we had to move in with our grandparents because they had a wood fire stove.
Jesus.
Yeah, it was tough.
God. Yeah. So there you go.
Quite a vivid memory for an 8-year-old or whatever he was. You know,
it's a good point. How old were you then?
7 or 8.
But you remember it vividly.
Yeah, I remember. I thought that.
Wait a minute.
I thought that I wasn't.
Wait a minute.
What?
Thought that I wasn't.
In '98, you were how old?
I was born in 1989.
He's 80, he said.
Okay.
He's 30.
All right. He said 7 or 8. I would have been 7 in '98.
He said 8. I mean, he was 9. 8 or 9.
All right.
Yeah,
All right.
8 or 9.
I thought we caught him in a lie.
Checks out. Numbers check out.
I don't know. I think there'll be someone. Someone's with me on this. I'll work with a team on this one.
There's no doubt.
I rember thinking I wouldn't have to go to school.
Maine myself. What'd you say?
I remember thinking I wouldn't have to go to school because of the storm and everything, but then it turns out the schools are the only place with heat.
So you went to school every day.
I was forced to go to school.
Cruel irony. Cruelest irony of all. But yeah, it's supposed to, I think, like snow overnight or something. I don't even know.
It's supposed to be pretty nasty snow.
But we'll be here tomorrow. Point is, we'll be here. We'll fucking be here. We'll be doing
Brave the storm. Brave the elements.
Yeah, I mean, I there was fucking nobody on the road this morning. Nobody.
Yeah, it was good.
I guess, but
made for an easy commute.
But like, there's
everybody watched Charlie Baker last night and took his advice.
My kids had 2-hour delay, which is fucking stupid, but whatever, fine. I mean, we never had. When I was a kid, we didn't have 2-hour delays. This is like a new thing, I guess.
Yeah, school is basically useless after a 2-hour delay.
And what was that thing you cooked? What was that picture I saw? What was that?
Which one? The zucchini soup?
Oh
no, the one with the was half.
Oh, the Thanksgiving casserole.
A pro tip.
Yeah.
That looked gross.
No, it was good. It's just all of your Thanksgiving stuff and mashed up into a casserole.
So where did you go for Thanksgiving?
I was down in the Cape at an Airbnb.
With who?
My wife's family.
Oh,
yep.
Really? From Ohio?
Yep.
They went to the Cape?
Yes.
They have family there?
Nope.
Wait a minute.
That's odd.
Your family, they went from Ohio to the Cape in November?
Yes.
Why?
I was asking myself that question as well.
I don't understand.
We
it.
also enjoyed a family walk on the beach.
A little bit of wind,
40-degree weather and wind.
I don't mind that. I run in that stuff.
Gotta
Gotta
get some exercise for the doggies.
But why would they want to go there?
I didn't ask questions, Kirk. I just said, "Yep."
You did the cooking.
I'll
though.
drive. Yes, I did.
Oh, it was a big hit.
Cooked a lot. Yeah.
No, but why'd they go from Ohio to the Cape?
It's just one of those questions. They wanted to have the experience.
Yeah,
so you had
in November.
It is kind of nice visiting off-season locations.
I agree. Oh, I love it in Maine. There, I love Maine in the off-season. I like it better in the summer. To be honest,
I thought it could be a good travel TV show or Discovery Channel show to go explore different places off-season.
Yes, well, why don't you dig into that? Okay, when you have a chance. But was this your pitch or no?
No.
Father-in-law?
I think so. Might have been wife, father-in-law, some collaboration.
Is he a dummy or what?
No, he just wanted a good experience. They hadn't been on the Cape.
Why don't they go to Madawaska then in February? That's fucking off season. You want off season?
They might be coming.
How many nights were you there for?
It was Wednesday night to Sunday night.
Jesus Christ!
But they didn't say. I would imagine it would be more difficult to prepare a Thanksgiving meal not in your home, like in
it was a house,
an
though,
Airbnb
right?
or something.
Yeah, it was a house. It was pretty well appointed, but as people saw, they were making fun of the forks and everything. There was some stuff that you had to just work around. But you had a nice full kitchen.
But you did most of the cooking.
I did a lot of the cooking. Yeah,
How many people were there?
Seafood Alfredo. Did lobster rolls. Did the zucchini soup. Bunch of Brussels sprouts. Handled the potato, of course. Potato is my
lobster rolls, which
wheelhouse.
of course a Maine tradition.
Yes, that's right. That whole
You
thing.
have to have lobster because I am in fact from Maine.
No red snappers though.
No red snappers. No,
Okay.
Sadly.
How many people were there?
6.
Oh, so it's pretty quiet.
6 people, 2 dogs. Yeah.
Were you bored at all during the day? Like Friday afternoon, how bored are you?
I was actually suffering a great deal.
Why?
I had a hemorrhoid.
Oh boy.
What?
From sitting on this stool. Thanksgiving Day, I was in pain.
You had a real hemorrhoid?
Yeah.
What'd you do about it?
Miserable.
Why don't you just
There's
take
really
this
nothing.
chair?
There's
No one
really
ever
nothing
used
you
it.
can do.
Why don't you use another chair?
Oh, I'm going to. I'm going to get
So
a
you're
new
sitting in the same chair today?
Yes.
Oh my god. This show might be 7 hours. Jesus Christ. Does it alleviate it all?
Yeah, I got a little bit better, but Thanksgiving Day, I just had a fucking aching ass.
Nothing worse than an aching ass on things.
You ever had a hemorrhoid?
I have not.
No.
I have not. No, I have not. Do the people at this thing listen to the show or no?
I think they have. I think they've dipped. They've dipped.
You
in
didn't do
and
any show talk then?
out. Oh yeah, we did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, what was that?
Just talking about some of the guests we've had
This guy
on.
whining on your
uncle-
show about it. Doesn't think you're funny. Or?
Actually, no. They were. The father-in-law did overhear me listening to Mike and the Minifans last night, and he was like, "So what's his shtick? He just whines about you."
That's about right.
That's about it. I'll find something noodle whine about this week.
Jeez. Well, the Gearys are big listeners.
Oh yeah.
Stepdad, mom, the whole crew.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. What was his take on it, your stepdad? Anything?
They hadn't listened. No,
he hadn't
no one
listened
had
either.
listened. Luckily, no one
It's
had heard
tough to
Wednesday's
keep up.
show
I think
yet.
everybody should be caught up by now, I would think.
Yes, I would think so.
Well,
I don't think Mike's stepdad's a big fan of Steve.
Oh no!
Oh, no?
Why is that?
There's a little bit of tension there at Jack's Abbey.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, a few lines he tossed out.
No, I didn't catch that. You know who he does?
There was a Brandon Walker-esque quality to our
really?
handshake at
Oh,
the
I didn't
end,
see
yeah.
that.
I'm surprised by that because he's usually a pretty friendly guy.
What were you going to say, Mike? You going to say something else?
His issue was more with Kevin from Bristol.
What, hitting on his wife?
Well, so Kevin from Bristol, I guess, was very friendly to them at Jack's Abbey.
Okay, I saw that, yeah.
And was very nice. And then they
He's
said,
friendly to anyone who looks
all
like
of a
your
sudden, right? Then they say all of a sudden he's making songs like making his mom cream. And
What
things
do they expect?
That's again what I said.
What do these
but,
people, they
you know,
listen to the show every day, right? What the fuck do they expect?
Try to tell them. But
I
they
mean-
say, hey, they expect, I guess, a
Classier.
they thought Kevin from Bristol was a cut above.
You expect
know?
Kevin
Hey, the pedophilia jokes, that's okay.
Right.
But making his mom cream, that's a whole nother
Right.
level.
Do we have any other songs to wrap things up today or no? Anything good?
We've got 2 that are kind of interesting. Remember the guy who did the Three Blind Mice rip?
Yes,
Oh, right.
yes.
He's back with a old Irish folk song.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if an Irish stranger may walk in here at any minute as we're wrapping up the show.
That's true.
By a lonely Upton wall, I heard Uncle Dino calling. Curtis, I'm so so ashamed of you. For you couldn't fight the urge for Tanqueray and Lucy Burge. And now in a courtroom you sit with your daddy.
Not feeling it. No, am I wrong?
Yeah, I don't love it. I mean, it's
I like the idea of it.
inside.
Oh, wow, there's any such thing. Yeah, is this the guy who did the Callahan song too?
Yeah.
He's good. Nice.
I like listening to his voice.
It's good. He's have a nice voice.
Yeah.
Two good songs today, though. The Steve's a Liar guy, right?
Yes.
And then the one about DC's daughter.
I thought the MHB one was good too.
The MHB one.
MHB wants to be about your
Oh,
side.
yeah. Good. Yeah. No classic to that.
No.
But a good representative day.
Some of these songs suffer from the same problem that the Scorcese movie did. Pacing. A little too slow. Doesn't get you to the juicy parts.
I was going to say not that, but the subject matter. Like once something is, it's tough.
DC's daughter is a good new. That's good.
That is good.
That's new. We haven't done that. That's funny.
But it's just sometimes there are things that would have been considered funny, but it's like we've heard.
Yeah, I think the Mike's mom thing is.
Madawaska
Like, I don't know what's left to
Right.
I don't know what's left to hit on that, to touch, to insert, to enter into that.
Yes,
you know?
I got you.
Although the three different entrances, it was a new angle.
See, that was good.
Yeah,
you took a little different spin on it.
That was good. Right, that was nice.
Yeah.
That was
nice to hear. I enjoyed
that was
it.
nice. Yeah, that wasn't bad.
We listen around the Thanksgiving table to songs like that.
Yeah, that conversation never happens. Like, are the jokes like at the table or no?
No, not really. No. We have there's always some stranger that my family invites to Thanksgiving.
What do you mean?
Like we had a guy. So my parents would go down to the Bahamas the last few winters, and I guess they made friends with this guy that works down there named Johnny.
Like they would spend like time there, or just like a vacation.
I mean, so my stepdad owns a seasonal company.
Okay.
So in the winters, they got a lot of free time. So they'll go down there for like a month.
Business, or?
A month or something. Paving.
Paving, okay.
So they were down in the Bahamas for, I guess, a long period of time, and they met this guy, Johnny, who was a nice guy, a resident of the Bahamas, and he had his place destroyed in that hurricane they just had down there, or whatever it was.
Yeah.
And he's just there. Like, I go home for Thanksgiving, he's just there. There's just this guy.
Is he staying with him, or?
A bohemian, yeah.
You think there's like a swinging thing going on, or?
That's interesting. I hadn't thought about that. I don't know. They put on all the proper appearances. He was in a guest bedroom when I was there.
I also heard on Mike and the Minifans that you don't know your sister-in-law's name.
Oh, yeah.
I did hear that. That is strange.
Well,
that's on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. But I have no interest. Is it weird that I don't care to learn her name?
No, she's your family.
But you can't.
Not really, though. I see her once a year.
But it can't be like. But it can't be a thing. Like, that's on you. You can't be like, geez, I don't know her name. Like, well, you could ask your dad.
Yeah, right. But I think what I'm saying is it weird that I don't care at all that I don't know her name?
No. At this point, you've gone too far to ask anybody. Before
there are people.
You need to sleuth this name up by yourself.
There are people I've seen for 20. I don't know their fucking names.
Okay, yeah, that's more what I would.
I mean, you have no interaction with her, really, right?
No, not
Thanksgiving.
Really. Even when I'm there, I don't really ever.
How was your dad?
He was good.
Yeah.
Yeah. He said, "Who's that in my driveway?" I said, "Hello, Pop."
Who'd you go? You went with your?
Me and my brother drove over.
It wasn't uncomfortable?
No, not at all.
How far does your dad live from your mom?
10 minutes.
Oh, okay, but they never see each other.
No, they'll talk.
Really?
Yeah, they're friendly.
That's weird. I mean, it's good, I guess.
Yeah.
But she has no resentment, like...
I'm sure. There was a lot more years ago, but it's been 18 years now, 19 years, something like that.
And how was Albus Thanksgiving? Was it all right?
It was good.
Yeah, you think?
Yes. So I hear.
Oh, yeah, you have no idea.
I only hear rumor of it, but yeah.
How was yours, Mr. Minihane?
Pretty quiet.
Yeah?
Pretty low-key.
Good food?
The food was fine, yeah. I didn't have any zucchini soup.
Just the immediate family, or any...
Yes.
Really?
Yep.
That seems strange.
That is the ideal, though. That's the Thanksgiving that you aspire to.
Perfect.
Close nuclear family.
Yeah, I don't want to, after my parents, I have no desire to, I'm good. We're good. Everyone's good. The wounds are still...
So what do, the brothers do, then?
They do their own thing.
With their own... They're
so Adam had, his in-laws came up from Florida, I think or I forget where they're, North Carolina, Florida. See, that's a perfect example. So my brother's wife's parents, you could lock me in a room for 3,000 years and ask me what their name, come out, and then say, if you come out and get this wrong, you're going in for another 3,000 years, and I'd go right back in. No fucking idea.
No idea.
And it's not that I just don't know them. Like, why would I, they might not, they probably don't know my name.
Right. I have no reason to have a conversation with this person. So.
Right. Like, I mean, that's not, like, I don't think you're supposed to know that.
No. Other than the fact that a member of my family and a member of her, not even family,
right,
a member of her family's family, banged at one point. Now we have to have a conversation.
Yeah, because they didn't pull out.
Yeah.
So Ben's wife's parents, what are their names?
Bruce and Rachel.
I am told Bruce and Rachel. Really?
Now, that's too quick. Like, we don't know our family. That's too quick to know their names.
How do you know that so well?
I've gone hunting with Bruce, and Rachel did the flowers for my wedding. Some of them.
Some of them.
Why
not all? You weren't happy with her work?
Well, no, we were happy with her work, but we wanted a pro to handle some of the main.
Oh, Rachel's an amateur.
Rachel's not a pro.
What's wrong with Rachel?
She'd admit that.
What was her?
She doesn't do it professionally. She's
what are their kids? What are their other kids' names?
I'm gonna get shit for this.
See what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying.
There's always a few that you
right.
Yeah.
That's, you don't know, do you?
I do know,
but you don't though. But you do. But I mean, you remember. But if you don't know
right now.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So there's some. So don't beat yourself up. I wouldn't.
Hold on. Let me paint the picture. Unky Steve.
You don't know?
I'm totally blanking on it.
You don't look happy about this.
Yeah. So Chris, my brother's brother-in-law, is married to Heidi. There we go.
Took a while though.
Now I don't want to start this, but I suspect there will be rumors in 3 hours or whatever it is that Steve doesn't have any nieces or nephews.
No, there's no doubt.
I do have nieces and nephews. I got
they don't exist.
I got a ton of nieces and nephews.
Well, you get the screensaver of them, right?
Yeah.
When are you going to start having your own kids?
I would say in the next 3 years.
Next 3 years?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're still young. I would no rush. Although I will say you don't want to be too old either.
I do feel tremendous guilt about it. I feel like I should have had kids when I was like 22.
Why?
Just because that's when my parents did. Biologically, I think the earlier you have kids, the better off you are.
I would assume
better off who is, the kids or the parents?
It's healthier for children to be born when their parents are younger, I believe.
Why?
If you go too late, there can be some birth defects.
Sure, over 40 or something.
Yeah,
it seems to be the cut. But you're not. Your wife's your age, right?
She's younger than me. I think she's like Mike's age.
17.
She's never mentioned it. The woman's body is ready to give birth.
Yes, that's true. That's a good point, Steve.
That's true.
But you don't want to be like 37 either. Like Harry was born, I was 30. I was 37. So like I'm gonna be 55 when he graduates high school. That's pushing it.
Yeah, I mean you want to have energy to be able to play football or something.
Which I still have, which is great. But you don't want to be having kids when you're 49 or something.
I would think the only nice thing about being like 22 is then when they're 18, you're only 40 years old. You can live a life.
I will say though, like I don't know about you, when I was 23, I was not equipped to raise a child.
No, certainly not.
Financially or mentally.
That's the tough part, yeah.
Like
Steve, I could see.
Oh, Steve would be a good dad.
Deputy of the Paul Revere Foundation.
Yeah, Steve will be a good dad. He'll be like very, I don't know how.
Hands off.
Hands off.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I mean, at least until the kid's interesting, right?
They're always interesting. Your life is going to change.
If it can't talk, though,
no. The first time you see your first kid is the greatest moment of your life ever. Mike's dad wasn't there for the birth, but
this guy can talk for 40 minutes about EBT cards. His child isn't going to interest him.
Was your dad in the room when you were born? Mike?
Oh, me.
Yeah.
He just smiled and looked at me like, what's this fucking dumbass going to say about that?
Oh, well, your dad. He was.
Yes.
Okay, I don't know. He was not that active, so I didn't know.
Yes. Well, they were married then, my parents.
I know, but some dads, the old school,
Right.
They weren't around for the birth.
He was lighting up cigars with the boys.
Like, Don Draper or something.
Yeah. I don't know what year you think I was born.
Well, that's true. I was thinking Steve. Steve, you were born in the hospital, though, right?
Yes, I was. I spent the first couple of weeks of my life in a hospispital. I turned blue.
It's called programming. Sure you did. That's what they tell you, Steve. That's what they tell you.
I had a near-death experience when I was like 3 or 4 weeks old.
It's a shame that you went through that, is what I'm saying. Who do you think the first U.S. president born in the hospital was? I saw this question this weekend.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. I'm going to guess...
Kennedy?
Nope.
Bush Jr.
Nope.
Is it earlier than I'm thinking? Or later? Later? Really?
There were presidents born after him who were not born in hospitals.
Grover Cleveland.
You can look at him now, Steve.
Clinton.
No. I'll do this.
Are we just going to name all
I'm not going anywhere.
Reagan.
No.
Ford.
Nope.
Carter.
You got it.
Okay.
There you go. James Earl Carter.
Carter, by the way, spent a lot of time in hospitals.
What do you mean?
He just fell down. He was working on some house. He's got a brain bleed. He's like Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Every weekend there's a press release out about how they've the health scare.
It's true.
Like, dude, it's like, dude, Mr. Carter, slow down a little bit. You don't need to be building houses for Dominican refugees.
I like it. I gotta say, we might have talked about this before. I find it very odd that these presidents have all lived so long, like the last 25 years. I know we've gone further with medicine, but it still seems strange. No president has had like cancer.
Gone further with medicine, and they've had the best.
No, I know, but still, I mean, listen, you get some crazy brain tumor like McCain. It doesn't really matter. I mean, he was old, but I'm just saying, you get it when you're 66. It doesn't matter what kind of fucking treatment you have. Nobody had better medical treatment than John McCain, I'm sure. He dropped dead. Ted Kennedy, It's weird. I mean, fucking.
Well, Ted Kennedy also didn't live the healthiest lifestyle.
True. And McCain did have, obviously years of abuse, but. Fucking Reagan lived forever. Bush lived forever. Ford lived forever. Carter lived forever. Carter's still alive. He's the oldest living president.
JFK died young, as I remember.
That's true. It's a good point. But yeah,
his time.
I don't know. I find that very strange. It was like Trump going to be like 95?
He might be. That'll be fascinating.
I'm very much looking forward to the Trump post-presidency.
That'll be
I think it's going to be exciting. He's not going to be out there building houses with Jimmy Carter.
He's going to have a library in
there will be a big
disgusting
Trump library.
Where, though?
I'm betting Florida.
Oh, that's true, Mario. That area.
I think he's gonna find himself a little piece of property in Florida, and he's going to build a fucking temple. There's gonna be so much gold in that thing.
But he's gonna have his own network on television. And he's gonna do all that stuff. But then when he dies, he's gonna have like other presidents will show up and speak.
Yeah, I think he'll have to lie in state.
That'd be great. That'd be good. I'm looking forward to that. All right, I don't know how the hell we got there. How the hell did we get there?
Well, we started with the Irishman.
We did. That's true. Am I missing any stories today since the show started or no?
I haven't seen anything. I haven't been following.
I don't have much to say about that Epstein. I mean, it's a good story, but it's just weird.
Well, I think that lawyer Boyce sounds like a real scumbag.
We've dealt with him. We've seen him before.
Yeah, but I mean, the guy is going around trying to silence Harvey Weinstein's accusers, and now he's over here on the other side of it trying to make money off of Epstein's accusers, and nothing will stop the Democrat nominee from going to him with their hand out looking for a nice little max contribution.
Jesus. No, it's true. Oh, so you don't have the, more importantly, you don't have the DEC story about the rope?
No, I didn't. I didn't grab it.
Oh, I heard it this morning.
Yeah,
I know, because we were just flicking through. He said something about making some predictions for today's show, and so I was hunting around trying to find those, and I couldn't.
He tells some weird story about a rope and his mom and like some sex toy or something. I don't know what the.
But it was somehow related to me. If I remember correctly, it was like related, and he's like, "Well, here's basically how you can sum up my opinion."
Yeah,
here's what it is.
But
and then it didn't make any fucking sense.
So the other thing that I was titillated by on Thanksgiving was this insane and uncomfortable interview that Mike Geary did. I am of the view, and I texted him this after I saw the interview, that the Mama Geary thing was kind of done. I certainly was burnt out on it, and at a certain point...
Okay, so he says it's going to go has like another 3 weeks of shelf life.
I don't know about that.
I mean, like I said, we'll play some of it here. We haven't. I don't think we've played much of it. No, Mike and his mom. Let's play it for a couple minutes and see what. Again,
I think if anything, there will be more now
songs or whatever.
Well, no, not even that. Like I'll get replies of her picture and stuff.
Right. Yeah,
there'll be more of that.
Yeah, the fact that she's attractive isn't going anywhere. But I don't know where the 3 weeks of what.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know what I mean? Like she seemed like she was really uncomfortable talking about it.
Yeah, which was kind of the idea.
What the fuck's wrong? Right. Why would she be comfortable about this?
Good evening, folks. Blind Mike reporting to you live from Western Mass. After a Thanksgiving meal, I am here with local senior citizen, someone that, please take this seriously.
She mic'd up.
Someone that many of you know as Mama Geary.
No, I had no equipment or anything.
The target of many jokes and some would say facts on the Kirk Minihane show. And we're going to get her take on things today.
Or we just listening to the actual...
Yes. You're alone with me in the same
What were you
room.
saying?
I thought we were looking for the rope
Are you currently sexually aroused?
That's disgusting and no.
No. Have you ever engaged in incest?
Oh, God, no. Stop it.
Well, we'll circle back to that. You met DEC at the prayer vigil, correct? You did not meet him?
No.
He didn't have the guts to talk to you?
Later, I saw a picture.
See, I mean, she comes across as very nice, but like, there's no. What are you going to do?
An empty sweater, you might say.
Well, no, I disagree. Little titties. But she's too nice.
Yeah,
But again, I go to my theory that in this world, like anywhere else, If there's even a decent looking woman, it fucking runs over everything. Everyone's like, this is unbelievable. I'm like, well, okay, great. Like, Mike did a good job, but like, what's, the questions are funny.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
She was nervous.
I thought just the spectacle of it, of you asking your own mother those kind of questions. It was like a bad car accident. You just can't look away.
I was surprised I didn't get. That's what I was hoping for. Is people would be like, "Oh, this was funny," or "This was cringeworthy,"
That's
or
not
whatever.
gonna happen,
It was all.
It was certainly cringeworthy.
Wow, she's hot.
But it wasn't that cringeworthy to me because we joked around with her at Jack's Abbey about it. So I knew that she was not going to be like really
Totally.
repulsed by it. She's doing the interview.
The entire thing of like, this is Thanksgiving, the family's getting together, and Mike wants to talk incest.
Right.
That's maybe better if the whole family was around.
There was a little bit of after Wednesday's show, Mike running to his mommy.
That's true. Breastfeeding again.
Right.
Does Mama Geary cook for Thanksgiving?
Oh yeah.
What did she make?
I mean, all the usual, turkey and all that nonsense. She makes a good baked mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff.
You ate it all, yeah?
I sure did.
Yeah, it tasted good?
Oh, yeah.
Was it juicy or what?
It sure was.
It was. Yeah.
Delicious.
You say your mom...
only 3 more weeks of this, Mike, according to you.
Your mom does a juicy bird.
Yes.
She
does,
sure
yeah?
does.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nice spread, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Did you fuck her in the ass or no? I ran out of it. I had nothing left.
Did you baste? What's your take on basting?
There you go. Yeah, how was her pie, Mike? Was it good?
There we go. Now we're cooking.
Good now. Was Mima there too?
She was.
Okay. How was that?
Much to your...
Stuffed like the bird? She wasn't actually alive, right?
She's very much
She also wants to be burned like Steve, right?
Well.
Where?
Ripley Pond.
Ripley Pond. She wants to be there as well?
Yes, I think so. We'll have a nice ceremony for her.
The other thing Colleen said about the tennis stuff is that he said there's a bunch of volunteers are going to be there or something.
Yeah, I think people want to see it. People want to witness the match of the century.
People working for Colleen, like his weird world. Like
volunteering to do operate the cameras?
I guess. I don't know what's going on. The way I look at it, Steve, is like being there clearly up top is a good spot, right?
Yep.
And then
I think that's the best camera angle for seeing day-to-day gameplay.
I'd agree, day to day. And then you have a bunch of cameras around what is he doing? What is his plan?
I don't fucking know. His head is spinning. I think you're going to have...
He does seem overwhelmed by this, which is not... literally nobody is putting pressure on him on this.
So I'm surprised he said something before the Woburn show. He said, I'm very nervous for this tennis match. And I was just like... You're thinking about that already? I was shocked by it.
Oh, do you have a job, you idiot?
So I think he's gonna have a camera angle from the balcony up top,
right? And
then he'll have a camera that moves around to interview coaches, us, whatever, and he'll have one set on the scoreboard. Simple.
Okay. All right, fine. You know, Mr. Rogers prayed for like 50 people a night. He said.
I mean, that's about average.
You pray for people?
It's about average.
You pray at night?
Yeah.
Like, do you get on your knees?
No.
Where do you pray? Like in your bed?
Yeah.
Like, give me a Steve Robinson seriously, a real Steve Robinson prayer at the end of the day.
You already did this with that right wing, the guy from the Mass Family Institute. We've been through this. The public praying.
People listening to this podcast don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I don't know what he's talking about.
When you pray, what does it sound like?
I pray for people in my family. I usually don't vocalize it or say it out loud. It's more of just like a meditative thing.
Like what's in your head, though?
You just pray for the well-being of your family.
Well, how does it sound?
Pray for Kirk.
What does it sound like?
I pray that Kirk Minihane will come to know Jesus because he's got a Jesus-shaped hole in his heart.
Do you really pray like that or no?
Yeah. Would you like me to stop praying for you?
No, you do whatever you like. I don't. I'm envious of people who think that's restorative or helpful. Some people say it is.
It's a good counter if you have like racing thoughts, like if you're being kept up at night because of this terrible fight with one of your coworkers on Wednesday.
Do you pray for Mike?
Yes, of course. I always pray for my enemies.
You don't go to church though.
I don't. No, I haven't found a good church.
You still pray for Lizzie, or do you think crossed off?
No, I hadn't really thought about Lizzie in forever, but no, I did. I'm really down on a lot of the organized churches.
Good for you. That's smart. When I was little, my grandmother, my nana, my mom's mom, would babysit once or twice a week. When my mom would go to dance classes. Ironically, she's the one that got me into it.
Of course.
And we would do that prayer when I was a kid, 7, 8 years old. Now I lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. If I should die before I wake.
Yeah.
I give the Lord my soul to take.
7 years old.
I did it too.
Freak the fuck out of me.
Why? Because your immortal soul is being insured for
death. I'm like, die.
Well, you never know. Little kids sometimes die in their sleep.
Not
you
really.
want to have the last thing you did be a nice little nod to God, like, yo, if I go early, bring me upstairs, big guy.
Yo. But I think, but
God and I have an informal relationship.
God would know I'm full of shit, though.
You were full of shit when you were 7?
I didn't really believe in God even then. It seems strange to me. The whole thing seemed too big.
Or
Catholic Church is very scary.
Even whether or not you believe in God, the idea that you're doing that is forced.
Totally.
You're saying
I wasn't volunteering it.
It's a scripted thing. You know?
Right. Yeah, it was just, I just wanted to do it so she'd get out of there and I could go to sleep or whatever. It was like weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was part of the going to bed ritual.
Yeah, but why? You did that?
Yeah, that exact prayer.
I prayed, Lord, my soul to take.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem strange to you?
Well, that was the time that Steve grew up.
Would you ask your kids to do that?
I would pray with my children, yeah.
Would you force religion on them?
Well, it'd be a heated subject because my wife isn't religious.
Ooh, that is heated.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
So I will. I mean, she's an agnostic liberal. So of course, I will.
Boy, the Bickersons, population 2. Look out.
I think I'll have to force it on my children. I mean, I care about their I care about their emotional well-being.
I would make it available to them. But
I will teach them the true account of what happened in the history of the world.
Oh God.
I'll teach them the truth about the life of Jesus Christ.
Wouldn't you like to be
he
there
was just a random guy who died, right?
No.
What? Did he turn water into wine and stuff?
Yes, that he committed miracles.
He committed murder. Yes, there you go.
Any fair-minded review of the history can only come to the conclusion that he is the Son of God.
When did he walk on water again? Where was that?
Those aren't the one miracle that's more important. I would say is the resurrection.
Okay.
I think
there's a good YouTube series. There is Steve teaching children religion.
Why aren't you going to show them the Mel Gibson movie?
I'm not really big on that.
No, I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, it's all right. Some of the older treatments of the biblical stories have more fidelity to the text.
The fidelity to this made up text. Like which movie?
You think the Bible's made up?
Yes, I do.
It's
fiction.
What historical fact has ever been disputed in the Bible?
Well, why are they facts?
Like locations, the narrations of battles.
No, I think these people existed.
Okay.
But I don't think there was a Jesus, Son of God, who was resurrected.
So why do Christians
Because
think?
they cling to it. I don't blame them because they're afraid of death, dying and being alone.
All right, I'm not afraid of death.
Okay,
that's not a motivation for me.
But you don't think it's a motivation for some in religion?
No, for me, it's just wanting to understand.
Do you think that's a motivation for some in religion?
Yes,
of course.
I think the Catholic Church has been very good at wielding
and raping kids. Yes, I agree.
But also at using fear as a tool
to
accumulate power.
That's why, as a kid, all it was you're going to die, and you better give everything in your life over to God before you die.
Yeah.
If I'm a 9-year-old Kirk Minihane would bring his baseball digest in and read it during that, hide it underneath his fucking thing. See, why would I want to listen to that?
See, I didn't have it forced on me as a child. I came to it later in life, but just because I was curious about what happened.
See, I think you think as a Republican you have to be religious.
No, not at all.
I think you think you're feeling some weird.
No,
you know what I mean?
I think that there. Part of conservatism is believing that there are absolute moral principles that are handed down by God.
Really?
Yes.
Donald Trump believes that? It's the
No,
president of the United
I don't think he
States.
does. I don't think he does at all. But I'm more of a conservative and less of a Republican. Like I don't like the party bullshit, but I do like thinking about whether there are absolute principles. Like why is murder wrong?
Well,
if there's no God, then murder's not wrong.
That's not true. I mean, you have respect for human life.
But why?
Because it was somebody who's raising their kids and living a life. I should go over and kill
treat
them.
others how you want to be.
Yeah, that's basic.
But that's a fucking biblical principle that you just cited, and now you're saying that it's made the value of bullshit.
Who said no? What I said was there's not a fucking guy named Jesus who
an afterlife for
who floated up to the sky and Mary. I think Mary somebody fucked her and she got pregnant.
The Holy Spirit.
No, a guy put his dick in and went in and out, came in there. Maybe he was Roman. Maybe it was the original Roman itself.
This is the Holy Spirit, Immaculate Conception.
Do you believe that?
Yes.
Why hasn't it happened since?
Well, it was kind of a unique experience, right?
Well, why hasn't it happened again?
It was never prophesied that it would.
By who?
By the biblical prophets in the Old Testament. Don't you find it curious at all about how the story of Jesus lines up with the Old Testament prophets, like Isaiah?
I do not.
You don't find any deep wisdom in the suffering of Job?
None.
You're not inspired by the leadership of Moses?
Moses did a good job. Let my people go.
This is actually the premise of the film The Invention of Lying, starring Ricky Gervais.
Is that true? I didn't watch that one.
It's not. I mean, it's okay. It's a world where a lie has never been told.
Oh yes, with Jennifer Gardner.
Yes,
I did see that. I did see that.
And then Ricky Gervais's mother is on her deathbed,
right?
And he thinks she's terrified. She's like, it just fades to black? Like, what happens to me? So he thinks I just say something. He said, well, there's a man in the sky, and he kind of he creates religion.
Right there, you go. See,
and it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Well, I mean, do you think about Pascal's wager at all?
I do.
The French philosopher?
I do. Jean Pascal? Yes, I do.
Well, I mean, do you see the potential downside to being a non-believer or a heretic, an apostate
what is
from
that?
Catholicism?
What would that
Burning in hell?
Yes. I don't think I'm going to go somewhere where it's really warm.
Do you think there's any downside to just believing?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
Other than, no, because you're dead. There's no, yeah.
I'm just saying that.
But that's what I mean.
If I'm wrong about the way history unfolded, no big deal.
Correct.
If you're wrong, well, that kind of sucks.
But that doesn't mean that you're right, though.
No, but it's just another way to think about the.
Sure. It also doesn't mean.
But that's my point about clinging on to it. That's what people get mad about when I say people cling to it.
I'm not clinging to anything. I mean, I don't have. I guess as an evangelical Christian, I'm supposed to care so much about you that I want you to know Jesus. So
Jesus, can I say that Jesus sound like a drip? Honestly. The fucking,
are you kidding me?
The fucking shoes.
No, here's the thing.
It's so annoying. You think you can break balls with him? Seriously,
no. Yes.
No
Jesus
fucking
very
way.
Did you see?
Why wasn't there?
Jesus jumps up in the market, flips over those fucking money changer tables. He had a temper with him. He said,
"I came to bring a sword."
Why can't we take his name in vain?
Why wasn't there a fucking Mike and the Jesus fans back then, or a fucking Job and the Jesus fans?
Well, there was, but it just hasn't been recorded.
No laughs though. Like who was the DEC? Who was the DEC of? All right, let's do it. Who was the DEC of the apostles?
Oof.
We know Jerry Callahan was, but who was the fucking
DC could be Peter.
I guess. I mean, I think it's more DEC was.
I think we'd have to say
who's Jesus' stepdad?
David Field is kind of like Pontius Pilate.
Joseph. So Joseph is like DEC, and Mama Geary is like Mary, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And I suppose your brother Adam is like James.
Why is that?
Jesus' brother.
Oh, I have two brothers.
Jimmy Christ.
Why doesn't James?
Jesus only had one.
Why doesn't Jim Christ ever get any credit?
Well, he's not Jim Christ. he's the actual biological son of
God,
Joseph and Mary.
So it's his half brother then.
Yes.
So Mary kept fucking.
Yes.
Oh, that must have been a real. Not as exciting the second.
Well, it's a real letdown when your first son is you get fucked by the Holy Spirit.
So
and
what was John's last name?
I don't know.
Not John.
I think it was recorded.
What's his face? The stepdad.
Joseph.
What was Joseph's last name? You don't know?
I'm not sure it's been recorded.
Well, why not? They're so fucking into it. Why didn't they record the last name? Stupid fucks.
Believe it or not, James not that important of a biblical.
Jesus' brother.
I know, but he gets really glossed over.
Jesus,
the least important of
the
brothers.
Don Swayze. Like you can never get a break. Jim Hanks. Like it never works out that way. Poor Don Swayze. I watched that Patrick Swayze documentary a few months ago. Mm-hmm. It's like what do they call that? Like the Farley had one on that Channel 2. What the fuck is it called?
Oh, I don't know.
Remember they did the Farley documentary like a year or two ago?
Yeah.
Same title. I forget what it was. And Swayze's brother looks like Swayze, but like a bad version of what's like it just missed. Like
same with Frank Stallone.
Frank Stallone, yes. Although I don't knock Frank Stallone.
I'm sorry.
Was a big part of the Rocky movies too.
Did Trump tweet a Photoshop of him on
Rocky III's body? Yeah, Rocky from Rocky III. Yeah, I had no problem with that.
and then
that made me laugh.
Yeah,
the guy's great. I laughed.
Excellent troll job because the Washington Post did a story saying like we're not sure why, and they tweet out from the official Trump campaign feed. Washington Post has no evidence. This is photoshopped. Just like straight up deadpan trolling him. The media just can't figure out what the fuck is going on.
So we covered a lot today, especially in the last hour. Last hour's been picking up lately. Steve's religious thoughts,
yes,
which is interesting.
Sure.
It's weird that you fully believe. You're a smart guy. You have no cynicism about it at all.
That's why I believe. Okay. I've reviewed. I understand. I was an atheist for most of high school. Very committed.
Well, there's
but
something.
The more you dig into the history,
it's more fun than somebody who's a committed atheist in high school.
You said you think he was supposed to believe.
Yes,
which is proven because he says the way he believes gets him into heaven if there is one.
Right. Yeah, he doesn't care.
So he's kind of choosing to believe.
Yeah.
Rather than actually believe it.
I would think that the politics are built on a foundation of the religious beliefs. And
Heaven also sounds like a fucking total drip fest. Everyone's nice and shit.
Controversy.
Who needs that?
Did you ever see one of Robin Williams' greatest movies, What Dreams May Come?
Oh my god, that was a terrible movie.
Oh, it was a great movie.
Cuba Gooding Jr.
Great movie.
You're a fucking idiot. You really are. Fucking dummy.
I love Robin Williams' serious treatment, and you know what? Kind of miss him.
What you like his what?
I like his serious movies. Oh. Like Mrs. Doubtfire, great, but What Dreams May Come, I think, is one of my favorite.
Yeah, total classic. All right, we got to everything, right?
I think so.
All right, we're back tomorrow.